All right, all right. What's good, everybody? What's good, man? Casino, what's happening, baby? What's happening? My boy said first, that you are, my friend. That you are. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. Boy, I tell you, man, I was going to talk about one thing, and it just was a snowball effect of all news. Man. And everybody going crazy. I'm not understanding it, but thank you for tuning in, man. Thank you for tuning in. Salute to Casino being first. Salute to Chappelle, goddamn me. You know what I'm saying, for showing up as well. You're second. That's my guy, too. What's going on, y'all? Y'all know what it do, man. If you ain't a hater, make sure you hit that like button. And damn sure, hit that subscribe button, all right? Salutes to all 30 new subscribers that we gained, bro. That's huge, my friend. Yeah, that's huge. No doubt. Yeah. What it do, Dirty? What's up, Locos? Man, my guy in this thing, too. What's up, man? What's up with it? But, like I said, y'all know the rules, bro. And if you want to be part of the chat, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit the subscribe button. It's the only way you're getting in the chat. So, and you only got to wait like 1 minute, man. Don't be a hater. Just hit the subscribe button. And I will put the link in there momentarily, you know what I'm saying? I know I said Monday and Wednesdays is phone calls only, but, you know, I'm feeling a little different today. Nectar of the guys, salute, Mark. What's happening, my guy? What's happening? And salutes to everybody out there on there.
King shit.
You know, we got to be on that, right? Right? For sure. Man. I'm going to start this one off a little different. I got to put a message out there. But to who it concerns. I'm going to say that. This is for who it concerns. When you usually choose your friends, bro, they usually are a reflection of yourself. Whether it be a piece of you, maybe a total reflection. I know I pick my friends. And when things go sideways, just understand that when you chose that person as a friend, you have to respect them as you respect yourself, or you got to be ready to go as far. And that's all I'm going to say. All right, we can go ahead and go forward with the show, boy. We got a lot to talk about, real spit. You know what I'm saying? Let me get some of this octane in me, goddamn me. All right. Like I said, I'm going to put the chat in there. I'm going to do my little monologue, and y'all can jump on in. Y'all know the drill. Don't be afraid to come give your spiel. You dig? All right. Oh, and everybody on the X, salute to y'all. Shit ton of followers, too. That's big, bro. Keep on retweeting or resharing. I think it's called now something. And hit that heart, boy. Let your boy know it's real. Do that. You know what I'm talking about? All right, bro. Where we want to start? I'm trying to start light, but if the story was Shakur Stevenson pulling out, right? And for me, this whole thing connects. See, y'all know how I do. I got to come with it from a different perspective. All right. So Shakur pulls out. He didn't pull. Well, he ain't accepting the bullshit. Let's say that. I can't help but start that. You know what I'm saying? I can't help but start there. A lot of people saying that he ducking Zepeda. I don't call it a duck. I would. If you do, let me know. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? Because the WC already been ordered for them to negotiate. Turkey had a number to make it happen, but I don't think Turkey want to make that number happen no more, given the performance of Shakur's last performance. That's just my opinion. You get what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. And it could be not that. It could be some other things that I'm thinking about as well. You know what I'm saying? What it do, Casino? What happening, baby?
What's happening, man?
Nothing. Goddamn me.
You know I had to come up here, you know what I'm saying? You about to talk about my favorite boxer.
Oh my God, this cat right here. Yeah, you ready for the shits. All right, see. he done got his sleep, y'all. He ready for the shits. He ready for it. What it do, G Walls? So everybody just need to pump their brakes. Shakur ain't ducked nobody, like I said, bro. He did right. Went to direct Oscar, like, let's go and negotiate. The WBC ordering it, so it has to happen. If they can't get their shit get their shit together, it goes to purse bid. You know what I'm saying? Everybody lost their mind this morning. Oh my God, he wanted to smoke, then he runs, including Oscar. But like I said, it's another order fight. I hate the way shit go when it is dealing with Shakur, because it's like, I ain't gonna stunt. It's like you like want to support, have his back, go hard. You feel me, bro? But it's always some bullshit when it's always some bullshit when it comes to like an opponent you really want to see him fight. And I gotta be honest, when it was Dev, it was some bullshit. Tanky was some bullshit. Now it's Zepeda, some bullshit. But it's no bullshit when we get a Padley. It's no bullshit when we get all these other motherfuckers. So I ain't here to argue. All right? I ain't here to argue today, bro. This 3 strikes right here. Like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, I really believe that he didn't duck. Like I said, the WBC had ordered. People need to keep on reading articles and understand, do your research. Don't just go off tweets. That's why I didn't jump on it this morning. I was like, I'm going to wait. You know what I'm saying? Because I know this ain't just how this shit finna fall, because Turkey is not the end all be all. You see what I'm saying? He's not a sanctioning body. He don't control them damn belts. So who is Turkey to act like, oh, I'm not giving you shit and you ain't gonna get no fight? I don't even think it was like that. I think what they thought was gonna happen, that fight was gonna end up on a Riyadh card and Turkey was gonna pay him that money. You see what I'm saying? That's the only way he paying that money. It has to be some service towards him and his event. So what that told me, reading between the lines, it's not gonna be on a Riyadh season card. They go to purse bid. It is what it is, right? So he's still gonna make some good money out of it. Like I said, he is a champion. He gonna get the lion's share of the shit. It's just not that number that was put out there. What was it, like $5 million a fight or $3 million a fight or some shit like that? He may not get that, but fuck that. I really agree with him when he has stated that shit. What'd he say? He said, Turkey promised me a number, and now he's going way back on that number that he promised me and sending, this part fucked me up, and sending his towel boys to run me the info instead of telling me straight up what he's trying to do. I don't bow down to nobody. Now, I'd have been the same way, bro. It ain't the news that I'm getting. It's the fact you sending towel boys, you sending errand boys, nigga. A minute ago, you was calling on me. Now it's like, so I'd have been like, you know what? I'm gonna fall back. I'm good. Because 9 times out of the 10, the money that he trying to give him is the same money probably he gonna get out that purse be. So what the fuck I need to deal with you and fly somewhere when I could just have that shit at home and get paid the same fucking number? You get what I'm saying? So I don't think that's a duck. I just think that's some BS on Turkey part. And I am gonna toot my own horn. I knew this day was gonna come. DJ, I see you, baby. What's good? Bell Terrence, what's good? I see you, baby. So like, it's coming. It's inevitable, bro. Turkey finna start pulling back and start focusing on his own shit. All right? His own shit. And at the same time, he gonna spend money where it's worth it or what he sees is worth it. You feel what I'm saying? So all this talk, Shakur ducking, and all this shit, pump y'all brakes. Sometimes, like I say, you just gotta let shit play out a little bit and get the facts. Now, I ain't about to argue with y'all about, yeah, it's always some bullshit when it's a formidable opponent. I'm not, hey, fuck it. Y'all got me on that one. But in this case, I can see if he just said, fuck it, I'm not fucking with, I gotta stop cursing, bro. I'm not gonna be messing with Zepeda like that. And, you know, it's cool. He was supposed to fight me, blah, 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 blah. So I'm not gonna fight him now. And it was all that type stuff. But no, it's gone to purse bid, man. Everything's all good. They got a date. They gotta, you know, get stuff done by. And we still gonna see that fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, you feel me? But it is what it is. Now, going on from that, the smoke of Benavidez and Bivol. Again, now we come to this evening Now Bivol ducking, they saying. Bro, Bivol is not ducking. He's making a strategic play. He is the king. You understand me? He is the king, bro. He don't have to answer to no fucking body. And then it's like everybody forgot yesterday's news when it comes to this. All right. And then other news on top of it. The way I'm putting this out there for all my Benavidez fans. What's good, Punch? Hey, Benavidez put the phone call in to get this fight, right? Why he never put the phone call in to get a Canelo fight? Now, I'm going to stop that right there. I want y'all to let that marinate, right? Because he knew. He knew Bivol wasn't going to fight him. He was already, they had already been talking about fighting a third match. So why the hell would I double back to fight your ass? I'm going to get paid more going to fight this third match. But people ain't trying to see that. I knew that off the rip. Not only that, WBC was never first in line to get a shot. See, this was just a ploy to take that belt and put the belt on who they think deserved it. They owe Benavidez. They know they was playing Benavidez. They know they could have been pulled the trigger and ordered something. And even though Benavidez never put the phone call in, they still could have ordered something, but they didn't. They let Canelo do what he do. Okay, bet Benavidez, we ain't first in line, but we gonna pull some strings, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make it happen. That's what I think happened, bro. And that dude say, man, y'all can have that belt. I'm gonna save y'all some time and money. And here, gonna take that belt. And when I get done beating Better Beeve up again, I'll double back and come get that belt, just like Canelo did. That's not a duck, bro. The king, how the king gonna duck somebody? That don't make. And when I say king, I ain't talking about like King Bivol. I'm just saying he's undisputed at that weight class, bro. And Benavidez just can't come up there and just think, oh, I'm super special. And coming off the win he just got and talking about, you have to fight me. Man, you been gone somewhere. We just watched that shit happen to Usyk and everybody else. Now, this is the catch, though. This is the thing. All right? He gonna go fight that fight, but what everybody seen and mysteriously forgot about, Michael F.R. was going to be first. IBF. The IBF. So now I'm waiting to see if IBF going to grant him special permission like they gave Better Beeve to fight the second match, or are they going to strip him and make Michael F.R. a champion? But we seem to forget that IBF was first anyways. They were first in line. Benavidez was last in line for Amando. You see what I'm saying? So how is everybody going crazy? Oh, Bivol, a big old this, that, and the third. He's scared. Man, ain't nobody scared, bro. Like, that's just smart play. You got to be a fool to think that I'm about to pass this bag up to go fight Benavidez. Not saying I don't think it would be a good fight, but it's just not smart business, bro. It's not. And then on top of that, if I succeed in my plan, that I get to double back and come get that belt. You feel what I'm saying? Now I'm 2-time undisputed. Like, everybody's doing it, bro. Like, if you don't see this play of them trying to create, I think it's like more of a play to create fights for themselves. Big fights for themselves. Usyk about to do it with what's my boy name? Dubois. Canelo finna do it with William Skull. Now we finna mess around and have Bivol. If he beats Better BF, we finna have Bivol and Benavidez. It's like you scheduling fights out on your own. You feel me? And people acting like they not seeing this. Now, in the hands of Turkey, though. See how this revolve around Turkey, though? He trying to hold up the game with that, too. He got to play in it. Because I remember him putting out that memo saying, Bivol better recognize time getting short because he know who been good to him. I know everybody remember that post. Now I kind of added my own little spice on it. You know, my little pimping. But y'all know what I'm talking about. He put that out there. And I was like, dang, he trying to punk Bivol? But obviously they've been talking like, dude, you can get this even a bigger check messing with me. We don't care about the WBC, and we all know how Turkey feels about the sanctioning bodies. But if I'm Bivol, I'm going where the check is. I'm going where the check is, bro. I just come off 2 hard fights, bro. Hey, I'm gonna go through this other one. I might retire and let all the belts go. Or the Benavidez gonna put some real work in. Now he got another big fight. Y'all gotta act like, come on, bro. This is a sport, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. They gotta create some sort of not normalcy, but some type of brackets or something to go along with this. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I like it. I ain't worried about none of that. But did I see Mexican #1? Yeah. Mexican #1. You hoe ass motherfucker. You gonna come in here and talk about Shakur ducking Zepeda? I told you guys he's scared. Mr. Pacheco is the one ducking and y'all protecting him. See, y'all media out there fake. Yeah. Yeah, why y'all ain't talking about Pacheco ducking? That's the real duck. Mr. Pacheco that called out Canelo. Yeah, we want them fights. Oh, you want to jump on media and have your little homeboys and don't stop them beating up my dude. What's my boy? They not beat him up, but you know, they tried to. You know what I'm saying? But he said he want Canelo, didn't he? Well, why the fuck he drop out of negotiations with M. Billy? And the winner of that fight would have been a Mando for Pacheco. I mean, Mando for Canelo. That's the duck of the day. That's the duck. But y'all want to say, y'all gonna go from Shakur duck, Bivol a duck, but Pacheco ain't a duck? First, I let y'all slide with Hamza Shirez. He a duck. And then now, y'all think I'm gonna let y'all slide with Pacheco? Hell no. Hell no. And he was gonna fight M. Billy, bro. Salute to M. Billy. I'm not talking about, bruh. But that, come on, bruh. And y'all think that's all right. Ain't nobody calling this out. And it's the second time they done went through talks. And they made it sweeter. Said this would be a Mando for Canelo. That's the issue. But again, I also think, having said all of that, Turkey got a hand in that shit too, because he got Canelo booked up. See what I'm saying? So now we got a guy that's quote unquote not a promoter affecting the game already before he even get his promotion company off the ground. This proves how much of he done got his tentacles all in the game. You get what I'm saying? He got his tentacles all through it, where like, damn, everywhere you look, everything that's messing up today involves him somehow, some way. Damn, that rhymed. That wasn't even on purpose, bro. But yeah. So now, Turkey and Shakur, he's supposed to pay Shakur astronomical amount of money. Well, that ain't Mike. We thought that wasn't going to happen, but it's still going down. Bivol drops a belt to go fight Better Beef because that money there, and he wants that fight. You understand me? Pacheco could possibly be saying, you know what? And Billy got a shot to knock me out, and it's a Mando, but will I really get my shot at Canelo when we know Turkey got him booked up? You see what I'm saying? But instead, y'all want to point the finger and don't want to read. And I'm talking to my people too. You know what I'm saying? Acting like we still slavery times. You know, we allowed to read now. It ain't that hard. This wasn't even nothing. You ain't have to do no real research on this shit, bro. So all I'm saying is, stop trying to call ducks. Like, it seems like today people don't even know what a duck is. That's a duck. Calling out somebody, get your opportunity to get to them, and be like, nah, you know what, bruh? I'm good. Because I don't even want to fight in Billy, bruh. Because you scared you going to catch one. Another big dude that can mess around, catch your ass. That's all that is. And he not even the most skilled motherfucker, but he do got a heavy ass punch. And you don't want to deal with it. And they pulled your ass back. Shame on you, Eddie. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. We in the protection witness program. Casino need to be hired at the Zone and Metro. He could be your chief officer in protecting fighters. Because his plan sound damn good. If that's what you're doing, Eddie. Because Pacheco could be a formidable guy, but you keep on beating people, old people, like you doing Bam. Now you want to start hiring Pacheco because he looked like he was a little exposed. Now we ain't gonna put in Billy on that motherfucker. He gonna come in that bitch like Sean Porter. Except with a harder punch. Nah, I'm good. But y'all wanted Canelo. Stop playing. Boxing #1, where you go? Yeah, you come and talk all that stuff, but your boy Pacheco a whole hoe out here, bro.
Wah, wah, wah.
Man, whatever. You know it's real, nigga. You know it's real, bro.
Oh no, I'm talking about Mexican #1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, bro. And Pacheco, you ain't a hoe. I'm just saying, you know. The way it look, you act like one, bro. Because at the end of the day, how you call we want Canelo, and you get your shot, and they're making a Mando, and you don't go for it. Whether or not if you get the shot coming up this year or not, or early next year maybe, who knows? But it's the point that at least you'd have been right there, and can't nobody say nothing about it. Then we be talking about is Canelo ducking Pacheco. I'm just saying, bro. What say you, Casino?
What about Pacheco?
India, what you got to say, bro?
Oh shit, man. All right, well with Pacheco, since that was the last thing you said, I mean shit, bro. You know, I know Canelo is the type. If I'm Pacheco, I know Canelo the type of nigga to fight a nigga for no reason. So I'm not finna fuck that up. I mean, yeah, it probably is a duck, but I'm an advocate for ducking if goddamn if it makes sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an advocate of protecting my fighters if I'm a promoter.
Right.
Because in Billy, you can't do shit with that. And you can do a lot with Pacheco, so fuck and Billy, bro. Don't fight that nigga.
That's one, and that, you know what's funny? That's one of the fights. I can see you in the front row and be like, see, motherfucker, you lost this fight for no fucking reason.
No, for real, bro.
Because motherfuckers don't even know who M. Billy is. Like,
you gonna lose the M. Billy. If you lose the M. Billy, bro, you just lost. Now you just took an L. Nobody's still gonna know M. Billy. And nigga, you got the potential to be somebody.
Facts.
You don't fight niggas like that. You just don't. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You just don't, bro. Like if you're not levels above them. Now, if you levels above them, yeah, you fight them. But if it's I'm not gonna, bro. I'm not finna sit here, man. Like I was looking forward to seeing him fight M. Billy and shit. You know?
Yeah. No, I'm not. No. I agree with you on that, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I don't even care he ducked M. Billy.
Yeah.
It's not like he's somebody prominent, like, ooh, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't even give a fuck. It's just that people tend to shit on the name fighters, and then the ones that be calling out all the smoke and all that, and people, I be hearing people, oh, he might be next up, he might be this, he might be that. And then when they finally get their shot and they don't take it, oh, he ain't no duck. Oh, fuck that. That word duck go for every fucking body.
He probably duck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He probably duck. Yeah.
And man, bro. Long as he don't come back and fight somebody lesser than M. Billy, I don't give a fuck. Because if you do that, then I'm be like, God damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you want, bro?
I mean, yeah, but it's I mean, you know, it's like he probably should come back and fight somebody lesser than M. Billy.
Nah.
You know why? Because, bro, nobody know about that shit. Like,
no, go ahead.
Like, ain't nobody gonna know he did that shit unless you put it on First Street. Like, ain't nobody gonna know that shit. Like, people don't know about that shit. Like, nobody knows that any of this is happening.
Yeah, you ain't lying. But see but you ain't lying. I had to say it. Did nobody say this shit? They was on Shakur head.
I ain't even know nothing about that shit.
That's what this is real, bro. This is real, bro. I am not making this shit up on everything I love, bro.
But I never seen him Billy fight. You know,
for real? No, he's one of them fun fighters to watch. I ain't gonna lie, because he's one of those C fighters that will give an A-class fighter some problems because he gonna come in there and go wild on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just his style. It ain't like he just doing it. That's just who the fuck he is. You feel me?
So, and then with Bivol, I feel like all that shit, I mean, like, it's crazy. Like, to call Bivol a duck, bro, it's just gotta be, it gotta be like, Yeah, but who the fuck is this guy?
No,
Who
I
the
just
fuck?
I just wanted to show it so people don't
Nah,
think
yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah,
capping.
yeah.
It's real. This is real.
Nah, yeah, it's real. Nah, I know you real. You know what I'm saying? I ain't. Yeah, I get it. But shit, man, don't
Yeah, I ain't
nobody.
gonna never get on here capping now.
Nah, I know you ain't capping. Nah, I'm just saying, like, man, don't nobody. You know, and
DJ
then
Stupid
with
said
the
I chose violence this morning when I woke up. Yeah, I did for real. You have no
I
idea.
feel, and I feel like that the David Benavidez shit, man, everybody going crazy off of that shit because you know what I'm saying, Shakur just did some whole shit, so they trying to throw like they trying to but look, Bivol did some whole shit too. Like, no, bro.
Yeah,
Ain't
yeah.
nobody in this conversation did some whole shit but Shakur because bro, you ain't even worth the money that you talking about, bro. If you talking about he gonna go to purse bid, bro, you finna get done like Devin and Sandor Martin. Turkey didn't send up. He didn't come talk to you because he realized, bro, I don't fuck with you.
Let
You
me
know what I'm
be
saying?
yeah. Let me be your translator. What my guy is saying is, okay, you was offered a deal, you put on a shit performance, and it's like, why should I pay for that the next time?
Exactly.
So I mean, I
Like,
understand that because if you don't perform well, I mean, shit, you just supposed to pay a motherfucker just because of their name. You know what I'm saying? I
right.
totally understand that. You know what I mean?
He
So
don't match the Riyadh season flow. Like,
right, I
you
get
know
it.
what I'm saying? Riyadh season be lit.
They
You
all
put
about action. Right,
you
right.
don't never put no nigga like Shakur on nothing. You know what I'm saying?
It
Like,
is.
you know what I mean? This might be the beginning of him ending up like Boo Boo Andre because if he think he ain't like what Turkey gave him, nigga, you ain't gonna like that purse bid even more.
Hey, that now get that. See, that was the next bit of news. Boy, oh boy, if that purse bid flop,
Man, that purse bid gon' flop. It has no choice but to flop.
that's gonna be wild. And you wanna know what'll be even more wild? What if Top Rank win the purse bid?
Man, listen,
If it go that far,
this nigga
if it
punch
gets to
talking
purse
about
bid, I'm hoping
punch,
it don't get the purse
bro,
bid though.
punch,
But
bro. Hey, I want to say something to
I'm
punch.
finna say that. I'm finna say that. You know he can't, bro.
No,
He
I
got to.
can, bro. It's the subject.
I
It's
know
the
it's a subject, bro. I'm
It's the
fucking with you,
subject, bro.
bro.
I swear to God, I never even think about them niggas, bro. Like I literally don't watch them
Hey,
niggas,
hey,
bro.
but you did get on here. I could hear you smiling, bro. The first words you said was, "You
But
know I had
because
to
it's
get
the
up here because you talking
topic,
about my favorite
because it's the
fighter."
topic, because it's the topic. You know what I'm saying?
I know. We
Yeah,
just fucking with you, bro.
yeah, but nah, yeah, bro. Like I mean, at the end of the day, bro, that purse bid gonna be worse than what Turkey gave you, bro. Here he come again with that diva shit, nigga. You ain't nobody. You wasn't even the co-main.
I don't think it's diva. I don't think it's diva. I
It
think
is diva.
he thought that when he was gonna get promised, like I would feel slighted too. You send some towel boys or some errand messages to
Well,
me.
nigga, I feel
You been
slighted if you
calling
got
me and
down.
talking to me. You feel me?
Man,
Like
I'm feel
that's
slighted. I'm feeling slighted if you goddamn put on that performance with goddamn Padley on my fucking card, nigga. I feel slighted.
I don't know. That's like tit for tat. Like just tell me, hey man, I know what we talked about, but you got to go
But,
build yourself up.
but it's yes because bro, the nigga basically turned his back on him. Like nigga, fuck you. I real he realized what I realized a long time ago.
Oh my
This
god.
nigga ain't worth shit. This nigga ain't worth shit. You lucky.
He
I'm even
can't.
offer you
This nigga
anything.
can't.
You lucky I sent you. You lucky I sent the towel boy. You lucky I ain't just fire your motherfucking ass because
Oh man.
that's what happens to niggas who ain't good at their fucking job. You know what I'm saying? Your job is here to entertain, and you
Oh my
don't.
god. You say
You
he got
fired.
what you say they let him work the whole shift and then
They
called
let
him at
him
the end
work
of
the
the
whole
shift.
shift and didn't fire you, nigga. They just cut your hours. All they did was cut your hours. So nigga, either you gonna goddamn work these hours or you gonna get the fuck on. So get the
Man,
fuck
bro.
on. Go see what you really worth with that purse bid, nigga. And you finna get Sandor Martin, nigga. That's what's finna happen.
Hell the Bell Terrence, the link right up under your up under your last comment, bro. But yeah. But no, man. I mean, it's still I just
But
hate
I
that
ain't calling
they
him no
scrimp the
duck.
duck. Like like
I ain't gonna
like
call him a duck.
I hate
But
when they do this. Like the first thing people want to run to, but it's other ways and avenues to talk about it though. Because I could totally understand from a business standpoint. Like I say, we on outside looking in, but if I'm a promoter and I looked at that, like man, I can't get him that amount of money, bro. Like nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like hey, you could double back though, bro. You have a good fight with Zepeda, then I might. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
man, listen,
that's just business.
I tell you this. They need whatever they was finna goddamn give Shakur. That's what Tevin Farmer should have been making because Shakur ain't gonna have half the performance that Tevin Farmer did.
I don't know. Well,
Even if he win, it's not gonna be shit. it's gonna be some bullshit. But he ain't gonna win because they
I,
gonna rob his ass.
I will say, I will. Given his last performances, I can kind of concur with you on that because he's not gonna want to stand there and engage with.
Bro, and he's gonna lose.
Zepeda.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I don't think he gonna.
He's gonna.
I don't. I promise
Man,
you, I don't
listen.
think he gonna lose.
He might not lose technically, but he's gonna get robbed. Especially if it's going to purse bid, nigga. Bro, listen.
He better not get robbed. And I'm gonna tell you
He
something.
better get robbed.
Eddie
Man,
better
they
win
better
that purse
rob this
bid.
nigga.
Eddie better win that purse bid because Eddie don't bid on that. Oh my God.
Man, rob this nigga. Are any judges listening? Rob him. Get him the fuck out of here. All he need is one L and he gone.
The protection plan. Look at this dude. He got
all he need is one judges. L and he gone, bro.
Casino got protection judges and everything. We gonna
man,
make it
I know,
happen.
bro. He's bad for boxing. He's bad for the sport. Like, get him out of here.
It can't
you
be
don't
the same.
need him.
You need a different dynamic in boxing, bro. Everybody can't be the same. It'll be boring as hell, bro.
No, it won't, bro.
If everybody is sleepers, bro, it'll be boring as shit.
Everybody ain't gotta be no sleeper, bro. I ain't saying this about Richardson Hitchens. I ain't saying this shit about Tevin Farmer.
You said you don't like Richardson Hitchens.
But I like him more than that nigga. I like him more than that nigga.
You said you like because you know how to pop his shit. That's it.
We can work with that. We can work with that. You know what I'm saying? Shakur walk around with headphones on and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Type of nigga walk around with headphones.
He don't like nothing. He don't like the air he breathe. He don't like the bed he sleep in. He don't like the car he ride. He don't like shit. They got to deal with that man, bro.
I don't like he the topic.
What's up, Round One? What's going on, man?
What up, man? Hey, Casino Life Press, man. My man, how you doing, man?
What's good, bro? Yeah, I'm chilling.
Man, bro, I'm just listening to you right now, laughing and shit, man. Motherfucker, you got me crying right now talking about Shakur and shit. Hey, but it's true though, man. You're right though. Like, motherfucker, stop asking for so. Okay, he got paid $5 million to fight that guy, right? What's his name?
Hadley.
Didn't he turn down $5 million to fight Devin though?
Nah, it was a percentage, but it wasn't no number to it.
Oh, there was no number to it. Oh, okay.
Nah, that's the part people don't understand. See, they kept saying 25%, but here's the thing: say if did nobody want to pick that fight up, and it went to purse bid. So you don't know what 25% could have came to. And I'm a champion too. Like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I need to hear a number. You know what I mean? That's what I would. So that's why I was on his side about that. Everybody was like, man, he should have took the 25. Fuck that shit. Now if the Tank argument, you know, if it was actually real, like if he had actually got a contract or something like that, and say they had similar contract, and Tank was like, yeah, dog, I'll give you 25%. Well, shit, you know, when you fight Tank, 25% is a lot of fucking money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you don't pass that up. Then I'm like, dog, you tripping. You know what I mean? But even with Tank, he tell motherfuckers what they gonna get. Frank Martin knew what he was getting before he was fighting. He knew he was getting 1.5.
I don't believe he'll take. I don't believe he'll take 25% from Tank.
You know what? That'll be the day. Because
I'm telling you,
hear me. I'll be like, what?
Bro, I'm telling you, he won't take 25% from Tank, bro, because he feel like he equal to that nigga. Bro, the nigga got them. He's delusional.
Yeah, but see, that's why we talking about egos. Sometimes we got.
That's what he got. That's why his shit finna go to purse bid. He's finna be a sad ass nigga in public, boy. Because nigga, all this shit, we ain't even have to know about none of this shit. You should have sat there and negotiated. Now you finna go to purse bid. You finna get less, guaranteed. Ain't nobody put
we don't know if it's gonna go to purse bid yet. Though. We gotta wait and see if Golden Boy or either Golden Boy gonna pick it up or Eddie gonna pick it up.
Man, Golden Boy ain't gonna pick it up. Nigga, they gonna just run with the Shakur duck and protect their fighter like some smart business.
This dude's smart about that protection.
Nah, because Oscar is the smartest one.
Oh my God.
Hey, you know what's a smart move?
Oscar, the smartest one.
Hey, my boy, Diego Pacheco ducking and Billy. That's a smart move right there. He ain't ready for it.
Yeah. Yeah. See, the thing is,
I think that's me.
Who did Pacheco fight last? I can't remember who it was, but I didn't like the performance.
It was one of, I forgot his name, but it was the dude. He was a
Steve Nelson.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah. And it wasn't a fight until it wasn't, but it was like he didn't know how to. I feel like he could have made easy work out of that. And I think they saw that like, yeah, you had a hard time with that.
Yeah, to me,
And Billy young, and he gonna
first of
come
all,
with it.
yeah, and Billy's 29. He's on his prime of his years right now. Like he looks pretty good, and he's just like, yeah, he's like one dimensional, but still like he got power in his hits, man. He got like if he connects, I could see Diego dropping on the floor.
Right, right. Hey, Punch, he definitely earned that. He definitely earned one, bro. And we sending Perez a Shakur shirt, bro.
Y'all niggas is not getting my address. Y'all niggas is not getting my address. Don't send
Oh
that
my
shit.
God, we
Hey,
definitely send him one.
I ain't gonna lie, might as well send it because that shit gonna be real soft cotton. It's gonna be the
It'll be
softest,
nice.
the softest shirt you ever fucking seen. You know what I'm saying?
And
Y'all crazy.
I heard
Y'all
Diego
crazy.
Pacheco, he turned down the and Billy fight, and I heard they might like Eddie Hearn's trying to target someone like Berlongo or someone like uh McCumbie
Yeah.
or
Who you
that
want them to
guy.
fight?
I think I want him to fight Berlongo first. That'd be a good fight.
McCumbie gonna beat Pacheco.
Yeah, I
See, that's what I was about to say. McCumbie, another dark horse,
he's another dog, dude.
Ben Billy. Let's not forget, McCumbie did knock down Plant.
Yeah, he did. I'm like,
3
damn.
times. Like 3
Yeah.
times. Like 3 times, bro.
He that dork.
Hey, if he had a gas tank, he would have beat that nigga.
That's why.
And
Hey,
that's maybe that's the thing though too. He didn't have a gas tank.
well, here's the thing. That's why I be telling y'all. Remember, we was just talking about this. When we was talking about, man, them C fighters be giving A fighters hell, bro.
Man, if I was
because they
McCumbie
they
promoter,
balls to the wall when they come in. You know what I'm saying?
man, if I was McCumbie promoter, nigga, I'd be having this nigga cycling right now. And get that nigga off, get that nigga off that shit.
Wait a minute. That shit went on my head. I was about to say cycling. What do you need to get on the bike for? Y'all did.
Nah, nigga, I'm talking about whatever steroid give you stamina, nigga. That's all he need. Get that shit to him. He ain't doing nothing right now anyway. Ain't nobody testing that nigga.
I'm gonna tell you, be honest with you, the way Pacheco fight. Nah, man, he's a tall man that likes to lean back and move back. Like, you gotta learn to use your height. That's your gift. You know what I'm saying? That's your gift. That was Fundora problem. And you saw he learned since he fought Tszyu. That motherfucker fighting tall now. Fuck leaning forward and want to fight a motherfucker. Fuck all that. That guy gave me a natural gift. I'm tall. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use this shit. You know what I mean?
Man, I fuck with McCumbie out of all them. Everybody was naming, nigga. I fuck with McCumbie the most. He got the most potential.
Yeah, McCumbie.
out of all them niggas,
bro.
But the dark, like I said, but that them your type of guys, Casino, you like them guys who gonna go ball to the wall. But a proven fact, we watched Pitbull. What'd he do with Tank? Fuck it. I'm going in this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do.
Hey, how about a Jamal?
That's what they do.
But I'm thinking like a promoter, bro. Like you can have a whole MAGA goddamn fan base, nigga. Like somebody better
right here,
bro. Listen, bro. No, real shit, bro.
He just went on his Kanye West shit, didn't he?
No,
like,
because the white folks don't really got nobody like Caleb Plant white, but they don't really.
God.
He don't really want to be white. You know what I'm saying?
Chocolate, man.
He don't want to be white. You know what I'm saying? Like we got a white boy who proud to be white. I'm talking about me being his boss. I ain't talking about him being my friend.
Hey,
I'm talking about the money. I'm talking about that money.
Who needs a Kanye West interview when you got Casino Life Prez, bro? Swear to God, bro.
Yeah, we captured the MAGA fans, nigga. All them niggas who be watching that Rough and Rowdy. You heard of Rough and Rowdy?
Yeah.
All them fans had them niggas watching boxing, nigga.
They'll be with it. You gonna put them on a moonshining show and all sorts of shit.
Yeah, money. Put that nigga on a moonshine bottle, nigga. Put that nigga on a moonshine bottle and some Marlboro cigarettes, nigga. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Endorsements, nigga.
Budweiser. He gonna give us some cowboy killers. Oh my God.
Budweiser, nigga. Yeah, nigga.
No, that's my beer right there now. That ain't just, for cowboys now. You know, that's that's made here in St. Louis, man.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody drink around here. Yeah.
Budweiser?
Yeah, Budweiser.
Just straight Budweiser.
Budweiser is made here.
That's crazy. I ain't know.
Yeah, the factory here. Yep. The damn horses here live there and everything. You get a free tour. You take down there and free beer.
Oh, what shit am I?
Yeah, Clarence Banks, what's good, fam?
Shit, where I'm from, niggas be smoking niggas be drinking like Bud Light and shit. I mean, Bud Ice.
That's Budweiser. That's all Budweiser.
That's
all.
No, I'm saying, but
you
I
see
don't
the bird. You only
people.
gonna get this here. See the bird.
Yeah,
it's only gonna be out here.
I don't be seeing black people drink that can. I ain't know black people drink that can. Yeah. They be drinking like the Bud Ice. You know,
but Bud Ice, Budweiser, all that. That's all made here.
Okay, that's up.
Yeah, that's all. That's all part of them. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? All the
Hey,
buds,
with the
right? Locos,
tariffs
no
coming
bad.
up.
King of. Tell them again, Locos. King of beers. Goddamn me. Damn
Hey,
right.
when the tariffs coming up, now you're gonna see everybody switching back up to like Budweiser.
Right,
Like
right.
that
But no,
shit, man. Cause nothing my family get nothing but like Modelo's and shit. Like they'll
now,
I
sometimes,
fuck
but
with
I
that.
think they'll get
now
Bud Light
Modelo's fire,
instead of
bro.
Budweiser.
Modelo's fire. But not to get off the topic though. The one other thing I did want to talk about, we had some great fights this weekend, man. Joe Joyce, I want him to retire. I'm tired of seeing him trip over air. Shit that is there. My boy DJ showed me he know how to John. He said, did he just trip over some imaginary stairs? Boy, I was dying. When I went back and looked at it, looked like he was walking up some stairs. Like, what the fuck was he doing? Like, yeah, he ain't got no feet, bro. And I caught a couple people talking about, you know, it'd be a good fight, him and Deontay. Fuck that shit.
I was
Nope,
just
nope,
finna say that.
nope. My man, 39, hang it up, bro. I agree with Frank Warren. He even said it. He want him to retire.
You talking
I'm not
about
with
Bud? I mean, you talking about Wilder?
no my boy the Juggernaut. Yeah, he don't need man. It was a cool match until it wasn't, bro. But yeah, that wasn't it. But the match of the night, Thurman. I mean, Tszyu. I gotta give my little soliloquy on him. He looked sharp. He looked real sharp. And I can tell he's practicing a whole lot of shit. But when I went back and watched it, he still ain't learned how to fucking bend them knees, goddammit. He better learn how to bend them fucking knees and
But he kept
learn.
that right hand up though.
Yeah, that's why I said he worked on some things. That jab was nice. The
The
left
jab was sharp.
hand.
Yeah.
His hooks was not wide no more. He didn't use the right hand until he needed to. That's all cool. But you talking about this Thurman call out, and then Thurman answered your fucking call within a half hour.
Quick.
Send the contract.
I'll cook you, nigga.
And you know why he said it? Because he see you don't bend your fucking knees, boy, that motherfucker running in on you gonna fall.
For him to answer that quick, he definitely seen some holes.
Yeah.
For
Hell
sure.
yeah, he saw that shit within 3 rounds. He gonna be all, man, shit. No. I want him to get them knees. He gotta learn to bend them fucking knees, bro. Other than that, though, like I said, man, he looking real good, real sharp. And I'm not saying Spencer was like the guy, this is then the third, but
Yeah,
still, though, just to see that he was working on some shit, you know what I'm saying?
you could
Performed
see,
it.
that's what I agree with. You can see the work ethic, you know what I mean? You can see he was trying to brush up on the mistakes he made, but at the same time, should they just throw him right to Keith Thurman? I think they should feed him a couple more dudes like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of just feeding him right to Thurman from the gate, man. Because I said this before the whole Bachram and the Fundora fight. Like, man, Keith Thurman ain't no fucking picnic, nigga. I had Keith Thurman way back then. Remember Slick? Always did.
Yeah.
And I always said, like, man, Keith Thurman is Keith Thurman still. Like, y'all can say what y'all want about the layovers, but some niggas got that ability to still look sharp after long layovers, man. Keith Thurman's one of those guys, bro.
Keith Thurman gonna give Keith Thurman for at least 4 to 6 rounds because he up in age.
Quick, and that's when he's at his sharpest, man. And
yeah.
You see, it's hard for most people. Barrios couldn't weather the storm. That last dude couldn't weather the storm. And right now, even from the Tszyu I seen, he can't.
He's a vet. He's a savvy vet. I mean, like you said, you brought up the Barrios fight. That motherfucker was tired. You saw he was walking to that corner. It looked like his hips was hurting, but he pulled that bitch out. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but if you ain't been to your man, Thurman gonna come at me with that 1, 2, 3, pop, 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 pop. He gonna fall and probably won't even be hurt. It's just the fact that he's standing straight up and down like 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? But I like the work ethic that he had to put in between his loss to this one. But man, we gotta work on your feet, bro. You crossing your feet,
but flat feet is just flat feet, dog. It's just,
well, he crossing them too, though.
Sometimes you can't really fix that.
But he gotta learn. You're gonna be flat footed. You know, they got like y'all. I be doing old school shit on. You know, like I said, tie your hand to her and shit and all that. That's some real shit. I ain't make that up. Motherfucker used to tie a shoestring to their neck, nigga. Just like in high school. Motherfucker, if you fumbled in high school, what they made you do?
Oh, you had to hold the ball everywhere.
Everywhere you went, you better have that fucking ball. And everybody be trying to slap that bitch out of you. That's right.
And
same shit, repetition.
Take it from you everywhere you go.
I don't mean to interrupt. I just want to say what we used to do in our gym. We used to like put a like an ink pen and like under your armpit, and then put something next to your head, and you can't drop none of that shit.
Yeah, whatever you do,
Yeah.
that's old school shit. That's repetition, so you'll know it. Just like the teacher motherfucker keep his chin down, you put a tennis ball under that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And a flat footed motherfucker need to learn how to move. And I know you probably know about this because you been to hood gyms and shit. Nigga,
Mhm.
tie your shoes together. Tie
Yeah.
them together. And all you guys that space to move. And it's gonna keep one foot in front of the other. You know what I'm saying?
And
You're
another
not
good thing
crossing
is to
because
do.
if
I
you
don't know
cross
if
your
they
feet,
do it.
you'll fall.
I
You
don't
know what
know
I'm
if they
saying?
do it in
Mhm.
Australia. You know what I mean? But when we do it over here in the East Coast, and they do it down in Florida, you know, chase rabbits, nigga. That'll get your feet
Hey,
good too.
you gotta do. He
You know
gotta
what I
do what he gotta
mean?
do because when old boy was along them ropes and he's come out the corners, he was crossing his damn feet, and I was like, damn, I ain't see that the first fucking time. Like you can't be doing that or your feet clapping. You know what I'm saying? Nah,
Mhm.
that ain't how
But
that
don't
supposed to
fighters
do.
with flat feet, don't they like tie both their shoes together and have them working like that for a while to get that
That's
together?
what I said. That teaches you to
Yeah.
keep one foot in front of the other because if you cross your feet, you gonna fall. You get what I'm
Oh, so
saying?
what you mean by flat feet? Like flat feet is what's
Like a
flat feet?
person who don't like a person that's not bouncy.
Oh, that's
He
me.
just flat footed. You know. You
Yeah,
know.
like kind of like Canelo Alvarez,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ryan
That's me.
Garcia,
you know
you
how
know,
they
like
move
that.
forward. A motherfucker move forward, his back foot gonna come down into the heel as the other one move. You get what I'm saying?
I like
When
being
you
flat feet.
crossing feet, and or you standing straight up, nigga, your shit down there side by side. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you get hit, and then you might fall and might not even be hurt. It's just
Like you
that
know
you
how
fucking
Tank will
standing
come
straight
in,
up.
hit you with a combo, bounce out. Them niggas don't do that. They back out. They don't bounce out. Like you know
Right.
what I mean? Then bounce back in, bam, 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 bounce back out. Yeah, that's flat. The flat footed dudes can't really do that.
Shit, that's me.
So if he gon' so that's why I'm saying that's all he need to right. See, logo, back foot should be up, not stuck in the mud. Right. But you ain't finna be crossing. You ain't finna be turning just straight up and down, talking about both of your toes like this. You see what I'm saying? If I push you, you gonna fall. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, that's all I want to work on. Me and Nine talked about that the whole next day. Like, damn, if he can get that together. Because he was sharp. He was sharp. No, I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, what the opponent, like, oh, he was somebody tough or nothing like that. He was tough enough, and he was good enough on to work on some shit. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
hold true to that and get them
He
feet
did better
together.
than my bad.
No, I'm just saying he hold true to what he done learned and get their feet together. And he kept that right hand up. You know what I'm saying? So he done learned some shit like, fuck that. The only thing I need to see him do is get their feet together, and I need to see him take a fucking punch. Now, he did take them two left hands, but even though his eyes got big too, that told me something. But even though his eyes got big, fam, he looked up at that clock, and he knew where he was in that ring, and he knew it was like 5 seconds up. That nigga started backing himself up to his corner, and the bell rang. He sat right down. That's
But
some
you
smart
know, I
shit.
remember we was talking about it before the fight though. They said, you know what I mean, I spotted it quick, remember, that he had weight issues, bro. They said he barely made 54 this fight.
But that's not
So,
staying
man,
ready.
what my question is, don't you think it's time for Tim to move up?
No.
No.
He should stay at 54 with all them dangerous ass opponents.
Well, the only
I think 160 is easier than
if
54
he go
right
if
now.
he if,
So so you trying to
As long
protect
as
him?
he avoid motherfuckers like Janet Beck, he be all right.
So you trying to
what?
protect him?
Shut up.
Feel me?
Fuck no, you trying to get that man hurt, man.
I said
No.
avoid Janet Beck, not fighting. Avoid that
Oh.
nigga. You know what I mean? And
Okay,
just
okay.
smash a couple of them bums up there. Yeah, because like I said, I was talking
Shit,
about
but I
Magnum
mean, why
McCombie earlier, man. Him and
why
Magnum
leave?
McCombie will have a good ass fight.
I don't want him to leave there and not get his rematch with
I mean,
Fundora.
realistically, dude,
Nah, but I ain't gonna
he
lie
can't
though.
beat none of the champions, bro. Let's put that out there. Let's just really say it.
I don't know because I like what I saw, and I just think he need a couple more fights.
Maybe because I did think before he got hurt against Fundora he was winning. I believe that. I think he probably would have pulled it
Yeah, he
out.
was
That
winning.
injury.
Let me tell you what need to happen,
again.
bro. They
You know
need to
what I
put
mean?
this
You can't,
nigga.
don't fight Virgil Ortiz.
Yeah, you don't need to fight Barker. I
Like,
said
there's
I
some
said that
motherfuckers you
night.
probably should stay away from, bro.
Let me tell you something. Like, Tim
Who's
Tszyu
this?
need to be up under the protection plan, bro. We losing.
We know.
We losing. We losing too many real ones to niggas who don't matter. You know what I mean?
Oh my
Like
god.
at the end of the day, bro, we gonna kill the sport if you keep letting people who people care about get knocked the
Get
fuck out.
cooked, bro. Swear.
You
Hey.
can't do that shit.
I gotta get a snippet from him. I want you to make you know how they be running for president? I want you to be serious as fuck. It be like we losing too many real fighters to motherfuckers who don't matter. We need to protect these son of bitches.
Yeah,
and put down
man.
Oh,
Because
America.
shit.
we
Barack
losing
Obama
niggas
beat
who
him
got
behind his ass.
Right.
people who got real likable personalities and good performances, and we throwing these niggas in here with gym rats who ain't got no life other than punching a bag, bro. Leave them niggas in the dark. We don't need because the fans
But
don't
they
care,
they was that once upon a time.
man. But
They got they shot.
man, listen, dude, ain't nobody asking to see Murder Zaliel, and you just got your ass
What?
whooped. You just
Because
got your ass whooped for nothing, bro.
Yeah,
Ain't
that's true.
nobody.
Didn't nobody know who he was before
And
that
nobody
fight. Now
still know who
everybody
that
know who
is.
he is.
Nobody know who that is still. So it's like, nigga, you just went and got your ass whooped for nothing. For a piece of, for a fucking
you kill
trophy.
me with that, bro. For
For a
nothing.
trophy. You trying to get a damn belt. Nigga, fuck that belt, nigga. You all Australia got. Because nigga, you mo nigga, even though you done
They
got
got
your ass
Joe.
whooped.
Nah, man. They
No,
got
No,
no,
they
let
Joe.
me
got
They
finish.
got
I
overtime.
know
Joe.
what
They
you I
got
know what you
Overtime
finna
overtime.
fight.
say. Now listen, even though you got your ass whooped, you still more popping than Joe Apatow. Jai Apatow. You still more popping than that nigga.
He
You
is.
nigga, listen.
Low
I
key,
can't. I
whack
can't
ass
refute that.
Bumbosis might be
Loki
more
is.
popular than him.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Protect this man at all costs. He cannot get his ass whooped, bro.
Kind
Why
of
the
too
fuck
late
would you
already,
fight?
Chris. It already
Why the
happened.
fuck would you fight Keith Thurman when nigga
I'm trying not to
nobody
laugh.
cares about Keith Thurman, bro? Don't do that
Shit.
shit,
Shit.
nigga. If any
I'm gonna
only
tell you, I do. I don't think
Oh
he
no,
should
I
fight.
care
I don't
about.
think.
I like Keith Thurman. He's one of
I
them
don't think he
guys.
should fight Zoo. I think he should
I
fight
think it's a
Earl
bad
Spence.
idea to fight
yes,
Keith Thurman.
Earl Spence. Now that's an even trade. That's an even fucking
I
trade.
think
That's how
Thurman and
you
Spence
do
should
it.
fight.
See,
That's yeah.
PBC
That's what I
had
just said. Yeah.
man. PBC had the best plan. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was doing even trades, bro. Whoever win, people know him. It don't matter.
This nigga.
These niggas fighting nobody and
That,
losing. That
Hold
is
up,
a
Prez. You
no
think Keith
you
no.
Thurman is a
can't give. You
nobody?
can't put a president chair. He be just. That's
No, Keith
him.
Thurman ain't
You
nobody
know what I
status.
mean?
Nigga, it's only losses to Pacquiao.
His
No, but
ass
I
be in
know
that
that,
chair
bro.
like,
But bro,
yeah.
that nigga never fights, bro.
Yeah, he inconsistent as hell, but his
That's what I'm
resume
saying,
speaks
bro.
solid.
So
Who?
you lost your
Who?
spot, bro.
Who y'all talking about?
Keith Thurman.
Yeah,
Oh, he
because he was
definitely lost
gone.
his
Because he
spot.
was
Oh, he
gone. Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
lost his
yeah. He
spot
definitely
for
Man,
lost his
Keith
sure.
spot.
Thurman is
Cause
damn near
when he
But
Keith
lost
him and
that
Thurman.
Earl,
Pacquiao fight, he was the man at
but
147.
technically
When he
him and
stripped for
Earl in
2
the
years and
same
that shit
boat.
got
They,
took over.
I feel like him and Earl need each other. They should go on the
I
squad
think
that
him and
out.
Earl should fight. I think that's the fight they both need.
Man, Earl can fight a tomato can tomorrow, and everybody gonna watch that shit.
No, that's
Fuck,
true. I'm just saying them the two that need to hit though. They really do need to go on and get that over with.
man, nah,
They
man.
should have
Earl,
had in my book. They should have been fought.
They should have been fought
They
though,
should
long
have
time
been
ago.
fought
yeah,
long
they
time
should have
ago,
been
bro.
fought, but Arrow, man, you can't take that risk, bro. You fuck around and lose to Keith Thurman. Now they gonna be really saying you ain't no Hall of Fame. Listen, go fight you some tomato can. You know what I'm saying? Take him to Dallas Stadium
He
and
don't
go
take
up,
tune up, but he don't take tune ups, bro.
They
He
don't
don't
take
do that.
tune-ups, bro.
but then stay retired, bro. And I got an argument for you
Yeah,
being
man,
a Hall
that's
of Fame.
always been the thing with Errol, bro. He want to fight all but the top niggas, man.
Earl don't
Man,
take tune ups,
They
bro.
don't take tune-ups. Like, really think
Remember, he
about that.
skips
When
the
the last time you
line.
think Errol Spence take a tune-up,
Yeah,
Prez? You
he
do that
skips
shit?
the line, bro. He said, I skipped the line. I do not take tune ups. What
well,
you
that's why
think?
he ain't fought yet. That's shit. Cause ain't nobody
That's
finna let
probably a
that
big
nigga.
reason, bro.
Yeah,
But
ain't
hey,
nobody finna let that
that's
nigga do that.
believe it or not, that's a huge fight. People, I'm telling you, people always wanted to see that fight and to see who would be best. Because if you look at them, the two top dogs from PBC, they
But
the
that's
two
not
top
a
dogs from PBC.
but that's not a top dog enough for Arrow to lose. Like Arrow can lose. I'd rather see him lose to Virgil Ortiz. Then niggas would be like, man, shit, boy, that nigga was a dog, bro. That nigga fought Virgil. Like you fight Keith
I can see,
Thurman,
I get that. I get how people would justify that, but like, hey, it is what it is,
you
though,
can't
bro.
justify losing to Keith Thurman. You can't. The nigga
That
don't even got no
now
hairline.
that will be a better fight because they're gonna be inside fighting like a motherfucker.
Man,
That
but
shit go hard, bro.
Keith Thurman ain't even got no hairline, bro. You can't lose to him.
He do pull up to the scene with his ceiling missing.
You
No
can't
joke.
fight him. You know what I'm saying?
This shit
He
like,
got too many skills with that lame ass talk game and a receding hairline. You
hey, it
better
be
not
getting
lose.
motherfuckers hyped though. They be buying into
Man,
that
niggas
shit.
do not be hype. Man, niggas do.
Thurman's good. I ain't
Thurman's
gonna
Thurman a
tight, bro.
lie.
I
talker.
rock
He a
with him,
talker.
nigga.
He be getting motherfuckers excited.
I
No lie.
rock with Thurman, nigga.
I
He's
be
smooth,
watching
nigga.
the
He whoop
crowd.
Hey,
They
the
be
ass.
way
buying
he,
into
hey,
that
the
shit.
way he
Maybe I
sold the
just don't
fight.
want to hear that shit because he don't never
Hey,
be here.
but I
He
Just
tell
like
you
he
stole
never
what,
here.
the way
he
he
stole the
fought,
Australian crowd from
So
old
the
boy.
reason why you never see Thurman because he's super overpaid. You know, he gets $10 million a fight, bro. It's kind
yeah,
of crazy, but he
and
do.
this is
He
why.
do?
Yes.
This is why. What's wrong
Fuck
with
they
He got
getting that
boxing?
10
money?
million for
You pay him
Pacquiao. He got
10
8 million
million,
for
and we don't
Barrios, and
see
he
him
just
like
got
we.
5 million for this last fight. That's kind of crazy, ain't it, Slick?
Yeah, see, that's what's wrong
Wow.
with boxing.
He's
And this
overpaid
is,
like a motherfucker, but you gotta think about it,
yeah,
man. He only
he's
ever
Wow.
lost
fucking
to Manny Pacquiao,
overpaying,
man.
and
That's a
it's
hell of a
like,
good loss to
damn.
have.
I mean, yeah, but damn, I didn't think he was still making it like that though.
All
I
them
knew he was in the
PBC niggas is
millions, but
overpaid,
I
bro.
knew he was in the millions, but I didn't think like,
He's an
Yeah,
damn,
man.
Al-Haymon
salute to
fighter, but
Thurman though, man. Salute to
Al-Haymon,
him.
he
Shit,
Yeah,
paying
they
that's
his
used to
what's up.
fighter.
demand a minimum of 10 million, bro. For real,
Nigga,
minimum.
I'm calling Thurman. I mean Zoo out too then. Shit. Need
Man,
another, like you said.
I didn't
I see
expect Keith Thurman to even still be fighting. I thought he was gonna be a commentator by now.
Me
he
too, bro.
did, but you wanna know something? Remember, he was doing it for a minute.
He was doing it for a little
He
bit. When
was
he got
doing it
hurt, he
for a
really
little
was
bit.
doing
Him and Shine.
Yeah, but I didn't think he was gonna come back.
He was commentating when Earl was supposed to fight Pacquiao, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was commentating. I don't know. Maybe that's when he was hurt and all that. I don't know, but I see why he said I'm still hungry. Yeah, I still be hungry too. I'm getting banking it like that.
You get water.
Thurman,
Somebody talking.
man, I was like, damn, we see him once every blue moon.
Yeah, that's the only
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, Arrow can't lose to him.
It's like, when the planets align every like 5 years, that's when you see Thurman in the ring.
On
For
he
real.
fight on the leap years. On the leap years, he fight. How often is a leap year?
No, every 4
Real
years or
though,
something like
Yeah,
that.
that's when he fight. Yeah, every 4 years.
He
Leap
fight
year.
on the 29th of February. That's the
Yeah,
only
man.
time it is.
That's the only time.
I get to see. I
Y'all
get to
wild to the
see.
motherfucker.
This motherfucker is like a FIFA tournament, bro. Like you see him every 4 years, bro.
He the
Oh my
Olympics.
God.
He the Olympics.
Right, DJ said every eclipse. Right, bro. Hell no, bro. No lie, bro. But nah, man. I like to see Earl Thurman. I don't think Zoo should take that fight now. I think Zoo need a couple tune-ups. You know what I'm saying? Bell Terrace, I keep putting the link up. How you not seeing it, fam? Here you go.
Man, Tim Zoo
And
need tune up.
and it's pinned at the top of the chat.
Tim
There
Zoo
it is.
need
It's in there now.
Tim Zoo need tune up till he turned 36. Then we can feed him to somebody.
Tim Zoo.
Oh
Hey,
my
you know
God.
who I want to see Tim Zoo fight, man? If he's not gonna fight Thurman, because I want to see Spencer Thurman, Tim Zoo should fight.
He should fight
Bro,
Xander Zayas or some shit.
nah, come on, man. We ain't trying to kill him.
Hold on, trying to kill who?
Xander? You don't think he can handle Xander?
Man, he'll beat Xander's ass, bro.
Man.
I think he can handle Xander.
You
He'll
think
beat
so?
Xander's ass, bro.
Xander's just another upcoming guy.
I
who's
think they
hungry
on the
as
same
fuck.
level, bro.
Oh, you
But
think so?
Xander Zayas don't even hit that hard.
Yeah, because ever since he
Oh,
went to
that's true. He
154,
don't
man,
hit that hard,
you
true.
gotta be honest. Ever since he went to 154, he ain't been the same, bro.
He
Yeah,
ain't been the
that's
same.
true.
The power definitely
That's
didn't
true.
translate. Just like
Yeah.
Tio at 140.
He ain't been looking the
Oh
same at
yeah,
all,
Tio,
bro.
man, Tio
Man,
is
if
trash.
I was Tim Zoo manager,
Tio
his
is
next 3
trash.
fights would be Xander Zayas, Jahi Tucker, and goddamn shit. I don't even know. Bunch of niggas easy fights, bro. Like, bro, you gotta save that man from himself.
Did y'all see that face-to-face between Fabio Worley and Jarrell Miller?
I
Oh
think Ward is
yeah.
gonna win that shit.
Yeah, bro.
Bruh, that shit was wild.
I didn't
That
see
shit
it.
was
What
wild,
happened?
bro.
What's up with that shit?
What happened?
Okay, this how it went. Fabio, they had, it was a rumor, but they had been knew they was gonna fight because yesterday they had came out saying that it was signed already, right? Well, somebody in Fabio's camp that he know that rap or some shit made a whole fucking diss track talking about I'm gonna kill Big Baby and all that shit, and they had been playing that shit around London. Big Baby caught word of that shit, and he was like, "What the fuck you mean you gonna kill me? Where I'm from, nigga, we don't take that shit lightly." And Fabio, like, he got in his face like, "You ain't real, you a pussy." This and the third. Then he brung up all that shit. That's when the shit turned real. And then, because Fabio started copping pleas, he was like, "I don't even rap. I don't even know who did it. And this is that and the third." You know what I'm saying? If I did, I would own up to it. I don't know who did it. And he was trying to get to that motherfucker, man. They had to bring
That
like
shit was
extra
wild.
security.
I
That shit
wondering
was
why he was so
wild.
pissed off, bro.
Yeah, he
That's
was
the
mad in the
backstory
motherfucker.
behind
I was
it.
like, damn, bro. Like, he took it away from boxing. Like, fuck that shit. You not for me doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? Talking about you gonna kill me and all that shit.
Man, I hope Big Baby Miller win though, cause I like him.
I like
Yeah.
Big Baby too, bro.
Yeah, I like Big Baby too, man. What's up, Bill?
What up, dog?
What's happening?
You got some feedback. You got TV playing or something?
Hey, man, just listening to you guys cook. What up, dog?
Right on. Hey, can you mute your
Yeah,
cut your TV down a bit?
I gotta pull you down.
Oh, okay.
Now are we?
And no,
Yeah.
is that a
Are
is
we
that a
good now?
TV? No, is that a TV or something I'm hearing? I think because it's causing you a delay or something.
We can't
He
hear
on
him at
mute?
all.
I can't hear him.
No, he not on mute. I think he got a delay or something.
Does he have the TV on or something? I feel like he has the TV on.
No, I think he
His
cut his
speaker.
volume down. I think you cut your volume down or something. Hey, go Bell, if you can hear me, go out and come back in. You got I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
He said, "I got you."
Oh, okay.
Ain't these fucking backwards, man? Trash.
Yeah. Locals number said Big Baby got reached. Yeah, man. He trying to get to that motherfucker, bro. He was
Now
trying,
this is the real big baby, not Anderson.
Yeah, that nigga
Miller,
was
right?
mad, bro. He was up there, nigga. You ain't got nobody in your motherfucking record, nigga. I done been in the ring with Woo, and then it went from that shit to some other shit. Like I was like, yeah, this ain't fake. This ain't for play right here. When you see like in Fabio face, nigga, he thought he saw death. Like at first he was like, you could tell Fabio was stepping up like, oh, this for show. He ain't finna fuck the fight up. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that man face dropped. Like, what the fuck he talking about? Somebody talking about killing him? And
I don't think some of these dudes be realizing how serious some niggas be taking that type shit, bro. Like some niggas could take that shit on the chin, bro. But yeah, some niggas got thick skin, bro. They take a lot of this shit you say in a rap song serious as hell. So you gotta watch who you playing with when you do shit like that.
Nah, I'm kind of like that, dude.
Me too, bro. Like you know what I mean. So
Hey,
like,
some people gotta be like Drake.
some niggas can't
You
really
hearing
handle that.
shit on
So
the
I
radio, you
understand
don't do
completely.
nothing.
Because some people ain't gonna say no shit like that and ain't for real.
Yeah.
Especially when you're not
When
really
you say
on
some
that,
shit like
nigga. Like
that, you
if
gotta
you're
be
not
for
on that,
real.
nigga, don't be on that on no song when I ain't
Yeah,
really
don't be
listening to
on
that.
that, man. Don't be on that.
Yeah, they had to like the mics went everywhere. I'm talking about that shit was wild.
That's like
Had
when a
Frank
soft
Warren,
nigga get tough with you and you know he's soft, man. Somehow you want to fuck him up worse than a regular nigga, man. That's just how it is, bro. So some niggas get pissed when you do shit like that and you really ain't on shit like that. So I understand why Miller went off like that.
And I know like with Frank Miller be smiling and shit when shit going on like that. But Frank jumped up, nigga. He looked like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was even in disarray, nigga. Like, yo, what is this shit?
He
This
was
different.
trying to figure out who the fuck finna hold this big ass nigga back. He bigger than security.
Man, bro.
Yeah, big boys.
He bigger than security.
Yeah, they brought extra security up there to keep him back, bro. Matter of fact, Fabio Worley had got so scared. I won't say scared, but he got intimidated that he walked off the stage and he was like down the stairs looking up like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
That's scared.
Yeah.
You didn't want to use that word.
I didn't want to use the word, but yeah.
That's scared, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
People
bro.
be killing me with that boxers ain't scared of nobody shit, bro. That is not true.
Yeah, but I think I don't know, man. If somebody did that he know, and I don't know how you didn't hear it if he heard it. You know what I'm saying?
He did hear it, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm
He
saying.
did what you were
I
saying.
don't know
He
what
was
song
copping
you talking
please.
about. Yeah, he was
Copping
copping please like a mud, bro. Talking about, nah, man, I don't even know who did that. I don't even rap. If I did that, I would own up to it. I promise you, he was just copping please, bro.
Man, if I had knew that, I would have never said I got Worley winning because now I got Big Baby Miller winning.
My thing is too, like from his last fight,
he looked good.
He looked, yeah, hell yeah, dude, slump, broke his jaw. You know what I'm saying? But like,
Hold on, which one?
Fabio Worley.
Oh yeah, I thought you talking about. Both of them look good. They last fight.
Yeah, Big Baby got robbed.
Big Baby got robbed. Yeah, he got robbed. They should have ran that shit back, bro.
Wait, who was Big Baby's last word again?
Andy Ruiz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nigga, Andy.
Yeah, that's the one where Andy Ruiz like popped out his shoulder or some shit. I mean, broke his hand, bro. His
hand. But the thing is, they should have ran that shit back. They should have ran that shit right back, bro. But they didn't. But no, everything though. Goddamn me, Fabio. He looks smaller now though. You know what I'm saying? He looks smaller. Like he lost a lot of weight, bro. I'm like, damn. I don't know now. If you get in this big motherfucker to pushing your ass around. I don't know, but that made me want to see it. And the cold part about it, I was like, they could really try and sell this shit for soccer and shit. Both of them had soccer jerseys on and shit, using the soccer jerseys to diss each other and shit and all that. And that shit just went left. I'm talking about Then you know how you looking at TV and shit, and then like you turn your head, yeah, da la 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 la. The next thing you know, yeah, y'all talking about y'all gonna kill me. I turned around like, what? I had to rewind that shit.
I'm watching it right now, bro. He did just snap
Hey.
out of nowhere.
He just snapped. Yeah, you motherfuckers talking about y'all gonna kill me. Got the whole diss record on me. Oh, okay. Like, yeah, that shit.
Man, I want to see Big Baby Miller fight Deontay Wilder though.
Yeah. He said that too. He was like, he had been calling him out, whatever. But Deontay Wilder come back June fighting a guy Richard Torres beat.
See, that's what he need. That's what they should have
That's what he
always
should have
been.
got before he got
I'm finna say, is this under Casino Promotions?
Yeah, nigga. You already know.
Because you protected his ass. Bro.
That's
Like,
what you
is this shit?
do. Bro,
What
see,
is
but the
this
problem,
shit?
see, it's too late now because it's like he already got exposed. You supposed to never have let Deontay Wilder get exposed. He supposed to be bomb squad to this day.
Oh my God.
To this
He
day.
said to this day.
Fuck that.
To this
Fuck
day.
that.
my
You
nigga.
know, no, man.
Hey.
Bro, because you gotta look at it, bro. The sport be
and it's gonna be in Kansas, Wichita, Kansas.
Man, BLK Prime though, man. We're
Yep, and it's gonna be okay Prime.
That's crazy, man.
Damn,
see
Deontay
what
Wilder.
y'all did. See what y'all did with
Ain't
all
nobody
that.
did that shit. He did
Yeah,
that
with
shit.
all that. Best fight the best. Best fight the
No,
best.
I'm gonna get to that. G Wall.
But that's what
I'm gonna get
happens,
to
though,
that.
dude.
Hold
That's
on
what
real
happens,
quick.
though.
Funny as
G
hell.
Walls, he said, I got Big Baby
that's
New
what
York, let's
happens,
go.
bro.
Then Wilder afterwards. And then he said, bro, that's exactly how cats be in the hood. That's like that everywhere. Ain't nobody taking nothing like you threaten somebody's life. Like you don't do that. And like I said, they might get down different over there. You know what I'm saying? But no, ain't nobody doing that, bro. You ain't even finna, you're not even finna like insinuate. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're not even finna do that, bro. Nobody's
You're not even
play
finna
like
talk
that.
about bodily harm. Like
Yeah, right. You hear me?
Yeah, like
without somebody, what's that shit you were saying? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
yeah.
you can't think you do something like that. You gotta expect. That's I had a public service announcement at the beginning of this. That's what I was talking about. You gotta watch what you say or how you act or how you do people. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You can't do that. It's like I don't know if y'all was listening, but like I said at the beginning of the show, when you pick a friend and you say they're your friend, not associate, it's because like you can relate. You get what I'm saying? So you see something in them that remind you of yourself. So in that instance, you got to understand that. If you picking a friend, you got to be doing the same thing. So you got to understand, if I'm willing to go this far, this motherfucker willing to go this far. You see what I'm saying? Like you got to at least have that type of smarts. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, only one thing can happen. He might not be willing to go that far. You feel me? But if it's the other way around, you gotta be ready. You know what I mean? So, and Fabio wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Looking ass.
He wasn't ready.
Right.
That's why
What's
I feel
up,
like
Bell? You
Diego.
good now, Bell?
He's not ready.
Yeah, man, I think I'm good now, bro.
Yeah, you good. You good.
No echo, none of that.
None
Yeah,
of
that
that.
sounds
All right, you
good.
guys go ahead and keep on cooking. I'll just sit here and listen for a second.
Okay. Now we were just talking about Fabio and that Big Baby. Did you see it? Did you see the press conference they did?
No, I did not.
Yeah, that shit had went super left, bro. It turned into some real shit. Some hood shit. Somebody made a whole on Fabio's side, made a diss track talking a lot of smack, talking about killing the boy. And Fabio, yeah, and they thought, I guess they thought Big Baby hadn't heard it. And Big Baby was up there playing possum the whole time. And then he just went left on their ass about it. Yeah, and they had to pull extra security up there and all of that shit. Yeah, he went ham, bro. That shit was like, damn, bro. You'll never see that shit turn like I get selling fights and all that shit. But he was really trying to get to that dude.
But was that real smoke or is that just some hyped up
Nah, it was the fake smoke happened at the beginning because like you could see they had it planned out. Like, okay, I guess soccer, these two teams playing that they rivals. So Big Baby had a soccer. He said, I did my research and I know who the team y'all hate. And he had like this jersey on, right? And he had some shit written on the back. And then Fabio had a jersey on too under his jacket, which was the opposing team. You know what I'm saying? So they had some little shit like that planned out and they was talking shit. But somewhere like Baby was like, you know what, fuck that. I'm finna address this shit. Y'all got me fucked up. Like, I can't fake it no more type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he got up like, yeah, that shit you talking, woo, you this, you a pussy. And then you don't think I heard that diss track talking about y'all gonna do what to me? You gonna kill? Man, he went in. And he was trying to turn everything to get to that man to the point where Fabio started copping pleas and he had to get off the stage and standing there tiptoeing looking at him and shit like talking about, I don't even rap. I don't know what you're talking about.
Is this guy a rapper?
No, he ain't no rapper. Big Baby,
Okay,
not
so
that I know of. I don't think Big Baby ever rapped.
So was
You
it
know what I'm
no,
somebody
saying?
from
not
your
Big
boy's
Baby, not Big
entourage?
Baby. This Fabio guy you talking about?
Nah, because that's how I kicked off. Because he was like, "Yeah, I heard that little rap song you got or whatever," and he was like, "What rap song?" And when he started playing "Stupid," I think that's what set him off. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I didn't hear that, but you know what? The little beep I heard with Eddie Hearn and Ellerby. Did you hear that today?
No, what's going on with that?
That's this little beep song Eddie
You know
Hearn
they
made.
always,
They've been going at it
go.
for
They be
years.
going for years though.
Yeah.
Eddie,
Did you see that? Who is that? One or is that Casino?
Oh, I'm up here.
Oh yeah, that was Punch. But yeah, they've been going at it for years, bro. Like
yeah,
years.
years to the point.
Like
Eddie made a
Leonard
song.
Ellerby been super
Eddie made a
disrespectful
song.
towards Eddie Hearn. He never liked Eddie Hearn since day one, bro.
Yeah, Eddie Hearn had made a song or whatever. Like he was. Y'all remember that?
Shit, do Leonard Ellerby even still got a job? What the fuck that
I
nigga?
don't know. He been missing action.
I don't know
I
what
know,
the hell
right?
Ellerby
Casino,
doing.
right?
Actually, that's a good question.
Yeah, see, no, the song is about Eddie Hearn is saying Leonard Ellerby ain't shit without Floyd, blah blah blah, kind of
Oh, that's
dissing.
old. That's an old song.
Yeah, it's an old song. And
Oh,
then
that
and
is?
Eddie got another
Mhm.
song where it's like "Ain't No Sunshine."
Yeah,
Like
there
he
you
took that
go.
"Ain't
There
No
you go,
Sunshine."
GMC. That's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's old. Yeah, that's old, bro. Yeah,
Damn.
they
Where
been
I
going at it
been?
a long time on Twitter, back and forth, and in person. Like that dude and Leonard Elby on record, like I'll beat his motherfucking ass, and this is
Yeah. Now,
they be going at it.
But
do
I
you
ain't gonna
believe
lie,
that?
it all really kind of ended
That's
when they
right,
ran.
Locos. That's what it was, Locos. He said he was singing "Ain't No Sunshine" when Tank's gone.
And it
That's what he
ain't
kept
though. It
saying.
ain't no. It ain't no
Prez ain't like
sunshine
that
because
shit.
nigga, we ain't seen that nigga since. Boy, like
You ain't
damn.
seen that shit to Punch,
I remember it, but I didn't know it was when Tank's gone though. That's
bro.
funny.
That shit is hilarious, bro.
Like I
But
remember how
but
crazy Leonard Ellerby went about it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
was
know
remember he was
mad.
like he
exactly
talking
when
about
he
he was
left
gonna
it
slap
off.
the shit out of Eddie and shit.
Yeah, he was
But
like, I'm
then
gonna slap the shit out
No,
of
he
but did
didn't
you
Casino.
say
see
that.
when they was actually face to face and then you just see Leonard Ellerby looking up at this big ass nigga like
Yeah, he taller than the motherfucker.
he like
Eddie
damn we
tall.
Yeah, Eddie
good.
Hearn like 6'5".
Yeah, but
Yeah, I'm right.
Ellerby is a little fat fuck.
Yeah.
And he used to box.
Ellerby used to box.
Yeah.
Nah. Oh,
Yeah, he
Ellerby
did.
used to
Yes, he
box.
did. Yeah, Ellerby used to box.
What the hell? What weight division was that
Yeah,
nigga
he
in?
was out of Washington, D.C., I think it was.
What weight division?
Yeah.
I
I
couldn't
want
even
to
picture
get
that.
him on box rate, bro.
I couldn't
Yeah.
even picture that shit.
Ellerby was
He's
not a
definitely
fighter,
on box
bro.
rank, Slick.
Man, pull that shit up, bro. I gotta
Yeah,
see this
Either
nigga
he
picture on
boxed
my shit.
amateur or he didn't go pro, but he
Man,
boxed in his life, bro.
put that
Because
nigga on the
he was on
screen.
that damn, what podcast it is out of Las Vegas. Some young cats, and he was sitting there, you know what I'm saying? And he was saying that's how I know he came from Washington, D.C. to Vegas.
Man, put that nigga on the screen.
yeah,
I need
that's
to
what I'm
see. I
saying.
need.
Because I
Hell
didn't.
yeah, I want
I
to see.
don't.
Dude, let's see if this nigga got a Greg Hackett record.
Yeah,
Let's see.
right, Greg Hackett, right?
I'm trying to
But
spell
check
Still a
his
this out,
Greg
name
Punch.
though.
Hackett record.
Leonard.
No, but check this out.
There
Check
it
this
is.
out.
Let me
Is
see.
that Warner Punch?
They both up here.
No, is that Warner Punch that just said that about Ellerby
Yeah, that's me.
or Greg Hackett?
That's me. Yeah.
That's Punch.
All right, look. You heard Greg Hackett call out Norman again, right?
Oh,
Ah,
really?
man.
No
Oh,
way.
come
What?
on.
He
Come
called him
on
out
now,
again,
man.
bro.
Man, these
That
niggas.
nigga
Man, he
got
got him in
cooked
there
in the first
promoting.
fight, man. You better see
Hey,
this.
hey,
His
hey, you know who I
37
want
loss
Greg
ass.
Hatcher to
Dirty.
fight?
What was he like? What is he like? 6-37?
Yo, 3 and like 20 something.
Nigga's
Yeah,
trash.
he only got
Why
3
is you a
wins. He
pro,
only got
nigga?
3 wins. Hey,
Bro,
you know who he should fight?
that nigga
Hey,
got.
hey,
He got
Greg
0
Hatchet.
knockouts.
Hey, let's go.
Hold
Greg
on.
Hatchet versus Francis Ngannou. Who wins? Who takes this?
Man, listen, bro. Greg Hackett just trying to get
You
paid.
put Greg Hackett in a coma.
He's just trying to get paid, bro.
He said in a coma. Oh my god. But yeah, man, I don't know. That's crazy. He lost that fight, so I'm like, why do you want to rematch? You lost the fight.
That
I
shit must
seen
have
that shit.
that shit must have damaged his podcast or something. Like that's why he need to check. I don't know. Cause like I don't know. I haven't watched Greg. I haven't
Oh
watched
yeah,
Greg
listen,
Hackett.
hey Prez, when you
Man,
talk
Greg
the
Hackett
shit that he
good.
was talking, and you come out and you look that trash, nigga, hell yeah, he lost subscribers, bum ass nigga.
I haven't watched him since. I forgot about him. I ain't gonna lie. I forgot. He should have stayed out of that ring, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like I used to watch Greg Hackett
swear to God, he should have stayed out that ring.
He came at Brian Norman Sr., bro. I ain't watched
Okay,
that nigga.
he a former amateur fighter. He didn't go pro.
He got a
That's
picture.
what it say. Nah,
LRB?
they got him
He
in
went-
box rate. They got him in
So
box rates
LRB
with
is
y'all.
I'm
But
about to
I'm
say,
reading it
man,
now.
put the picture up.
Yeah.
I'm reading it now. It say LB, a former amateur fighter, personal trainer, U.S. Air Force veteran who grew up in the district, like say Washington, saw Mayweather in the ring, training in Las Vegas, blase, blase.
Okay, so
was just 13
GNT,
years
okay.
old. LB
GNT.
will become the young,
Okay, so what about Eddie Hearn? Has he ever fought? He's finished the
No,
motherfucker.
Eddie ain't never fought. I know for a fact he ain't never fought. He even said that. Hell no,
Eddie
he ain't never
Hearn
fought.
said he'll get in the ring for the right price, but he's gonna get in there and get beat the fuck up, so you're gonna have to pay him. That's straight from the mouth for Eddie Hearn.
Yeah, and he be playing like he trained a little bit and shit, but no, he ain't never boxed. He a tall motherfucker. That's a big motherfucker.
Eddie Hearn. Put Eddie Hearn versus Stephen A. Smith.
Okay, there you go. Now you're talking.
That'd be ignorant to the motherfucker, bro. No.
Now, hey, look. What'd you say? Stephen A. Smith? You really think I don't even like that motherfucker,
I'll pay for
man.
that shit, nigga.
Man, they be mad at Stephen A, bro.
I think Eddie Hearn might be too big for Stephen A.
Yeah,
Eddie Hearn like 6'5".
Stephen A. look like he tall too, though.
Eddie Hearn tall as hell, bro.
But look,
Stephen A. look like he's 6 foot plus.
Yeah, Stephen A. look like, and he talk a good game, but I believe he's weak as a motherfucker, man. I believe Eddie Hearn, that white boy, will whoop his ass.
What? Look at Stephen A.'s pad work. It's funny as hell. Have you dying?
Yeah, that shit weak. Yeah.
Is it weak?
Yeah, it's weak. Yeah, it's real weak. Like, terrible.
So look, I believe in Stephen A. I believe in Stephen A. Smith when it comes down to football.
No, I'm talking in my mic.
Smith when it talks about when he's talking
That's
about
a new
basketball.
mic,
but when that motherfucker
It's the same
starts
mic. I
talking
just
about
changed
boxing,
the sleeve on it.
Oh,
you know my favorite color, black and red. That's why y'all be seeing all the
Okay.
Stephen A. don't know nothing about boxing.
Eddie Hearn 6'5", Stephen A. Smith is 6'1". They can
yeah,
get
that's
down.
a good fight right there.
They can get down.
They can fight.
But does Stephen A. have the skills?
Hell no,
man.
Hell no, nigga.
No,
Hey, yo,
he
type
don't.
in Stephen A.
Man, he can talk his way up out of a fight. He can talk his way up out of a fight.
His pad work was terrible.
He gonna be like, listen, man, hold on, we ain't got to do this, brother.
Right, he gonna come with a bunch of big words that's gonna sound like threats.
Yeah.
Oh man, hell no.
I'm gonna obliterate you to catastrophic proportions.
Some shit. Bubba gonna be like, "It sound like you threatening me, motherfucker." I don't know what you said. Swear to God.
Hey man.
Yeah. So wait. LRB doesn't work with Showtime. I mean, not PBC. Or
He ain't been with Tank. He been by Tank.
No, they fired him.
Man, ain't no sunshine with Tank gone, man.
Remember last year, Slick, they said Tank fired him. So we don't know what the hell going on.
I'm about to find.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know why? Bro, I said it before, and nobody felt me. But you know why Tank fired all these niggas?
Why?
Because of the Rise podcast. I'm telling you, niggas be doing too much, and Leonard Ellerby too. Like, he ain't the Rise podcast, but like, bro, niggas be doing too much talking for Tank.
I be watching the Rise podcast. They be doing a lot of talking over there.
They do too much talking for Tank. But Tank is a nigga who don't really say much, and then you got people, and then people are looking at them like that's you. They looking at it like it's you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he ain't say nothing.
This where it was at. This where it was.
You gotta really put that on Tank too, because that's the only exclusive. Like, they're the only niggas who get the exclusive podcast interviews with him. So,
but that's why I'm telling you that, bro. I'm telling you that's why niggas.
They're like
bro,
the unofficial.
Man, listen, bro.
Hey, y'all, hold on, hold on, real quick. Hold on, y'all. Okay, the name of the podcast. Salute to these guys. I'll be checking them out, bro. So I'm not shouting them out. It's called the Laboratory with Plaz, PLAZ. And it's in Vegas, and he done like 3 episodes. When his last episode, I believe, he was talking about no longer being with Mayweather Promotions. But if you want to hear about him being an amateur, that's where he was talking about it and stuff on there. That's where I heard it at. I'm looking at it now. I had looked it up.
Yeah.
He told his whole story, like how he left. He was amateur and shit started going wrong and shit, so he had left Washington D.C. Then he saw Mayweather and started working. You know what I'm saying? Working with them and shit.
But that's crazy though. Like, LRB and without Mayweather seems just so far fetched from reality, bro. Like, it's crazy that they ain't together no more. Yeah, it really is. They together.
But shit,
Mayweather. It was coming though, bro. It was coming though, bro.
Now it's just like, dang, what did he do?
Yeah,
it's another thing too. I want to finish what I was saying real quick. I just want to say it was the Rise podcast it was because Leonard Ellerbe be talking for Tank, and it's because goddamn every time he
No,
look,
Leonard Ellerbe was
bro,
talking for Floyd, not Tank.
And
nah,
Tank, he
bro,
was doing for both.
he did it for
Oh
both,
At
no,
and
first
no,
for
then
That was
both.
Elrod
no,
talking
but
for
Floyd
listen,
Tank
talking
listen,
too.
for Tank.
no, listen. I'm gonna tell you what else. This was really, I feel like did it too. But every time I used to get on YouTube, bro, you see Coach Kenny Ellis on motherfucking Mill City, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
That shit.
Yeah.
That's why them niggas got fired, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know this for a fact, but me knowing how to, bro, I ain't saying like, all right. I just know how Tank be moving. I know for a fact he ain't like none of that shit, bro. That's why you ain't never see him on them
Well, if
motherfuckers.
you go all the way back, I remember I knew the Mayweather shit was coming. I remember they was sitting at the press table and he was like, they was talking to Mayweather and he was like, "Ain't you supposed to be talking? That's why I pay you for." And he said that shit in front of everybody. Then
All right, bro.
Then it was another not another podcast, another press conference where Leonard Ellerbe was talking and he told Ellerbe to shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
And he stepped back
yeah.
like fuck it. He didn't even say nothing back. He just stepped back.
And
And
then
all of a
remember
sudden
when Adrian Broner went off on him?
yeah, and then
Yeah, but that Adrian Broner shit wasn't nothing. Fuck Adrian Broner.
damn, he meant that shit, didn't? God
Whoa, that is
damn.
some vitriol right
All
there.
right, you hear me? There you go with them Stevie A words.
No,
Why
but
you don't like
Vitriol.
check this
AD?
out. No, GMT. No, GMT, stay with me. Stay with me on this one. Look,
All right.
look, Adrian Broner, that was my guy. He disappointed me, man. He was supposed to be the motherfucking next motherfucking Floyd, and he
He
Man,
did
disappointed
not
me
do
hey
too,
it.
Bill,
bro.
let me tell
Yeah.
Bill something, man.
Yeah.
Go
Hey
ahead, tell
Bill,
me.
hey
Talk to me.
Bill, listen, Bill. Man, listen, I tell niggas this every day, bro. Boxing that you was never supposed to let this shit happen to AB, man. Like, bro, boxing ain't the same without AB, nigga. You need AB. Niggas slick talk about you need niggas like Shakur. Fuck that. You need niggas like AB. Bro, you should have never let that nigga fight a real athlete. That nigga should have been fighting nothing but that nigga should have
Hey,
been
he should
fighting.
have. Hey, tomato
Wait a
cans.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait.
He should have took
Bro,
them
listen,
Oh,
bro.
wait a
cans. He
minute.
should have
Is
took
that
them
is that
cans.
is that
Bro, I
Casino?
swear this dude is
Yeah,
talking to
bro.
yeah,
Them
he's
That
crazy as
talking
fuck,
Casino?
bro.
crazy.
Casino, what
Yes.
are you talking about? The fight, the best fight of death. So Adrian Broner was the man, dude. That was my guy, man. He just got his ass whooped and he kept getting beat, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, but I'm saying, bro, but you could have prevented him getting beat. You could have just
How? How? Tell me
by
how.
putting that nigga in there with tomato cans.
No, because now
Yeah,
you're
that's
not fighting fast,
exactly.
You
I
Casino.
ain't
don't
got
think I don't
to.
think niggas I
Bell,
Bro,
you
don't think
gotta
cause
follow
he
me,
was
nobody
Bell.
stopped
losing
You
McDonald
money
gotta
from
follow
doing
me,
to
fights.
Bell. You
AB
gotta follow
about
me,
putting
bro.
money
I'm
He
on
got
trying,
fights.
hey
Casino.
Bill,
I'm trying
hey
to
Mikey
follow
Bill.
you.
Garcia.
Casino
Come
has
on, man.
a protection plan, man. Anybody that can hyper fight up or get shit lit, he want to protect their ass, bro. He don't want to get their ass with for nothing. He's like, fuck that, keep them
No,
around.
hey, GMT, I understand that. Adrian Broner was my guy, man.
I feel you,
But
but
damn,
I
come on,
chalked
man.
it
He
up to
kept
I
getting his
chalked it
ass
up.
whooped. He talked all that shit. He reneged on bets. He didn't pay his shit like he was supposed to. He was just front. He was not
I'm gonna tell you
Floyd,
something,
man.
man. That's a
And that was
Midwest
my
problem,
guy,
man.
GMT.
A lot of people. One thing I heard from trainers and stuff, bro, man, they be like, and I remember I was out in Vegas, and it was like St. Louis and like they didn't say St. Louis guys, but like Midwest guys, like you be wanting to take them in, but like they don't want to let the streets go. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yes.
I've heard that from more than one trainer's mouth, bro. More than one trainer's mouth. Like they'll have the goods and every fucking thing, but it's
He
very
over
rare
here
you're gonna get
coming.
that
He
one.
over here coming to
You know what
my
I mean?
city, coming to my town, my cat side of the country and shit, getting pressed by Big U and shit like that.
Man,
Crazy,
listen,
bro.
Hey,
man.
is that is that
Man,
is
listen,
that is that
man.
punch? Is that punch?
No,
Man,
that's round one.
Yeah, I'm
That's
around
one.
one.
Okay, one. So check this out. So AB, right? Did he
Yeah.
not just get caught up in that damn?
Yeah, bro. I was listening to this thing
That life.
a couple days ago about that shit,
man,
bro. It was
listen, bro.
Right.
crazy.
Look, how did
Man,
you
hold
go?
on, man.
Look, how
Y'all
did you
missing the
go
bigger
from
picture,
four?
bro.
Hey, Casino.
Huh?
Hey, look, check this out. AB, how did you go from four times, four divisions, right?
Yeah.
Champion
Yeah.
to fixing dice in a dice game. How much money you gonna make
Getting
off of
cooked
that?
by
No, but
everybody.
listen, bro.
He
Bad
said in the
management.
dice game.
It's
He
just
said
all
in the
bad
dice
What
management,
does dice
bro. He
got to
should
do
have
with management,
Bro,
Casino?
he should have signed the Casino Life Entertainment. You ain't gotta leave the streets alone. We gonna goddamn get this money.
I think it's his dedication. His dedication went there, bro.
He
But
wasn't
dude, because you
dedicated.
think about it,
Casino,
he
you
wasn't.
are
It was
funny,
a.
bro.
He
You
was
are
a
so
rapper.
He
funny,
didn't
dude.
respect his
He was a
opponents, man.
rapper.
That's what happened to Adrian Broner.
Yeah, he
Man.
wanted to rap. He wanted to do a whole lot of
He
things,
was
bro.
he
But
respected
as
on
a
too much
manager, bro,
other
once
shit,
you see
not
that he
boxing.
not taking the sport seriously, bro, you don't give him nobody that can
I
beat him.
man, hey
He
man,
gave him
hey,
Jay Boggs
I
back when he
put
was
money
Casino.
working
on
for the
All
AB.
right,
Bulls
Yo,
hold
I
to
put
end
on.
his
money on
career.
AB because I'm thinking
Casino,
AB
that
was
doesn't
gonna
make
beat
sense.
Mikey,
Yes, the
bro.
fuck it
Oh
does,
shit!
bro. You don't understand,
Casino, that does not make
bro.
any motherfucking sense.
Bro,
Hey,
that's why the box. That's why boxing is in the state that it's in America,
oh
because
my god,
because
bro.
because we keep letting these niggas who got there could sell a fight and make us some money get beat. Don't let these niggas fight nobody until they
Okay,
get their
Casino,
mind
hold on.
right.
Okay, hold on. Casino, all right, I know you're joking. I know you gotta be
No,
joking with
I'm
me,
dead
but check this
serious.
out. But check this out.
Right, Locos. He had too many yes men. That's what it
Okay,
was.
hold on. Hey,
Nobody
so
stay
check
on
this
him.
out, Casino. Check this out, though. Look, Mike Donna kicked Adrian Broner's ass.
He had no business
Floyd, the
going up.
money man, came back and said, you know what?
That was
I
a
can beat
bad
my
style
Donna.
matchup
And
right
then
there.
look, my Donna gave him trouble. He had to fight him twice. He almost dropped Floyd, right?
Yeah,
But Floyd won the fight.
he was
So
a bad style
you're
matchup for
telling
both of
me,
them.
no, Casino, you're telling me that Adrian Broner and Floyd are the same motherfuckers and they had trouble with the same motherfucking dude except for Adrian Broner got his ass kicked?
No, I'm not telling you they're the same motherfucker. What I'm saying is, if I was managing AB, you ain't fighting McDonald. I don't give a fuck what you talking about, nigga.
But
You
he
not
picked the
fighting him,
fight,
huh?
Casino.
Huh?
He picked the fight.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't let him pick the fight. He don't know what. He don't know how.
GMT,
Y'all
how
just
can you
didn't
tell
you
a
just
fighter he
say?
can't pick
Didn't
the
you?
fight?
No, listen. Didn't you just say he out here doing trick dice? That tells you enough
That
that
was
he don't.
oh
The
my
nigga
God,
don't
that
need
was
to
Yeah.
fight
after the fact,
nobody. He
He
don't need
Casino.
to
said
fight
what he
nobody.
said is what he said is Bill. That motherfucker here wasn't right. He should have been picking shit. Let your management do that shit. That's what
Yeah,
he
bro.
said.
You ain't
That's why
picking
they
Okay.
had that
shit,
nigga on a payment plan. He was out here doing dumb shit.
man.
Yeah,
He
he
should have been
barely beat
fighting.
Paulie,
Coming
right?
to Southern Cali,
But
coming to
I'll say this
LA,
though. I'll
coming
say
to
this
my
though.
place.
When that play
Yeah,
hit with
bro.
Mayweather though, y'all, that shit was a step on him. That was a step on AB as well, because AB should have got that rematch. But then Mayweather came in and stole that shit, bro, and made it look bad. Like
Because
Big
he
Brother
got his
can't say
ass
little bro.
kicked, man. And
Yeah,
But it
look,
because
still,
he was look. I
but
don't think AB
Mayweather
No,
didn't
the
have to take
rematch
that
would
fight.
hey
like
Slick,
that.
the
Mayweather could have.
rematch would
They
have
could have
been
got that
worse, dog.
rematch. He wanted this rematch, and Mayweather came and swooped and stole that shit. Cause remember,
right,
right
but
before
look,
that,
why?
right before
Why?
that,
Hey, look, GMT, why did he do that? He did that
because it
because
was
this
beef.
Cause
dude,
that's little
this
bro. That's
Mexican
No, it was
super
dude.
little
beef.
bro.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't little bro. They was having beef. Cause remember,
He said it
they
See,
was
I
start
thought it
talking
was little
shit.
bro.
They
I thought it was because he beat
no,
up
it
the
wasn't
little
little
bro.
bro. It looking
No,
like
that's when
that.
Adrian. Remember, you gotta
It
think about it,
looking
bro.
like
That's when
that.
Adrian
Remember,
Broner
Agent
started
Broner
dissing
called him
Floyd.
out. He got on the ropes. Was like, let's make them money, let's make them millions. He started calling them out and all that shit.
He
Then
started going
Mayweather didn't like
crazy
that.
after that.
I thought Floyd fought him because that guy beat little bro. That's
Yeah,
all.
so he was like, fuck that, I'm gonna
See,
step
that's
on you,
what I
bro.
thought. That's what I thought. One, I
Like
thought
y'all
that
ain't never took
Mayweather took that
Mel.
fight because he beat little bro.
Mel, if you ain't never, if you
Yeah.
gotta look at the pattern, like Mayweather stepped on that, right? Then you go to Tank. You ain't when him and Tank beef, all of a sudden Mayweather throw a fight on the same weekend he got a fight. That's how he do motherfuckers, bro. He try to step on you. Like I'm bigger than you. And that's how that shit went. I saw that shit going south like it was nothing, bro. Like them dudes ain't finna be cool like that. You know what
I
I'm
hear you,
saying?
I hear you, GMT, but I still believe with one. I think that Big Bro was looking out for Little Bro. If you beat my little brother, I gotta come get you.
That man,
Man,
but
but
that
see, they fucked up.
man,
They
that ain't
fucked over
no
his career,
that
bro.
look
Because,
bad. That look
bro,
bad because also that was terrible.
they could have stretched his career out, bro. He could have been fighting Errol Spence right now.
But to be real with you, he should never went up. He should never have went up.
But I'm
Man, I
saying,
thought he
like,
He
would have
wasn't
beat
supposed
he
to
could
go.
have
Floyd
went
by
up,
He
bro. You
shouldn't have
RKO.
just
went
get
up.
it. You
He
just
shouldn't have.
handle him. You handle him like you handle Shakur. Look,
Oh my God! Here we look. Leave
because nigga,
Shakur
they
out of it, bro.
no, because the nigga fight. That's bro. Listen, the nigga fought a fucking electrician. The nigga fought a nigga from Japan. Nobody ever seen again. The nigga fought. That's how you let a nigga
You know
who
what I'm
ain't
saying,
ready.
Slick?
No, listen, bro.
You
That's
Hey,
how
That's
right.
you
back to
stretch a
Shakur,
nigga.
nigga.
hey,
No, that's how you
He
stretch a
hates
nigga.
Shakur.
Casino.
No,
Let me
bro.
tell
That's
you
how you
something.
stretch a
Casino,
nigga
let me tell you
career,
something. Hey,
bro.
Casino, let me tell you
Bro,
something.
listen to what I'm
Casino.
telling you, bro.
No,
I
That's
but
how
get
let me
what
you.
you
tell you
said.
something
You
about
saying
Shakur.
you saying give him all the tomato cans.
Yes, bro.
Yeah,
That's how
let me
you
get in
stretch a
that
nigga
story.
career, bro. Shakur could have been gone, just like AB. But they managing him.
You
They
say
managing him.
they moving him right, huh?
He could have
Okay,
been
hold on.
gone. He could have
Casino.
been gone. Huh?
Casino. Did AB look? I'm not giving him too much props, but did Adrian Broner fight everybody? I mean, not like everybody, but he didn't duck nobody,
But
man.
He
look,
got names,
but
bro.
look
He
what
got
that gets
names.
you. That's the point. Do you want to be like AB? Would you rather be AB right now, or a nigga like Shakur? Because Shakur ain't fighting nobody either. I mean, no, Shakur ain't fighting nobody. AB did, but Shakur got a job.
You know what? Casino? I would rather be Blair Cobb right now because everybody's ducking him.
Nah, hell no, nigga, he ain't getting paid.
He got lost to Blair
Blair
Cobb
Cobb a dark
too.
horse.
I'm
That's
like,
why.
man, Blair
He ain't
Because
getting
Cobb.
paid.
Blair Cobb a dark
Blair
horse.
Cobb is a dark horse.
He's a dark
I
horse.
want him to get his rematch with Rocha. I want him to get that.
Yeah. Well, it ain't worth it now.
Rocha was the
ain't
one
shit.
that dropped him, right?
Yeah.
See, bro, you
That
can't
knocked
play
him
them
out.
games.
I think
See,
he
he ain't
knocked
gonna
him
get
out,
no
bro.
Rocha rematch because Oscar too smart for that.
No,
See, I
Rocha
fuck with
ain't been
Oscar.
doing good.
And Rocha got stopped too, so it's like,
Yeah, that's what
man,
I'm saying.
you
Yeah.
know, like I think they both got just like one loss or something. So it makes sense to make a rematch with the both of them now.
Oh, so look, guys, what I'm saying is Blair Cobb came back. No one wants to fight this guy. I didn't even know who the fuck he was until the fight was announced. And then he beats Adrian.
Oh, you didn't know Blair the Flair? Oh, man.
Hold on, hear me out. 4 division champion. Now, motherfucking Blair Cobb can't even get it. No one will fight this guy. Why? Why won't they fight him?
Hey, salute to Locos. He said AB went against the plan of protection.
See, that's his fault, bro. That's his fault. He
Hey,
fucked
but
up.
the thing about AB, he does got names though, man. And it's just like me, you know, I kind of gave when I saw him fight Madonna or I heard the announcement, I'm like, ooh, this is gonna be a hard, tough fight for him. It's no joke. But then when I heard he was gonna fight Mikey Garcia, I'm like, man, he gonna beat the beans out this boy. Let me put some money down. That was the wrong thing to do.
But niggas don't respect
Too
niggas.
long.
Niggas don't really.
See,
Niggas say they want the best to fight the best, but niggas don't respect the niggas when they fight the best and lose. So it's like, why fight the best?
I
Nigga,
do.
AB,
I
I
do.
do. I mean,
man.
bro, I watch UFC a lot, so I have to respect
No, the
everybody, bro.
casuals
This
is
is
the one
No,
that be
UFC.
because
flipping
let me
on
tell you
niggas
why.
like that.
Let me tell you what I
Pro
mean by
fighters
respect,
niggas don't
bro.
flip
Let me
on
tell you what I mean by respect, right?
Right.
Like, all
Blair
right,
did call out Ortiz. He did call out Ortiz.
put it
You're
like
right,
this.
Locos.
Blair called out everybody.
Everybody, bro.
But I'm
Yeah, nobody
saying
want to fight
I ain't
Blair.
talking about him. I'm talking about like niggas. Like, all right, Loma is the perfect example of the best fight, the best. Right?
Loma back is hurt, man. He can't fight no
No,
more.
but I ain't talking about right now. But I'm saying
Yeah,
like
no, but what he did,
Loma,
he gotta
like
get
Loma, got them fight
Loma
the
back
best.
because he's sitting on a couch.
I'm saying Loma.
That's why his
Listen,
back's
bro,
sore.
like Loma is the perfect example of a nigga who is the best fight the best right now, bro. But he don't get as much respect as the niggas who don't fight the best, bro. So what the
Dude,
fuck is
when
the
Loma,
point?
hey, hold on, because I'm gonna stop you right now. Look, Loma Chinko, he was 10-0, and Teddy Atlas was at the fight with Andre Ward and Crawford when Crawford had that fight with I can't remember his name.
Yeah,
But he came out the ring and Teddy Atlas was talking to Andre Ward and Terrence Crawford and said that Lomachenko at 10-0 was the best pound for pound. And you
Yeah,
got to
that's
see
Teddy
that picture.
Atlas,
They
bro.
looked at that motherfucker like he's crazy,
but
bro.
he
Yeah, he
was though.
is. He
He
was.
was.
Bro knows more about UFC than
I don't give
boxing
a
now.
fuck because
He
that 10
puts.
fights held more weight. But the niggas that Lomachenko was fighting, bro, Lomachenko got the best resume other than Canelo Alvarez, bro.
All right, we gotta stop the slander of the channel. We gotta be credible on this joint. No, he was not. They were lying about him.
Fuck no.
They were lying about Lomachenko because
Hell,
he lost
Praise
his
is saying
second fight,
anything,
bro.
man. That nigga's trolling. Don't listen to
He
him.
lost his second fight. He was 9-1, bro. Remember, he lost
Oh,
to Salido.
Armando Salcido beat that nigga in
Yeah,
his second
He
fight.
lost to
already
Salido,
had a
bro.
fight.
And
He
then
lost.
he got a
Toledo
title
had
shot.
4 losses when he beat
They was pumped.
Lomachenko.
The
Nigga, you
reason,
lost to a journeyman,
the
nigga.
hype,
Fuck out of here. You ain't the best in the world.
the hype around him was, remember, that his amateur career. That's why. You know what I'm
But no,
saying?
but
Yeah,
let me
He
tell
had a
you
well, that's
stellar
something.
amateur
But let me
career.
everybody.
tell you, let me tell
Everybody.
you how
That's
niggas do.
everybody.
Niggas do this, right? All right, so
Mm-hmm.
Salido, right? Salido pop, bust weight, and niggas always bring up Salido. But when Devin,
No.
let me finish, let me finish. No, let me finish. But
I'm saying
When
but my
Ryan blew
point. Hold
weight,
on, I gotta finish my
Teddy
point because
Atlas
I don't want
all
you
and
right,
to.
Max
I don't
all
want
right,
Kellerman
you to
was
react
drinking
off with
that
like how I
Loma
just said that.
Leche,
I just
bro.
said that
They were
because
on that
they
Leche
were.
off of
My
the
point
weed,
was,
bro.
and I should have explained it a little more. They did get on TV and say he was 10-0 and all this shit, but ESPN had lied a long time and made it seem like he didn't have a loss. It was like they erased his loss. Even when they
No,
put
yeah,
his
they
record
did.
on there,
They
they did
did.
not
Yup.
have a 1 on that
Yup.
motherfucker.
It was
Until
weird
people
as
start
He
hell.
calling
lose
that
his
shit
second.
out.
He lost
No
the second
lie,
fight.
bro. They was like they was trying to manufacture him to be, even though he did pan out to be the Matrix, right? But it was like, damn. And then after a loss, right? Because I bring this point up a lot when people be like, damn, how does he deserve a title shot? I be like, well, how the fuck did he deserve a title shot his third fight coming off a loss? He got a title shot right after a loss. His
I
third
mean,
fight.
It's boxing, so I
Because they
wouldn't
knew what the
mind.
fuck they was doing. They was managing good.
No, I'm just saying though. So I don't want y'all to think like I'm hating on him, man. I'm just saying he
Nah,
did
I get
pan
what
out.
you're
He
saying.
did pan out to be that dude. But I'm saying that they did make people think like this dude was undefeated, like it wasn't shit, and to justify him getting that shot because I can't remember who he fought. I think it was it was it was Russell or one of Russell brothers. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
think it was
fought
Gary.
Gary Russell. He
It was,
fought,
it
no,
was
he
Yeah,
fought
Russell.
Gary
It was
Russell
Gary
Jr.
Russell.
yeah.
Gary
For
Russell
the
Jr.
it was a
Going.
vacant belt,
It was
bro.
the small. It's the small Russell.
Yeah, it was a
But he beat
vacant
him.
belt.
But he
Yeah,
beat him.
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
it was a
beat him.
vacant
He,
belt.
he
Beat the
beat
shit
him, but
out of him.
it was a vacant belt. I remember that. I can't remember which one, but I want to say WBO. But right to come after that loss to get that, and then so they had to continue with the lie. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And they continue with it until people start calling that shit out. Then all of a sudden they put that one on, that put it on there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. No,
Yeah.
I get what
So
you're saying.
yeah.
I'm just saying, like, it just be like, bro, I just see how it be, bro. Like, I see how it be, bro. Like, niggas fight the best, bro, and then lose it all for no reason. You could have just not fought the best and been in one of these niggas who fit
Now,
40-0 and ain't fought nobody and
But
shit. Like,
but
that's
to
you
what
your
know,
haters
point
gonna
though,
come and think boxing because that's
bro.
what's wrong with boxing, man.
But to your point with Lomachenko, now when you hating on a motherfucker, is when you catch a nigga crying and you put the camera all the way in his motherfucking face. That was
Yeah.
hating, bro.
Yeah, that's hating.
That's hating. Now that pissed me off. I was like, why they gonna do that shit? Like, you know what I'm
That shit
saying?
was funny as hell.
That shit was wrong, bro. That shit was wrong as fuck.
They're
They knew they was
super
wrong for
assholes
that.
for that, bro.
Yeah, I'm right. They know they wrong for that shit, man. But that made people feel like he was weak, like he ain't shit. Like you say, the casuals take that shit like, oh, he wanted to do. Look at him crying. Man, get the fuck out of here. That was
Yeah,
a
bro,
shot.
because and because, bro, the nigga.
Fuck that.
All
Losing
right,
hurt.
what pound for pound means for me, bro? It means a lot when you just if you're pounds smaller than the other motherfuckers. Like that means
Yeah.
a lot to me. And he fought the best, bro. Like I feel like Lomachenko is pound for pound right now. Like nigga, bro, the nigga is doing big things. Nigga, he a little ass nigga. That nigga
I
could
will say
easily
this.
he supposed to be fighting
You
Naoya anyway.
no to give you your that would be nice, but to give you your point, okay. To give you your point though, if he was to come back tomorrow, the game is shook up. So like he has that validity to his name. You know what I'm saying? I'm using my
But
Stephen A
they don't
words.
put him on the pound for pound. Like it's like pound for pound. Bro, you can get on pound for pound just because, like
Bro, he gonna be on. I promise you, he come back. He's back on there. He's back in the mix.
he back in the mix.
Man, I'm
Yeah,
telling
come
you,
back, they gonna
if
put you right
Loma
back.
come back, bro, they gonna be like, who gonna fight Loma? Tank gonna
Who
fight
gonna fight
Loma?
Loma?
Who gonna fight Loma? Who gonna? I'm telling you, that's the type of name he got, bro. That's
Okay.
I'm talking about. Think about it. The man. That's why I said you speaking on some shit. Because for a little man to come up and do what he do, you get what I'm saying? Because he's always been. He never looked like he even gained weight. It looked like he was just small, and they allowed him to come up. You get what I'm saying? And try some shit. You know what I'm saying? And for that little dude to give Devin Haney them type of problems, right? He still gained notoriety out of it because people couldn't even understand. Like everybody saw what I saw, how big Devin was compared to Loma. But that little man to stand toe to toe with that big man like that and push his ass back and hurt him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he gained validity out of that.
But then they'll put see that's what I'm saying. Pound for pound, me like even though Devin won, that nigga Loma still better pound for pound. It's pound for pound.
And believe it. And guess what? And a lot of people believe it.
Yeah,
A lot of people believe that. They don't even give a fuck about that fight. They're like, stop playing, bro. Like that fight, like when I rewatched that fight, bro, I was like, dude, I wouldn't be mad at this shit because I felt like Loma won. But if it was a draw, I was like, okay, I wouldn't have been mad. And then I was like, well, I can see if you're a fan of Devin, you're going to say he won if you're a fan of Loma because the fight was that close. But in my book, the fight should never have been that close. That's what was the win for motherfucking Loma.
Right.
It should never even have been that close. You know what I'm saying? You fight somebody that goddamn big, you probably putting all paws on that motherfucker. And he coming forward. He coming forward. He ain't dancing. He ain't running. This motherfucker right here in your grill. Yeah, that I gave him hella respect for that, nigga. I gave respect when he fought Richard Comey. That was another big motherfucker he got up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Loma name, like Loco said, Loma name still hold weight, bro. Don't ever get twisted. If he came back, if like what they give him to October, if he come back before October or October, trust me, the news gonna be like, oh, he's back. Fuck everybody else start him right now besides Canelo or the big fight then around that time. But tank that division, oh, Loma's back. That's gonna be the headline. Mark my words to this, I promise you. As soon as he say he coming back, it's gonna be on everybody's headline. Who is he gonna fight?
Bet. But shit,
That's
that
true. Yeah.
Loma not use goods, bro. It's just that shit. He need a break. Like you cold from that, and it's like, damn, y'all gonna keep fucking me over, bro. Okay, fuck y'all. Especially if I feel like I won, and then I'm hearing everybody like not just his team. Do you know immediately after the fight, you can't find one comment like YouTuber or motherfuckers who was there was telling him in his face, you got robbed. Go find the videos right after the fight, him walking out. Every YouTuber that was there told him the comments, you got robbed. So it wasn't just his team. And like, man, he heard that shit from the world, bro.
I know, and Devin was like overweight or like just like
Yeah, and
like
then
he ballooned.
and
But I
Devin
thought
was
he
on a
had
tour like, man, I beat him, yeah, y'all just
I
hate.
thought the
Nah,
IBF
bro.
would have made him
People
do
really
like
felt like he lost, bro.
I thought the IBF would have made him do the rehydration shit because he had the belt.
You know what I'm saying? Like
but he had more than one belt.
Now when he
okay.
now when he dipped off from he went with the Teofimo shit, you ain't hear him like complain or dip off from that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga said I showed it, fuck it, it is what it is. You get what I'm saying? Fuck it.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
came back. You know what I'm saying? But then he felt like he was cheated. That's why I think he was like, you know what? I'm gonna step away
That's
from the
crazy
game.
how he stopped
Fuck
the guy that Tio and Devin couldn't stop.
Well, but look, guys, here for me, for myself. Dude, if I beat you, I don't give a fuck what nobody says. You know what I'm saying? I won.
No,
I won. So I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
win,
I won the fight. Now I'm finna move on to the next one. So I'm gonna move forward to this Boots and Stan Jonas thing. Now, where we at with Boots and Stan Jonas, guys? I really believe that Stan Jonas is gonna go in there and he has something to prove to Boots.
My thing
That's
is
gonna be a good fight.
He gonna go at Boots, and the one thing that Stanionis is good at is getting the inside. And the one thing that I learned about Boots,
and what
that
did Karen do to Boots all night?
Yeah, stay in his space.
Got in the inside.
Got
his
stay in his space.
All right, who's talking?
That wasn't even his style.
I need to see if hold on. I need to see if Boots worked on being behind that jab and not worry about showboating so much. You know what I'm saying? And keep on the end of that jab and work like how he did. What was my guy, Pareknikov or some shit like that? He knocked him down 3 times, but that motherfucker was a bully fighter too. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the one that gave.
I thought you were talking about Roman Villa.
Not Roman Villa. That nigga was slower than molasses. What's Tim Bradley? He gave Tim Bradley a war. I think his name was Pareknikov or something. I can't pronounce his name, but he kept at the end of that jab. He let him come in sometimes. He was working, but he worked his ass down. And he had never been dropped before. He dropped him 3 times. This when the COVID was going on and it was in a bubble. Wasn't no fans in there and shit.
GMT, I seen that. But here's my thing.
He need to fight Stanionis like that.
All right, but see, my thing with that GMT, he looks so good with all those early fights, right? So now I'm saying he's stepping up in competition now, right? He's stepping up, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's been getting hit in his last couple fights, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's not that beast, right? We're kind of, and I was big on Boots for a minute. I was like, okay, but damn, this nigga gets hit too goddamn much, right? So now let's go with Norman. His dad says he hits like a motherfucking brick wall, right? Can Boots take that?
Who hits like a brick wall?
Norman.
I thought we was talking about Stanionis.
Yeah, we was, but I'm just saying he doesn't have that punch. Stanionis don't have that punch that Norman does.
He's a body snatcher though.
But what they're saying is that Boots is going to just go through Stanionis. Do you believe that?
Nah, I don't believe that. I believe he can get the KO because, like I say, Stanionis is not without faults. He crosses his legs. You know what I'm saying? If you use a lot of lateral movement, it's easy to lose him. You know what I'm saying? So, but I've never seen. I still to this day, well, since the last 3 fights of Boots, I haven't seen him use none of them tools. It's like he want to fight. It's like he's trying to prove something. Like I can fight. You get what I'm saying? Instead of box. See, like you said, the earlier Boots, he boxed. You see what I'm saying? Wear you down, then I can handle you in the inside. You get what I'm saying? Now it's like I just want to fight. Them Karen fights. Karen invaded his space and he don't like that. But I'm like, if you don't like that, get back on, keep him at the end of your fucking jab like you normally do these motherfuckers. When he fought Roman Villa, big ass coming in there and he was slow as molasses. What did he work off of? The jab. He was on the outside, bop, moving around, bop, 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 bop. You know what I'm saying? Work off that shit. Wear a motherfucker down. You know what I'm saying?
But
That's
let's
what he
keep it
has to do.
100 with Villa though. He got lucky against Ellis and then been getting cooked ever since by everybody.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that was
So
just a lucky ass win, man.
So I just what I'm saying is I think that's how that fight got to go. Now you let Stanionis get in the inside and you think you gonna stand there and fight him like that. He's a body snatcher, bro. He's a body snatcher, bro. And then you got Brian Norman come off his win. I'm like, shit, he riding that train good, bro. And he know how to talk. He gonna be the next star because if he getting there with Boots, he gonna come in on Boots. I don't think you can stop a Brian Norman from getting to the inside. Now, can he handle Boots' punch? I don't know. But at the end of the motherfucking day, it's gonna be a hell of a scrap. And if Boots beat Stanionis, bruh, you could talk about going to fight the other boy all you want. Ain't nobody gonna want to hear that. Ain't nobody gonna want to hear that. And I don't know why he talking about lineal champ. I don't know why he was saying that. You can't be lineal, bro. I don't know why he said that. Did y'all see that?
No, who said that?
He gonna take the belt and he'll be lineal.
Who?
How the fuck you gonna be lineal, bro?
Who said that?
Boots.
Oh, you know what I want to
You
say
ain't beat
about
the
Boots,
man. You
like
gotta
I
beat the
always say
man,
about
bro.
Boots? No, look, I want to say something about Boots, like I always say about him. Like he needs to move up. The man with the IBF belt in weigh-ins, looking like a skeleton in the closet, like all drained, sucked in. Yeah, I'd rather him move up and fight Virgil or like one of those the big names, maybe Fortuna or
Oh my
Fundora. I
God.
mean Fundora, yeah,
Yeah.
Fundora. I don't know.
Hey,
Hold on.
GMT, who's talking?
Oh, that's round one. Let him finish though, Bill.
Yeah, let him go.
Oh
I
no,
just
yeah,
want to
yeah,
hear him
yeah.
out.
No, that's what I was thinking. Like to me, because Boots, he looking like a skeleton in the closet. So I'm like, man, you stop draining yourself and move up. You know, maybe you don't have them punches when you were fighting Karen because you're drained. Stop draining yourself. Some of these fighters need to know when to stop draining themselves and move up and get that power like that. Especially if you're gonna be fighting like draining yourself and fighting someone like B. Norman Jr. who clearly isn't weight draining himself to get in that weight.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you
Well,
what it is, though, bro. I mean, I
hold
probably done said it a million times,
Let
bro.
me address these comments real quick.
Okay.
My guy, Loco Sue He says Stanionis ain't nobody. He ain't fighting nothing while come off layoff. That's true, but since when you know a Russian that's well, I don't know what European that's that easy to just get rid of. And then this the part that got me where I was like, oh shit. Loco said the ring belt is on the line for this fight. What?
For what fight?
For the Boots fight. They playing with the game. They playing with the game now, bro.
I mean, look. Somebody has to be. Remember that if somebody's gonna unify and they're gonna be the first to unify. Remember, we got 4 people with belts at 147, and if someone's gonna be the Ring Magazine champion, then I would like that person to at least have 2 of
Bro,
the
you should
belts.
get that
So,
shit. I get Terrence is gone, but god damn it, you ain't beat the man.
no, exactly, but still, you're gonna put the Ring Magazine champion anyways. But you're gonna like, because I mean, come on now, like Terrence, who was the man at 147 that Terrence beat? Was it Spence that had that ring belt?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
that ain't
see,
him Millennium. Yeah.
yeah. See, so it's like, okay, he did
Vincent
that. He
Vincent
moved
had a
up.
ring belt. It was on the line because he
Didn't
became the
Canelo had
man.
the
Number
didn't
one has
Canelo? Yeah,
to beat number 2 to get that
yeah.
Yeah,
fucking
that's how
belt,
he
bro.
got it after he beat
Didn't
That's how
Spence.
he
Canelo
got
have
it.
didn't Canelo have the Ring Magazine belt at 160?
Yeah, he
And
should
then he
have.
moved up.
No,
Didn't
hell
I
no.
remember Floyd
He ain't had
had
no
the Ring
ring.
Mag? No, even Floyd had
No, man. You
140
got number
or
one
130.
has to be if number
Floyd
one
Floyd had it.
you
Floyd had a
got
belt.
listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Number one is supposed to beat number 2 to get that belt. Number 1 is supposed to fight number 2 to get that belt.
Okay, so you don't think Stallion Elias and Boots are number 1 and number 2?
I mean, the guard ain't changed though. That's like being a
No,
paper
yeah, but
champion,
they
bro.
gotta make a new. Yeah,
It's whack
exactly. But you
Invincible
still
only get
gotta
8
make.
episodes.
We still because we've seen even Floyd, who had a Ring Magazine belt, move up, and ain't no one beat Floyd. You know, you gotta still you that I mean, come on, ain't no one beat Floyd. So clearly,
I get what you're saying, but I still think that you know what I'm saying. You kind of fucking with the game if number 1 ain't gonna fight number
yeah.
2.
But I'm saying like to me, if it's gonna be a like if Boots fought a fucking tomato can or a taco vendor or a Uber driver, fuck no, don't put that belt up. No, fuck that shit. But since he's unifying, then it gives me like okay, it doesn't give me another question for it. You know, in a way, like
And
he's fighting a legit champion.
I want
They're
to
gonna
add to that.
unify.
I
Go
feel
ahead, bro.
like
Go
I
I
ahead.
want
feel
to add
like
to that.
hold on. I feel
Uh,
like if you're gonna add a ring belt, it shouldn't be. I get because he's never gonna be able to fight the man. Okay,
That's
he's
Yeah,
never gonna be able to fight
yeah.
Terrence, right?
yeah.
But you shouldn't put that fucking belt on the line until you get down to that last champion.
Man, it's better him than him and
Then he can
Dana
say
put
he
it on
lineal,
to
bro.
nobody. You know, it's better than him and Dana just put it to nobody in the TKO shit. So I mean, I just see it like
I'm
that.
just
And,
saying,
I
like it's
like
like you
Dana
playing with
and
the
I like
game.
UFC, but
This dude be finna become he gonna become lineal champ because he got 2 belts and he didn't beat nobody for the first.
yeah. But that's the thing. I mean, if you see it, sometimes like we've seen champions move up, and it's like the lineal shit. It's like, okay, he's lineal. How do you know? But we've seen people, certify
Cause,
themselves as
okay,
the
so then
lineal
what
champion.
does Terrence do with that? Because technically Terrence is the lineal champ.
Yeah, but he's not coming down 47.
I
So
understand it. So that's why
the
you wait till
fighters,
there's
no,
another uniform. That's
yeah.
why you wait till it's undisputed.
Slick, yeah, but no, maybe that too. Yeah, they could do that, or maybe if two of the champions fight each other and the other two fight each other, and the last two fight each other for all the
Right,
belts, do
right.
the Marvel, right? Yeah, but right now I give it to like, okay, fuck it. But at this point, if they're gonna put the Ring magazine on a champion, it has to be a champion versus a champion in the same weight division. At.
Yeah, but the belts are spread out. Like, look at it like this,
Yeah,
right?
they are.
What I'm
Remember
saying, no,
the
you got
belt.
to look at the aftermath of this. Okay, say Boots get both belts, right? And they give him the Ring magazine, right?
Yeah,
Say he chooses to never fight the other champions. Why did he
yeah,
deserve it?
because he was like the number one guy, right?
No. Why does he deserve it? He's not gonna fight the other champions. That's what I'm saying. The number one is supposed to
Oh,
fight the number
no.
two.
Yeah. Well, that's
So
what I'm saying.
let's say let's say this.
That's what
I'm
I'm
gonna give you
saying,
an even
though.
better scenario. I'm gonna boil it down to number one, number two. Say he does beat Standy on this, right? Say Brian Norman gets what's my other guy? We said his name earlier.
Mario Barrios.
Yeah. Say he gets Mario Barrios and beats Mario Barrios. That's
Okay,
number one
first,
and number two.
Okay, yeah. Let me
And then
talk
what
to
if
you
he
about
never
Mario Barrios.
chooses? What if
Yeah.
Boots never chooses to
Yeah.
fight? He never chooses to fight
Okay.
Norman.
Yeah, no, yeah, but this is how I'm looking at it. Because if you look at it, who became the champion first after Bud went to 54? Who was elevated to a champion?
No, say that again.
Oh, yeah, I was
Like
gonna
who
say, what does that matter? I don't
no, I'm
understand
just
that.
like you're gonna have to just hear me out and
Okay,
I'll
go
I
ahead.
didn't. I didn't
Okay.
hear. I didn't hear. I didn't
Okay,
hear.
yeah. Okay, so just hear me out, and I want to get your answers, and I'm gonna fill it up for you guys. So, who was elevated to the champion once Bud went up to 154?
But Boots.
Okay, yeah. See, exactly. Okay, and remember, Boots was in PBC, and he didn't get because he was the IBF number one mandatory for Spence, but they never gave him that. I don't know why they did, but they just never gave him that fight. So to me, I'm like, okay, this could be the one guy. And then I think who was the next guy? Who's the next champion that was at 147 after
It was
Boots?
Stanionis,
Stanionis
Barrios,
Okay,
and
already had it.
okay, so
Barrios.
what's
that's
the
how
new
B Norman Jr. So
Tensilion, but
And then
Cecilia,
Brian Norman
Norman
took
Jr.
it from
took it
him.
from
and
him.
then Brian took it from him. Okay, yeah. So that's how I see it. Like, so right now, to me, it's like the number one is Boots, and then the number two is Elness. So, and they're fighting. So it kind of does make sense in that point if you're like,
If
you're
I can
hearing
see
me.
that, I'll say that. Say Stanionis number two, right? And they fighting, cool. But if he
Yeah.
don't fight the other fucking champions and he choose not to, how the fuck can you say you lineal?
Well, yeah,
That's
no,
my
yeah,
point. That's what's supposed to fulfill it. You fought all the champions. Number one fought actually number two.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, though. That's the thing. But right now, we got number one Boots and number two
I think they put
and
all
they're
what
fighting
I'm
each
trying to
other.
say is I
So
think they putting the
that's
cart before the horse. That's all I'm trying to say. You get what
no,
I'm saying?
yeah. But I just think like they are too. But to me, it's like, okay, fuck it. I just see the number one guy and the number two guy, and that's what's really happening for
I,
that.
I got you. I
know.
want to say this to Locos Notepad. He said Tszyu had the Ring magazine, but if you remember, Locos, it was a whole debacle when he beat Loma. He really thought he was fucking undisputed, and they played it like they played Tszyu, making him think he was undisputed, and they gave him all that jewelry.
He was a French fries belt.
He had the franchise belt, and I know a lot of people spreading rumors. I heard some today talking about Devin wasn't the real champ. Devin was the real champ. That's why he's labeled undisputed because he had the missing belt.
He had the missing
He
belt.
didn't. He had the missing belt. He didn't have. That's why Loma was supposed to fight Devin, and he said no, and they gave him the franchise belt, so he didn't have to, and Devin got elevated.
Yep, that's how it's kind of like Canelo. Remember when fucking Jamal Charlo, he was the interim belt, and Canelo didn't face him in 2018. So they made Canelo because he was moving up, right? They made him the franchise belt.
That was
Like,
the birth. That was the birth of the franchise belt for Canelo.
Yeah,
that was the first
for
one.
Canelo, right?
And the rules,
I can see Canelo because he was moving up and down, and he did that.
But the rules to that motherfucker was you are not supposed to be able to win it.
Yeah, exactly.
It has to be. It has to be bestowed upon you.
So he wasn't legit the world champion anymore. He was just some other fucking champion belt they made up. And then Jamal was the legit world champion.
Right.
It was kind of like that.
So when Tszyu thought he was undisputed, and they gave him all that jewelry and put them cameras in their face, they had created a problem because you was never supposed to be able to win that belt. You can't win a franchise belt.
He took a picture with Canelo, and they're like undisputed. Like, boy, get your ass down.
And then they reneged on it. It was like, no, he's not undisputed.
Hey, I remember seeing a comment under that says
made him delusional as hell.
It says like, man, it says like some dude was like, man, Canelo was laughing in his head when he took this picture.
Oh, he said, like, okay, Locos, I got you.
Funny.
Yeah, when he beat Taylor, yeah. You right.
Yeah, Tszyu got snubbed. I ain't gonna lie.
But yeah, they played Tszyu in there because that boy really thought he was undisputed. And I
remember, I really
feel
like he was.
I was on here that night. I was like, how the fuck he undisputed? That's a franchise belt, bro. Devin got the other belt. And they ran with that shit for like 2 weeks. And then Suleiman, I remember the interview, you still can find, he was like, it's like baseball and football, rules change. And then people was giving him so much flack behind it, he finally came out and was like, hey, if y'all remember, he was gonna dulo Devin, because he was like, we're gonna turn Devin belt to the Pride belt. And then everybody was like, what? And then he finally came out, changed his mind, was like, nah, he not undisputed. That's how they did Tszyu, bro. That's why Tszyu still be screaming he was undisputed. Because they was
he was, man. He was. He was undisputed to me, man. Shit.
No, I know what you're talking about, Locos. I know what you're talking about.
Shit, it sucked that he got down and didn't be undisputed at 140 after he whooped Josh Taylor, because Josh Taylor dropped all them belts.
Yeah.
That sucked too. It's like, damn, Tszyu be so close. I hope we get it one day.
That's why he said technically I'm 2-time.
He is. Saying that shit. He technically is. He technically is, bro. If it just like, bro, people always stripping niggas. Niggas always switching up belts. If the shit was the way it's supposed to be, Tszyu is 2-time undisputed. So I don't give him no flack for saying that shit, bro, because the nigga did what he was supposed to do.
That's why he want to fight Terrence. Because remember, he said that's why he was trying to pump it up with him and Terrence. Talking about 2-time undisputed versus 2-time undisputed. Remember you saying that?
Yeah, but I mean, shit.
That's why he want to fight him so he can prove it. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas don't want to give him the respect because, like, I mean, bro, I know people like to do the real, like, what it really is, but if I can't look at that shit and say that nigga ain't basically 2-time undisputed.
No, like, he's not 2-time, but he did beat the man in Taylor.
Because ain't nobody. Josh Taylor had to drop the belts because of the fucking sanctioning body, just like right now.
Yeah. Nobody's taking it away from him. You can't say that he didn't beat the man. He beat.
But I'm saying, like, even the Bivol fight, right? He just dropped the WBC. Man, that shit's still the undisputed fight. I don't give a fuck about that trophy, bro.
Yeah, exactly. That's why when Canelo dropped this belt, like, you can have that motherfucker. I come back and get the motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about
that. But I'm saying,
wait.
I'm saying, even if he.
Sorry. I just wanted to say, I want to clarify about that Bivol shit. Did Bivol vacate because he was going to get stripped soon?
No, he vacated because they was trying to make him fight somebody else. Damn, who was they trying to make him fight?
Benavidez.
Yeah,
Dave Benavidez, and he was already in talks for a third fight.
Okay, see, that's what I don't like. So Mauricio Suleiman could
there was a purse bid scheduled for tomorrow at 10 a.m.
That's the thing.
That's weak though, because they weren't even first in line. So say, for instance, he was gonna get fucked either way, because say he went to the purse bid, right? The IBF would have stripped him. Because they first in line. That Michael FR fight, he inherited that from Better Beef. And he had
That's what
stepped
I'm saying.
he had stepped aside twice.
bro. And that's the thing
So
too.
either
It's
way,
like,
he wasn't gonna be able to fight Benavidez.
and oh man, that's the thing too. It's like he shouldn't even vacate it. 'Cause I wouldn't even think they would strip him because it's like, man, Jamal
No,
Charlo don't have a
he was
belt
gonna
for
vacate.
2 years.
They was gonna strip him.
Man, the
They
belts
could,
lost.
but that's
Man,
what I'm saying, bro.
the
That's
belts
what I'm
lost
saying.
their own respect, bro. Like
That's what I'm saying,
people
though.
be like complaining when
Y'all
people say
don't.
that the belts don't matter. I sat there and watched them strip Terrence Crawford. I watched it. I sat there and watched them strip goddamn Usyk.
Usyk.
I
Yep.
sat there and watched them, bro. I don't give a fuck about them belts. To 2-time undisputed.
Yeah, motherfucker goddamn me.
Look,
So
that's what I'm
he
saying,
was
though.
gonna
It's
get
To
like,
he was gonna
2-time
get
undisputed.
now
bro,
we
I don't.
trying
that's
now we trying to
fucked up.
see if we trying to see if IBF gonna strip him. Is they gonna allow him special permission like they gave Better Be?
But either way it goes, it's like, man, fuck them belts, man.
You know,
Bro,
but like I said, it don't
niggas know who that nigga is, man.
it's a reoccurrence thing. Like if you achieve your goal, it's like, dude, you can have that motherfucker, I don't give a fuck, and I could double back because I get first dibs, bitch. You get what I'm saying? So it's not like, oh, I let it go, I'm fucked. No, I ain't fucked. Cause you get just like Canelo. He could have doubled back and got that belt from that man anytime he wanted. That's why he ain't trip out that motherfucker. Nigga, I done achieved my goal. You can have that motherfucker, and I'm gonna come back and get it. You
And
know,
then he
it's
paying for it anyway. Then they make you pay for it, bro.
yeah, 3%.
Man, nobody care about that shit, man.
So you know what I'm saying? But like, I ain't gonna lie. And for me, I know it's been a lot of backlash for T.O. and all of that stuff, right? But despite all of that, bro, I want him to get his shit together because when he was on his shit, he was the shit. And
I feel like he on this shit right now. I
you
feel
know,
like
I feel like he need to go right there wrong with Cambosis, go beat the fuck out of Cambosis. I want to see him flourish, bro. And everybody that don't like the racist stuff in boxing, that are boxers, fight him. Don't say you're not gonna fight him. Go beat his ass. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
If you think you do it, you know what I mean. Don't hide behind it. Like,
I
you
feel
know,
you on that though,
go beat
Slick,
his ass
because
and get
it's
paid
hard for
for
me
it.
to get upset with a nigga saying racist shit when I see him in the room with black men all the time. It's like I'm sitting here at home. You think I'm finna be in a rage for the shit he's saying when this
Man,
nigga in a room with black men all the time?
nah. And
Bro,
here's the thing: that's for free. In they sport, they get to make money off of it.
that's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, period. Like I'm not gonna be outraged by nothing these niggas say because these niggas
You can't today, bro. It's like you're an angry person yourself. Like, man, go about your business, bro. I'm not even tripping off you, bro.
exactly.
Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Now you keep
I don't
fucking with me,
like
it's a
it.
different story. You know, I don't
Yeah,
like it, but you
yeah,
keep fucking with me, it's a different story. Now, if I tell you go about your business, go about your motherfucking business. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah,
You know, don't nobody need to just be reacting off no words. You got to be a man at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you keep coming at me now, you done fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you asking for this ass whooping, you know. But I feel like in the sport of boxing, and I'm not saying what T.O. did was right. I'm not saying none of that shit. What I'm
Man,
saying
fuck
is that
T.O. Fuck T.O.
it's a fuck T.O. But guess what? Don't say it for free. Take the fucking fight and beat his ass. You
it
get
ain't
paid
it
to
ain't
whoop
it ain't
ass.
it
You
ain't
get
that easy.
paid to whoop ass.
But T.O. can fight better than these niggas got them.
But what I'm saying is, look, I'm sick of just in general. Cats getting online talking big shit and then they never hit. If you balls enough to talk shit about me, then when you see me do something.
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
If y'all not gonna hit, then don't even comment on the racist shit that he's saying or any of that shit. Cause you get paid big money to fucking fight. And it's easy to say, you know what? He called me out. Let's make it. Let's do it. Right? And beat the fuck out of him.
Man, I was getting
That's
flat.
all I'm saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't sit here and talk to you, Casino, and be like, man, my dog's better than fucking Casino. Fuck Casino. He ain't shit. This is the third. Then they get around to you and you come and you looking for me, but I'm dodging you. Or I ain't trying to show up at a dog show and show you my dog's better. What the fuck I was talking shit for?
You sound like Chico Lopez.
I'm just saying, ain't that stupid though?
That's
Why,
That's Chico Lopez.
so you feel
Right.
me?
So check this out, GMT. I heard everything y'all said, but check this out. We talk about Benavidez. You want to talk about T.O. All these other guys, right? Here, this thing is, you still got to get in there and fight. Greg Hackett said it today. You still got to go in there and fight. You still got to go in there and fight, right?
Yeah.
You got to go in there and show who is the best.
Yeah.
That's it, man. And that's where Brian Norman Sr., this clown, he keeps in.
Why you a clown? What do you say?
Well, because he just believes that his son is going to kill Boots. Does anyone believe that shit?
I'm saying though, that's a father though. Like nigga, you want your man? Come on, bro. Like if it that's why like if it was a regular trainer or something I can see, but it's a daddy nigga. I'm not gonna sit here and be like my son not gonna be able to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna. My son, if my friend, I'm not gonna. Hey, me and Nine was doing this yesterday.
Okay. So let's do it like this then.
If you my buddy and they say Bell finna fight Terrence Crawford, who you got? Shit, I got Bell. Now that conversation me and you gonna have behind it. Hey, bro, can you really do this shit?
Right, that's because you ride with your boy. So I get what you're saying, GMT. But I was just going back to Casino. Casino said earlier, he said they pushing him too fast. He needs to go fight a tomato can. He needs to fight the Uber driver. No, nigga, if you're my boy, GMT, you my boy. You say shit. Bell say he can do it. Shit, that motherfucker, I'm gonna rock with him.
Right.
With him. But on the side, you're gonna say, hey, T.
Hold on, what you say? I said my bad.
You gonna say, T, hey man, can you get him?
Right.
I say, GMT, I got him.
Right,
So you're gonna believe that. Yeah. What Casino is saying is let these motherfuckers fight tomato cans if they know they're gonna win. That don't make no sense.
No. I ain't talking about everybody.
He just wants the hype fighters that sell the sport.
The niggas who got them keeping the sport afloat. See, like you, Bill, you gonna watch boxing regardless. But what I'm saying is boxing is, bro, I ain't gonna lie. From when I started watching boxing less popular because the niggas who people was watching then got their ass whooped and we could have prevented that. So if you want to watch boxing, if you don't want this shit to go out of business, you better goddamn protect some of these niggas because if not, ain't nobody finna, bro.
I would say this, Casino.
Uh-huh.
All you Atlanteans, is that how y'all call yourselves? Atlanteans?
Atlanta don't even watch boxing.
Well, what I'm saying is y'all need to get behind that boy. That boy can talk.
Oh yeah, no, I be telling
fight. That nigga interview, boy, I was like, yeah, bro, dude, and he natural with it. He got
he from bro, that nigga from where I'm from, like literally.
Bro, I like the way he talk in front of the camera. I like the
nigga,
swag.
Bro, that nigga from round it, bro, that nigga from 2 exits up on the highway, my nigga.
I feel you. Y'all need to get behind y'all boy. Get behind y'all boy. Champion that nigga.
I'm from exit 71. He from exit what it is, like 68.
Did you see the interview he did right after the fight?
I seen the one. I ain't see that one, but I've seen other ones. Like I know he got the man be in the gym. I be in, bro. Like
I seen other ones too, but this now it's like you know how somebody working they win or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He got it now.
He got it now. Like it's just he natural with it, and he not faking it now. He confident in just talking the way he talking, being himself. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like for real, get by. I'm telling you, and if he really beat these niggas, dog, y'all got y'all one, bro. Y'all got. I feel like y'all got one now, bro. Like real talk. I think it's gonna end up being.
Hey, who is this guy?
Boots to him.
Brian Norman Jr.
Who's this guy you're talking about?
Brian Norman Jr.
Brian Norman Jr.
I just put my
dude.
brother
Okay,
on
look,
Norman Jr. He's the real deal.
I don't. What? Who said that?
I just put my brother on
Brian
Norman Jr. He's definitely the real deal.
Brian Norman Jr. is the real deal.
How is he not, bro? He only 23.
No.
24.
Hold on. You said he's the real deal. Who said he's the real deal?
I say he the real deal too. But Punch said it too.
You want to know my reason? You want to know my reason?
Yeah.
Between him and Boots might look like the goods. Which one of them has actually successfully earned their belt and defended it? Brian Norman. He went and took that fucking belt and defended that motherfucker with no problem. Boots was bestowed a belt and had a problem with a guy that nobody thought he would ever have problems with. We still looking for Boots to have that coming out fight. Right, and he looked and Brian Norman looked more comfortable and knew what he was doing in the ring versus the guy that we watched that looked like had the goods and all of that stuff. And I still do think Boots got the goods. It's just that he not performing as well as Brian Norman. Me personally, I think he goes at Stanionis. He beats Stanionis. He take that belt, and we gonna fuck around and get Brian Norman versus the other guy. I don't think they gonna hit right at the Boots and Stanionis. I think they know like that's gonna fuck around and be our tough fight because his confidence too high, bro. The kid was too confident in that fucking ring behind that jab, and I'm talking about. I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Now this is a person as of what, a year ago or 2 years ago, everybody on here, I had never saw Brian Norman. And the same year, they was talking about Brian Norman, and they was talking about Truck Simpson. And they was like, Slick, you got to check these guys out. They fights is this and their third. I'm sitting here watching this shit. I'm like, this who the fuck y'all want me to watch? Man, these guys are garbage. Like, what the fuck? Man, I can't forget dude name that Brian Norman fought, but I was like, yeah, I wouldn't like that. But nigga.
You were talking about Boca Chica.
Boca Chica, yeah. And I was like, it's a bullshit. But then, when he came out in that Centillion fight, I said, oh, he want this motherfucker. They didn't put this boy back against the wall. He want this son bitch. And then that fight, I was like, he was taking some. And I told Brian Sr. on an interview that, yeah, your son was taking some, this and third. We was over on T.O. Heavy Bag TV. He had an interview with Brian Norman. And I was on there with him. And I was like, yeah, your son was taking them, but shit, he was serving them too. He was like, yeah. But this fight, shit. That motherfucker stayed behind that jab. I'm telling you, I feel like ATL got them one, bro. And y'all need to support that boy.
I told Brian Norman Sr. that you know, they just gotta, like he was telling me, he told me that Atlanta don't support, and that's true. But I feel like if he keep doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see now. Look, I never seen. All right, so I hope they know what they doing. I'm gonna just say that, bro, because I can't manage to do. But if I put it like this, if I was behind the scenes at his camp and stuff like that, and I've seen how Boots is, like if I had been there when they sparred and shit like that, and I could see if I know that Brian Norman can't beat him, but they better protect that nigga because
I'm not sure if he can. I think
now
it's
I
gonna be
think
a
he
good
can,
hit. I
but
think it's
that
gonna end
I'm
up
on
being
the
a 50-50.
outside. I'm on the outside. I don't know what they really know. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
If they can't beat that nigga, don't fight him because nigga, you 24 years old. You 24 years old, and that shit gonna end your bro. You got the chance, bro. A black fighter from Atlanta, nigga. If you can get to stardom, you the hottest shit, nigga. You gonna save American boxing, nigga. Bro, Atlanta is one of those cities, bro. We don't give a fuck what you doing till you get there. Like all that,
Hey,
all this,
St.
Casino,
Louis like that too.
Casino,
St. Louis like
Casino,
that too.
huh?
It's
Casino.
sad. I hate that.
Motherfucking Floyd Mayweather, 32 years old, and he beat Canelo, and he was 23. So what
Yeah,
you're
but
saying doesn't. So what you're saying don't
No,
make
no,
sense.
no, you
no.
gotta hear what
Mayweather
I'm
was
saying.
earlier than that.
You gotta hear what I'm
Mayweather is
saying. You talking about,
older than that.
but nigga, losing the boots ain't the same as losing to Mayweather, bro. Listen,
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah. It's the same thing. It's the
No, the
same.
fuck it's not. No, listen,
It's the
bro.
same,
Don't
dude.
nobody
Are you
really,
telling, dude? Everyone's talking about Boots and this goddamn Norman guy. I
bro.
don't
Boots
believe
don't
that
got as
Norman
much
can.
as respect as you think
I
he
don't
do.
believe that Norman can beat Boots. I believe that, and I don't believe. I don't believe that Norman will beat Boots. I believe.
Like Loco
Listen,
said.
let me
Loco
let me let me
said.
let me say what I'm trying to say, bro.
All right, go ahead.
What I'm trying to say is, bro, like what Slick was saying, he was like, did I see his interview and his personality, bro? Like, I know what type of personality he got. He from where I'm from. And I know where he come from, bro. Like that nigga, if I want the nigga, I think he can beat Boots, but I'm saying he's young enough to where they can move that man correctly and goddamn just like they doing all these other niggas.
All right,
You
so
know what I'm
don't put
saying?
him with Boots now.
No,
That's
I'm
what he.
not saying that. I'm saying
If
if
they see anything that gives them a telltale sign that he might not be able to handle it, don't do it.
yes, that's what I'm saying. Fuck
That's
that
what he's
belt.
trying to say.
Fuck that belt,
But
nigga.
you know they
For
go.
stardom.
But here's
Go
the
for
thing.
stardom.
Here's the thing.
Huh?
That's what good management come in because that actually happens. Like that's why you think they pulled Pacheco. You get what I'm saying? They don't think that he ready. Why you think they haven't put Zepeda? Them 2 times when he fought Tevin Farmer should have been Shakur. They didn't think he was ready for it. So they
All right,
do
so
that.
GMT,
They do that.
GMT, I'm glad you said that. You brought up the name. So why did fucking Schofield duck goddamn Shakur?
Hold on, real quick. Let me. I want to address something in here. Sluice Loco's notepad. He said Boots fought better comp. That's true. But see, when I was looking at both of them, their fights, I looked for the skill set and comfortability. One looked way more comfortable knowing what he was up against than the other. And one thing that I know for sure, that Boots don't like you invading his space. He don't. And that's why I say I think it's going to end up being a 50-50 fight because Brian Norman going to find a way to get in. You not the way that boy move. You know what I'm saying? Whether he getting inside, he be very skillful or not, he's gonna invade his space. So I feel like it's a 50-50.
But Boots won't let him do it.
But check this out. Like I said, up until 3 fights ago, it's like he forgot how to keep people at the end of his jab.
Hey, just like Lamont Roach had Tank Davis's number, he didn't allow Tank to do what he wanted to do. Motherfucking Boots will not allow Norman to get in. Boots is gonna take him out.
I say this. I'm gonna say this. He's fighting a guy that's kind of similar. If he can't keep Stanionis out the inside, then I'm gonna say it. He ain't gonna be able to keep Norman.
What I'm saying is, but don't get it twisted. But Boots is not no Floyd Mayweather. Losing the Boots is not good. Like he's gonna go back. He gonna be back where we from, bro. And that's not what I want to see happen with him, bro. Like the nigga deserve more than that. And I feel like if they manage him correctly, I feel like he can beat Boots. But shit, if he can't for real, like I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's gonna be one of the best fucking fights, and I don't think they gonna hit right after Stanionis. I think they gonna try to like, okay, let's see what Norman gonna do. Is he gonna get the Barrios fight, let that tree shake down, and then take the winner of it, bro? That's what I think, because they're gonna play off the ring belt, and he gonna have that option. Like, you know what? Let me see what y'all gonna do. I ain't gotta fuck with y'all right now. I can go take a voluntary and you know, get what I'm saying, and play off that. That's why everything gonna happen.
Breadman said that today too. He said, "Look, they was talking about Boots and Norman. He said that's going to be about 3 or 4 years."
Yeah, I think that's what's gonna play off of.
That's good.
And build it. Yeah, and to build it up. You get what I'm saying? But that's
was that Casino that said that was good.
Yeah, because Norman gonna whoop his ass in 4 years. Because Norman will be because
okay.
Listen,
now Casino.
I'll be 100% confident.
Now I'm with you. Now I'm with you.
So you know, I just look at like I like Boots. Boots passed my eye test, but when Karen came the second fight, and he was invading that man's space wherever the fuck he wanted to like that, and all Boots could do was tie up and complain at the ref. I said, what's wrong with this kid, bro?
This is what I'm saying, Bill.
Where did his jab go? Where you know what I'm saying? Like everything just disappeared. You know what I mean? It was
he had already beat him, right? So I don't think he was I don't think he was really prepared. I think he said, I think it's what he said. He said to himself, I already beat this motherfucker before. I'm gonna get him again. But this guy came for real. Now let's go back. Now let's go to Tank and Lamont. Everyone 25-1 underdog, man. Lamont Roach, and I didn't even know nothing about Lamont Roach until this shit came up. Man, this guy said, you know what? Fuck Tank. Fuck everything he stands for. Yeah. I'm in this to motherfucking win it. And y'all got to give me my motherfucking props. And look, what happened to Tank? We're talking about it now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we talked about that earlier. Like, it's always those ones that give A-level fighters hell. Because
look, there you go.
In their book, they were already familiar with each other. And I believe it told in the press conference, I believe everything that Lamont Roach said, like, y'all against me, but I'm telling you, this dude not like what y'all think he is. They done sparred, they done all of that shit. So he's very familiar. And I think it told in the press conference, you ain't never not seen Tank not antagonize a motherfucker. He was very friendly with this nigga. He was, it was like respect.
Respected his mother, respected his dad, respected him. He didn't do Roach like he did goddamn that Martin guy, right? What was his name? Frank Martin?
Yeah. And I think that I get what a lot of people saying, like they friends and he want to get his friend paid, but it's going to be a rematch. Getting your friend paid would have been a one-off. It's going to be a rematch.
GM, do you believe that he was going to give him that money?
No, I think they know each other, but have given the rematch and the way old boy went off, I think they friends, but he wanted that fucking win. See, if you getting a friend paid, you ain't gonna give a fuck how it went. You're not.
No.
Because he still. Listen. It's not like he was going to lose his belt, bro. If I'm a 130 pounder, I'm champ at 130, and I came at 135 to fight you, and you my buddy, and you get me paid, it could have ended in a draw. I don't give a fuck what the fuck happened, because I still get to go back down to 130, and I'm still fucking champ, and I got a big payday. When this man got to complaining and shit, and this and the third.
But see, GMT, I see it just a little bit different with it. I believe what you just said, but I'm coming up to 135 to fight Tank. I want to whoop his ass.
Exactly.
No, what'd you say? I'm sorry, it kind of went out. What'd you say? Bill?
I said, I'm already 130-pounder champion.
Right.
Now I'm gonna get this big fight with Tank. Guess what? I'm in this to win it. I want to beat Tank.
No,
So
I'm
now
no. I'm with you on that. Me and you
Okay,
are on the same
okay,
level. I'm saying
okay.
when people were saying that because during the fight and after the fight happened, people was using the notion of they friends. He was just trying to get his friend paid. That's why Tank wasn't talking shit. That's why
No,
Tank
right.
wasn't going hard in the ring. That's his and third. And and I kind of bought into it a little bit like maybe they right. But the minute that man started talking that shit afterwards, was reviewing the shit on YouTube and like, nigga, you finna give me this fight talking all that shit. I'm like, nah, this shit past friends. Dude actually want to fucking win.
Yeah, nah, yeah, I get what you're saying, but I'm saying when I say that, I was saying that before the fight even happened. I don't think Tank. It's not about Lamont. Yeah, Lamont wanted that man's spot. Tank didn't take it serious, but now I think Tank is finna come in on a whole nother level because of all the talking that Lamont doing now, like how he
And
went
you
on,
know what, Casino?
like how he.
And he should because he
He
won
has
that
to.
fight. He's the 135 champion right now. Tank did some old hoe shit. So whatever, it doesn't matter, nigga. I whooped your ass and I'm gonna do it again. So now I think the advantage is to Roach.
You think so?
Nah, hell no.
Nah, I don't think so.
Nah, hell no.
Hey, Locos, I don't understand your comment. I don't understand your
No.
comment. Rewrite it for me.
He's
Retype it
saying
for me.
He's saying he don't think that Tank is an A fighter. Basically, he's
Is that
questioning
what he's
us.
saying? Is that
Yeah, that's what he's
you
saying.
sure?
He's saying Tank. He's saying Tank is an A fighter. Like wow. Like basically, like you think Tank is an A fighter? That's what he's saying.
Well, I mean,
He,
given
The
the
fighter.
circumstances, you
But
he
think he
I
should
don't.
have
think
went there.
but here, he's Tank is the man. He is.
Here-
But Lamont Roach went in there and said, I'm the man. Just like Benavidez is telling everybody out there. 68, 75, cruiserweight. I'm coming up, and don't nobody want to fight the monster.
Yeah, no, he stood in. The thing about Lamont was that he stood in the fucking fire, and nobody's done that. Nobody stood in the fire with him. It wasn't that he took the punch. I know he took the hard punch that would probably knock somebody else down, but the point was that was fucking with Tank. He invaded his space, and it showed he needed space. He was the one on his bicycle, bro. You know what I'm saying? Trying to create space and things like that. But I'm not saying that Lamont don't got a shot. I'm saying I don't think Tank coming in the same way. I think Tank gonna go for broke. And that's a different Tank. See, Tank was trying to fight him head up like a squad. You know what I'm saying? They didn't get dirty or nothing. Like, yeah, he tried to bite him in the little punk shit, but I'm talking about with them hands. I think Tank gonna go in. That's just me, because he ain't got no choice. He ain't got no choice.
Did he really try to bite him, bro?
Yeah, he tried to bite him, bro. He tried to bite him. You can find it. He tried to bite him. He cuffed him
Nah,
and like, yeah, he tried to
I
bite
saw
him.
the video, bro, but I just feel like he was trying to tell him something. I feel like he was. I feel like he
Did
was
you see
talking
the
into
roach?
his ear.
Did you see the roach? Roach said, no. Did you see when Roach saw it? He
Well,
said,
of
that
course,
nigga
bro.
just tried to bite me,
That's what I'm
dog.
saying. Roach is running with everything, but I don't think the nigga tried to bite him.
I don't know, bro. That shit didn't look right. Either way, he was doing a lot of dirty shit, and I think it was just out of frustration because what he had been doing the last couple of fights. If you notice the transition of Tank went from knocking everybody out, eating a lot of punches, and leaping in with a gazelle punch to, okay, I'm about to show y'all with Pitbull I can fucking box. After that, I'm gonna show y'all I can work off the back foot with Rolly and all that shit, set traps. Then he get in the ring with something he never saw before. A motherfucker who's gonna stand there and throw from the shoulders with his ass. And that was something different. You see what I'm saying? So I think that's what made me think, like, okay, now I went through that with your ass. Watch this shit. You think I'm finna stand here with your ass? We gonna see some gazelle punches. This nigga gonna go balls to the wall with it, bro. I don't see Tank coming there fighting that same fight. I really don't. I don't see Lamont either. I think Lamont gonna put his pedal to the metal too. But I'm saying it's not gonna be this. It's not gonna be the same fight.
Okay, yeah, all right, there we go. Now we talking again. Now look, Roach, look, I really beat you. The whole world saw it. No one gave you a problem until I got there. So guess what? Now you can't beat me, bro. I'm going in there and I'm gonna whoop you. This time I'm gonna whoop you.
Yeah.
This time I'm gonna whoop you. But Tank is saying the same thing. No, I'm Tank. Okay, whatever, Tank, motherfucker. You coming up against the ropes. And I'm
Oh
going
my
to
God,
stomp
he
you,
said,
nigga. You know what I mean? Like that. What'd you say? Go ahead, talk.
No, I can see that. I mean, all I'm saying is it's not gonna be the same fight. Lamont gonna come in there and step it
I'm
up.
not a Tank fan. I'm not a Roach fan. I'm a fighting fan, dude.
Right.
I believe in motherfucking Roach. I believe he's got Tank's number. I believe he's gonna get him. I believe Benavidez beats everybody. You
Nah,
understand me?
fuck that. Now that's where you lose me.
Oh my God,
Benavidez does
why?
not
Come on,
beat
GMT,
everybody,
why?
bro. You try to throw him like now I'm with. Hey, Prez, I gotta hire you to put Benavidez in the witness protection program for a little bit because this man want to put him through the gauntlet. Like goddamn.
Talk to me, GMT.
If
Tell me something.
let's say he got Bivol, all right, and he fight
wins.
Bivol. Let's say if he wins. Let's say he wins. You think he's not beating him and better be? He's not running through that gauntlet like that.
Man,
He's
listen,
not
bro.
doing it, bro.
Let me tell you the formula.
He got a better chance going to fucking cruiserweight and fighting Big Gerdo.
Let me tell you the formula, bro. In 2025, this is how you make it out of your career undefeated and goddamn and with your respect and you know what I'm saying, be a Hall of Famer, bro. Benavidez at this point, bro, all he needs is one more big win and he solidified, bro. He do not got to go through all that bullshit. You trying to ruin the nigga. The nigga gonna end up.
He's trying to ruin
The nigga gonna end up like
Nah, he
AB.
needs more. Nah, and
Bro,
Benavidez
all that
doesn't
nigga,
even
bro,
have
he
to fight
already listen, bro.
everybody. Like,
Listen what I'm telling you, bro. He
Casino.
already huh?
Casino. I'm with you 110%. The Mexican Monster. He's 28
the
years
Cookie
old now.
Monster.
He's got until 34. That's why he's on a mission right now to whoop everybody. He ain't ducking no motherfucking body. Not one person.
I
No,
don't
yeah,
take
he's
that
not.
from
I'm
him.
not
I don't
saying
take that
I'm
from
just
him, but
saying, like,
sometimes that could
he
be
hasn't
detriment
fought
to your health,
anyone
though. You
yet.
know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like,
GMT, why?
But it could be
because the
why?
guys he about to fight all season motherfuckers that ain't got,
I
and
think
everybody keep acting
Bivol.
like,
I think
hold
Bivol
on, round one,
outboxes him.
round one, and then everybody act like he got all the skills in the world. You tell me why. I beg the question why. Because I'm gonna tell you something. The boy ain't got no fucking feet. He got power, but not no power like everybody think. He beat people in punches and bunches. He go
He's killing
backwards and forwards.
everybody.
No, dude, look,
He
look, look.
ain't.
At
He ain't. So you
175,
telling
he's
me?
not
You
a
telling me?
monster.
I
At
don't think he ready for no
175, I
Bivol.
did
I
not
don't
see
think
no
he ready for
monster,
that
bro.
type of fight, bro.
He's not ready for them. Yeah.
I really
Like the
don't.
guy
I
he was
bullshit
at
you not. He
168,
his
he's not
greatest
weight
advantage
bullying
is that
people
he's
at
big and
one.
tall.
Yeah, look,
But
look,
that's
he's
not
not.
a skill though, bro. That's
Yeah,
not a
look.
skill.
Weight bullying is not a skill.
I'm being
That is not a
honest,
skill.
bro. And I like
That is not a
Benavidez.
skill.
This ain't me shitting
Yeah.
on it. I like that he believe in himself. I do. But dude, he's fought the same style of fight every fucking fight. And everybody he fights don't really fucking move, bro. Except for old boy Morrell. And when he got stuck, he stopped moving, slowed up, and that's when he started getting the better of him, bro. You talking about fighting a Bivol that's gonna be on his motherfucking toes, bouncing in the fuck out, trying to keep you at the end of the fucking jab, moving the fuck around, bro.
Even a
I ain't
better
gonna lie,
be.
bro.
Even a
And
better be
Bivol
a
used to fight tall ass
advantage.
motherfuckers anyways, bro.
What they should do with Benavidez is bro, this is what I would do if I was his manager. We pulling niggas up. We pulling up.
Stop it, bro.
Nah, I'm dead.
No, stop that,
Nah, I'm
man.
dead serious, bro. I'm so serious.
No, we're
This
fighting
dude crazy.
Kelly
Hey, y'all
Smith.
smash
That's
that
what we
like button,
do.
hit that.
That's what
Hey, and hit that subscribe button if you ain't a hater. It's free, y'all, man. We on the road to 2,000, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you ain't no hater, make sure you hit that like button, all right?
Man,
Go
I'm
ahead,
telling
man.
you the truth, bro. Like, nah, I'm not. I'm saying he's still gonna fight one of them niggas. But
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, everything else is like, nigga, he should be fighting Berlanga. Nigga, he need to fight Berlanga. He need to fight Munguia. He need to pull these niggas up and then goddamn and then get one of them big ones. And then nigga,
Casino.
you a Hall of Fame. But no, let me listen. Listen to me, bro, because I'm sick of this shit,
No,
bro.
he need to fight
Like
Anthony
because no,
Joshua.
listen,
Bruh,
niggas,
bruh.
no,
He need to
let me
fight.
finish, bro.
Dude
Because
crazy,
no,
right?
because no,
He want to
niggas,
give it a tank plan. Pull
no,
niggas up from
it
130.
ain't even a tank plan, bro. Because nah, bro. Because niggas be getting, bro. Like a nigga like Terrence Crawford got all this motherfucking respect, and then David Benavidez done whoop Caleb Plant, nigga done whoop all these niggas, bro.
You
This
know who
nigga.
should have been fought Caleb
No,
Plant?
no, no, no,
Ladarian
no.
Miller.
Let me finish, bro. Because all it's gonna take is one loss for Benavidez. Benavidez got them going that hard, bro. All it's gonna take is one loss, and he gonna have less credit than a nigga like Crawford. I'm sick of shit like that.
Nah,
No,
he won't. He
That
just
doesn't
his
got to go
happen.
about
resume,
it the right
That's
way.
those casual boxing
He
fans.
got to go. We
man.
talking about.
See,
I think Casino missing it. I'm talking about in the essence of like motherfuckers think like really he finna fight Bivol, and right after he fight Bivol, he gonna go right into Better Be. Fuck no. That shit you space the fuck out. You don't just do that shit.
Man, if you don't
Man, that's
even, you
Hey,
don't
crazy,
even,
hey,
bro.
my boy, what
he
you
don't
That's
say?
even
crazy.
he don't even got to fight better be,
Casino,
bro. He can
Casino,
just
look.
fight Bivol.
No, look, Casino. Look, let me tell you something. Look, he need to fight. He gonna fight one of them first, but after the trilogy, I could see that. But
Right.
right now, he's gonna have to fight someone at 170, not pulling people.
Man,
Calvin
I
Smith,
got right. I
Anthony
got to write a
Barr.
page for
We got
Locos. I mean not Locos, no pad. I got to write a page for Casino's handbook. What you do is you don't try to fight Bivol right now. You go ahead, let Bivol get beat up some more.
yeah,
Let him get battered and bruised.
yeah.
Put some more wear and tear on him, and then you get him. You ain't, man, I'm not finna go through all that shit, man, because like you said, a fighter gotta be real with themselves, bro. Can't nobody tell me that you can find me a fight where you found Benavidez straight up boxing.
Because, bro, listen, bro, that's what all the greats did, bro.
He fights.
I'm talking about the ones that I've seen. That's what Canelo is known as one of the greatest right now. And that nigga goddamn waited till everybody was 35 plus or 34 or something, and goddamn the same thing Floyd Mayweather did. He fought a bunch of
Nah,
old
him
niggas.
and Callum Smith
Listen,
were like the same
bro,
age.
listen, bro, he fought a bunch of old niggas too. You
Ooh,
know what I'm saying?
Mayweather.
Yeah, but
No,
him and
I'm
Callum
But
Smith were
that's what
the
I'm
same
saying.
age. Like them little motherfuckers were the same
That's
age,
strategy type shit. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
undefeated.
what I'm saying. So I'm not saying don't fight none of these niggas, but I'm saying right now, all them niggas is way too motherfucking dangerous right now. And you gonna turn from somebody to nobody because all these motherfuckers is waiting on you to lose anyway.
Man,
So
because
man, listen,
I
bro.
don't think it's a way to lose. It's just that we waiting on. I know everybody want. It ain't just us saying fight the best. The fighters are saying that, right? And the casual fans are following
Look,
along with
Casino,
it.
I
They're
watch
all following
UFC,
along
so
with
I
that
want to
shit.
watch
And
the
my
best
thing is
Bro,
versus the
be
best.
strategy, be strategic. You know what I'm
man, but what
saying?
I'm saying is,
And that's
bro,
what you saying. No,
okay.
I think I get what you saying. It's just that I mean, you add the comedy aspect to it, but I'm gonna put the realism into it. When I came up, right, this is why today's fans be like, "Oh, Mike Tyson didn't fight a bunch of motherfuckers. He fought a bunch of nobodies." Oh, Benoit Hopkins fought a bunch of nobody, but they was fighting their mandatories and whoever fuck was there was available. But they was also spacing certain motherfuckers out. You get what I'm saying? That's
Mm-hmm.
no secret. And these dudes today, you got to think. All you hear is today's boxers calling out other top names. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And then it kind of hinders them because when we don't see them fight that top name they've been calling out for all year, goddamn me. Now they fighting a guy we relatively don't know. Now the fans mad. No, don't do that. Get your ass a big name that's cool, and they go fight you or your mandatory or voluntary. Space that shit out, bro. That's
But
what it's
see,
about. So like when you say Mayweather, I agree. Sometimes, yeah, it looked like that. But sometimes he had a good team. Roger told him straight up he wasn't ready for Sugar Shane Mosley. No, we gonna wait that nigga out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But you can fight this name right here. You know what I
right.
mean? But I
But
think
that's what I'm saying.
that's
David
what it should go
Benavidez,
back to.
And then look, GMT. Casino said that earlier. He said that earlier. He said, let's ride it out for a second, right?
Right. What's
Like
up, Nine?
you just said that shit with Floyd
Good
and
evening, fellas.
Sugar. That
what's
hey,
going
what's up,
on?
Nine? How you doing, man? I was waiting for you to come up, man. But Casino said that shit earlier, man. And Floyd, when he got there with Sugar, right? Sugar did what he had to do. You can even go back to motherfucking Madonna. You can go back to motherfucking Zab Judah. No one wants to call that shit, right?
Hey,
I was
fellas,
saying
I'm
it with
walking in
I
cold.
was
Can
saying
y'all explain to me what y'all talking about? Can y'all break it down for me?
we talking about David Benavidez, like what he should do with his career, because I'm under the opinion that he really done did enough, but niggas don't want to give him the credit, so don't give him nothing else until
I'm not
for a minute.
saying that. I'm not saying that.
No, I ain't
People
talking
are
about
looking
you. I ain't talking about you. I'm
like
just saying.
if you looking at his overall career, like I said, yeah, he did his shit at motherfucking 168. But shit, it don't look like his power carried up, and he relatively new to this weight division. I just feel like him being in this new weight division, everybody just ready to throw him in there with the fucking wolves. Like, damn, let the nigga get his feet all the way wet. You know,
But you know what it is too? Nobody even know
he ain't
who
even
else is
walked
at
all
175.
he ain't even walked all the way in the fucking pool yet. You know what I'm
Now
saying?
that
Hey,
is
that's
true.
scary
That
though,
is true.
bro.
Who do we know that's at 175? We know
That's
that
scary
Better
though because
Be, and we
he could
know
be
that
next to the world beater,
we
bro,
know Better
and we
Be
don't
and
even know it.
B-Ball is there. And
Look, look,
now
look,
and
look.
now and now the Mexican Monster is up there. But look, the Mexican Monster
No,
went up there because why?
no.
Canelo didn't want to give him a fight, man. So what
Yeah,
are you
yo,
gonna do?
look, you got to move up. Exactly. Look, you got to stop weight bullying at 168 and move up. And look, he
But
don't
no,
look
that's
like a
not weight
monster at
bullying, man. That's
175,
his weight.
bro.
That's the weight
He's
that he was fighting at, man.
man, he was weight bullying, bro. Come on now,
Hey,
man.
bro, it's
I look,
evident
look,
though
Hold.
trust me.
that
I
it's
What?
watch
evident though.
You know
UFC.
what?
Let
Look,
nine. Hey,
The
y'all.
weight
Let
bullies,
nine
bro.
get a take.
I
Go ahead, nine.
know weight
Hey,
bullies. I
hey,
know
fellas,
weight.
it's evident
Trust
that
me.
168 was his weight because his power hasn't carried, his stamina hasn't carried, that extra weight is giving him problems, and he was sharper and more crisp at 68. He does not seem like he's a guy that's
Yeah,
weight bullying. He seems like a guy that hasn't acclimated to 175 yet, as far as I'm
yeah,
concerned.
no. He could be that too, but at the same time, at 168, there's a couple of fights like yeah, and it's not like he's been like the monster. No, and Inoue is called the monster for a reason. Like he drops, stops people. Like they're 10 count. Like I haven't seen David get a 10 count in a minute. Everybody's
But
just
see,
waving it
that the
off.
reason why they
You know,
call him a
like
monster is because he it's a let's put it like
man,
this.
Tyson was on shrooms, bro. Come on
Let's
now.
put it like
That's
this. You
not the
got guys
Mexican
like
monster. That's the
Tyson,
Cookie
right?
Monster, bro.
You
Come
got
on
guys
now.
like Tyson, and you got guys like a Pacquiao, right? They show you mercy because they put you out. So you get knocked out by them, your career can go on. Hey
Man,
man, I got
David is
caught.
not that
But
type
you
of
got
guy.
guys like a Marvin Hagler,
shit.
those type of guys. They beat you the fuck up. They
Right.
beat you up,
Dave,
and they cause more damage in the long run. Them beatings, you know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
them beatings. Them,
he's more of
and
a
that's what
volume
David
puncher,
He,
though.
Benavidez
That's why.
does by and large, bro.
He's
He
more of a
beats
volume
bruh,
puncher.
motherfuckers
Yeah, a
up.
he could
volume
fight
puncher.
Anthony Yard. He got an Anthony Yard fight out there. Joshua Watson and Colin Smith. What's wrong with them
Yeah.
fights?
I mean, Anthony Yard's a good fight. Callum Smith's a good fight, especially Anthony Yard, who's a legit 175er. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I still think he could beat Anthony
Look, man,
Yard. But
guys, we're
those
missing
are
we're
the
missing the whole
matchups.
deal. Benavidez, the Mexican monster, should be
The
fighting.
Cookie Monster.
Mexican monster should be fighting for the bread, the money, and for legacy.
He's not a
Now,
star though. That's why he's not. He don't
he
get the
is,
bread.
Bro,
dude. Come on, man.
He's
y'all
not
gotta
even a
pick y'all
twinkle in
poison.
the
Hold on,
But
sky.
how
fellas.
Like,
is
come
Hold
hold
on,
on
on,
now,
fellas.
right?
man.
Hold on, hold on, real quick. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me say this. So he said for legacy, what's wrong with Colin Smith? That's not a dud.
That's a good. That he should have fought Callum Smith
That's
when he
not a
was a
dud. That's
champion.
who he should be
He
fighting
should have
next anyway. That's
unified.
not a dud.
That's why he should have unified with Callum back then. That's what I'm saying. That's not a dud fight. That's a. If he didn't, the next fight he had to get is probably Callum Smith.
I think he should fight Colin Smith.
Nine. I'm glad you came up. Who
What's
should
that, bro?
Benavidez fight if Bivol won't fight him and Canelo won't fight him? Who should he fight?
Callum Smith, the interim champion, the next guy, kind
I
of.
didn't ask you. I
So
asked nine.
Beterbiev fight me,
And
and Bivol won't fight him, and Canelo won't
your
fight him. All three of them.
your phone breaking up.
Hello.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, so Beterbiev won't fight him.
Nah,
Yeah,
He
you see, you
dropped his
capping
belt.
too much that your phone is dropping off, man.
You're dropping nine. You're dropping.
Your Wi-Fi
Okay, look,
messing with
Gone,
you. Get
bro.
away from that
Bivol is
tree.
gonna fight him. Bivol, see, I hate when people are like,
Hey, my
Bivol,
Wi-Fi is fucking up low key though, nigga. It's my shit was it was an outage in my shit.
are you
But
outside or
Oh.
I
something,
just
man?
turned off my Wi-Fi and I'm just going off my data on my phone. Fuck it.
So check
You know
this
what I'm
out
Okay.
saying? It is
again.
what it
Nine.
is.
Who should the Mexican monster fight? He's done fought every. I mean, tell me something, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like what you just said is why I'm saying what I'm saying because bro, he already done fought everybody, bro.
He
Bro,
didn't
you
fight
really
everybody, bro.
He
if
didn't
you
fight
if
Callum
you
Smith,
if
and
you
Callum
ask
Smith
me,
is at
Man,
But
y'all
who
keep
168.
are?
saying
Oh
that,
my
bro. He
God,
ain't
who are
fought
those
everybody
guys,
though.
man?
He
He
ain't
fought
fought
everybody at
everybody, bro.
68.
bro, he
He
cleaned
fought
out the
everybody at
He
whole
68.
fought
168.
everybody
now,
at but
bro.
we not at 168 no more, bro.
No,
He done
Callum
his
Yeah,
Smith
thing
is
at
bro, but
168.
175. That's
niggas
what.
don't
Look,
believe he can even get through the
no, no,
175
no,
niggas.
look, look,
Bro,
So
the
look.
top 10
What
ain't
it
that
is,
bad. That's what I'm saying. And
fellas,
they got
fellas,
names for him to mess with.
fellas.
well, he
What it
But
should fight
is
Anthony
compare.
Yard or some shit then.
All right, what it is some comparison shit. Okay, let's take a random guy that started at lightweight. Let's say a Tiafimo. What he did at his first weight class, 68, is compared to Tiafimo fighting and beating motherfucking Plant. I mean, fighting and beating motherfucking Devin, fighting and beating motherfucking Shakur, and fighting and beating Tank. That's what he did. That's comparable to what he did. Now, motherfucker up at 140, nigga, who else want it? And these niggas is ducking him. I don't
Wait,
really
so
know the
David
whole
did
story
that?
on that, so I can't speak on that. But from the onslaught, goddamn, that nigga didn't put in some hella fire work. Let's put like this. Let's put like this. And this is a question I want to ask you about Benavidez. Everybody on the panel, right? If you hit the pause button right now, and they said, yeah, we thinking about putting Benavidez in the Hall of Fame. In comparison to like guys that they trying to put in the Hall of Fame to like an Errol Spence or somebody like that.
Man, you're not gonna compare the Benavidez to Errol Spence, a unified
Shit,
champion.
shit,
Come on now, bro.
shit,
Come on, man.
shit,
No, no, no.
shit,
You
shit.
messing
Blood, look
up.
at this.
You
Look at
messing
this.
up, nah, bro.
What?
See,
Nah.
that's
Okay,
where
see, that's
that's
where
where
you
them
lost
belts.
me.
That's where
That's where
them
you
that's where
lost
them
me,
weak ass
bro.
belts come into play, bro. Because the only reason that Dave Benavidez ain't got him is because Canelo kept him away.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you.
even that,
Talk
even
that
that,
shit.
So we
even
got
that,
that
even
count for
that,
Talk
something
that
with
even
shit,
me.
bro.
that, nah,
That count for
even
something
that,
with me.
doesn't matter. Look what Spence fought. He fought
bro.
who the fuck is Morrell? Man, come on now. Morrell ain't on the level of Sean
Man, but
Porter.
Man,
nigga,
Come
listen.
on
before
now, man.
Morrell, man,
He ain't
before he
even
fought
Dave's
Morrell,
getting
niggas
man.
swore
Bro,
Morrell was
Come
the
y'all are
greatest
on
shit.
saying
now,
all
man.
of this, bro,
Come on
man.
now, man.
Y'all, he got Darrell, Dave Lemieux, and I think Caleb Plant and Andre and Boo Boo Andre, bro, at
And
And
he
come
got,
on,
168.
and Spence.
Ain't
Come on now,
nobody
man. We
currently
can't
fucking
do
with that.
that, bro.
but I'm saying
Spence,
everybody
nah,
was
man.
saying these
Now
niggas was
y'all
somebody
I'm
fucking
till
with
he
saying
it.
fought
pound for
them.
pound for per weight class.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody fucking with that.
Man, bro,
who
that's
Fucking
why
come
with
that's
on
that.
now?
see,
Name
bro,
somebody
that's
in
why
the
boxing
MMA
these.
First,
That's
fucking with
why
that.
that's
oh,
why I
oh,
be on
oh,
what I be
come
on
on now, man.
because now niggas talking about David Morrell ain't nothing.
But
What?
we arguing, but I'm saying though, we
But he
we
wasn't a world champion. David Monroe
Man,
was that
fuck
was
all
world
that. Man,
champion.
niggas was
Man, he
saying
was
David
the top
Morrell. Niggas
prospect.
was
bruh,
trying to
So
say
you're
niggas
telling
was
me
yo,
trying to say he was
Kell
yo,
ducking.
Brook is
Niggas
on the
was trying to
top,
say he
Brook?
was ducking David Morrell.
Come
Then
on
he
now,
fought
man.
him.
No, man. Look, man. Kell Brook, people like Sean Porter.
yo,
Come on now, man.
we talking about one where he at now. And all I'm saying is, why throwing in with Dimitri Revolve, the top 10 ain't that bad for him to clean up, bro. You got Colin Smith, Anthony Yard, Joshua Buatsi. He already beat Gavastic. You got Connor Wallace and Colin Wallace. I don't even know who the fuck he is, but I'll tell you this: Willie Hutchinson didn't be a good fight, and that's the number 10. And he got international stardom. So I mean, like, it's not like he don't have fights, bro. He don't have to just jump into a Dimitri Revolve or
Nah,
Arthur Better to prove
nah,
itself. That's
No,
all
that's
I'm
what I'm saying.
nah,
saying,
he
bro.
don't.
I'm not
but
saying he
no,
can't
hold
get.
on.
Hold
He
on, hold on,
don't.
hold on. Let me
Smith is
finish, man. I'm not saying that he can't get the job done. I'm just saying why is we such in the rush to throw him in there with the Wolves, bro?
No,
Oh,
we're not.
that's why I wanted him. I wanted him to fight Bivol or Benavidez.
GMT. We are not throwing. We're not throwing him into the wolves. He's throwing himself there because he said, "I'm the motherfucking best." Canelo won't fight me at 68, so I got to go to 75, and I'm gonna fight Bivol. I'll fight Better BF and whoever else fuck is up there. And if I
Right
got to
now, they're
come
in the
back down to
trilogy.
68, I will get Canelo again because you better believe it.
No, I don't think
Motherfucking
he's
the
understand,
gonna
but
make
what I'm
it
Mexican
saying
68
is,
no
monster,
what I'm
more.
the
saying is the
Mexican
top
I don't
10
think
monster,
he's gonna
is the
make it
best though.
68 no more.
Mexican monster wants Canelo.
He
I
ain't
feel you
gonna
though,
get
Slick.
he ain't
Nigga,
gonna get
fight the
Canelo.
top 10.
The
If you
top
can't get
10
them
is
names,
the
you
best,
fight the
bro.
next guy on the list.
Is
After
that
you beat
Man,
nine?
but
him
listen,
Is that
next,
nine talking?
Slick.
yeah.
It's like when Canelo does
Like
Triple
he
G.
could do on
Hey,
my life.
Canelo
Nigga, we
does
count.
Triple G.
Hold on.
Triple G had to go to the
We
next.
counted four names at 168 and saying like it's solidified. He got 10 names that motherfucker relatively people know, 9 at least. Goddamn me,
man.
that he could make a home there with no fucking problem. Not that he'll give most of them a real fucking problem.
No, but you know the difference, Slick. You know
This
what?
way, if he
And,
go through this top 10, it'll outweigh what he did at 168, bro.
But
nah,
GMT, he
not
doesn't have
maybe
to
to
do
you.
that. All he
Maybe to
has
you.
to do,
Let me say this.
all the Mexican monster has to do is beat Canelo, which he will, and he will
He's not
beat
gonna do
better
that. I
beat
don't even think he'll beat
Bivol, and
Canelo.
he will be better beat
He can't
Vives.
beat
Yes.
Kev. Nah,
Let me
bro.
say this. Let me say
Especially
this,
the way
Slick.
the last fight
I
I
hear what
saw
you're
him,
saying, Slick.
especially
But this
against
is what I
Bivol,
feel.
man. Nah, bro.
This is what I feel, right? The reason that he gets so much respect at 168 and he can't get that respect without them top niggas at 175 is because the people that he beat at 168, nobody ever beat them niggas ass other than Caleb Plant. Like nobody ever whooped Boo Boo. Nobody ever whooped like the way he was whooping niggas.
Man, Boo Boo was nobody
Like
though. He was a
no,
hype.
nah, bro,
No,
Look,
Boo
listen,
Boo
look,
is
bro.
look,
bad. Boo
And
a
I
bad
don't want to hear
man.
that
look,
He a
shit
bad
look,
because
man.
niggas.
He a bad
fellas,
man.
You want to know why
fellas.
he get respect? You want to know how he get respect for Caleb Plant and Boo Boo? Because Canelo told him to fight him.
Man, listen, bro. It's not even just that.
Because
Like,
Canelo told him to fight him.
even David Morrell, bro, I get that nigga respect for that shit because niggas was saying he was ducking him. And that's another person who was undefeated. Now, when you get to 175, ain't none of them niggas undefeated. And that shit be mattering to people. And I'm not saying
But
I
it's
think
it's
that way.
different when you get to the
He
heavyweights,
fought
though, bro.
Bivol, who was
But I'm not
undefeated.
saying I think that way,
After
but I'm just
fighting
telling you how it's gonna be
Jericho,
perceived,
Caleb,
bro.
man, like
Hey,
come
I'm
can
on,
I
telling you
can
man.
I
how it's gonna
ask
be
everybody on
perceived.
the
They're not
panel a
gonna
question?
respect. They're not gonna respect. They're not gonna respect him for no Colin Smith win like they respected him for no Caleb Plant win, bro. They just
Can I
not.
can I can I ask
They just
everybody a
not.
Oh
question?
no, yeah,
Can I
yeah,
ask
no.
everybody a question?
Yeah, go
But
ahead, Nine. You got it.
All right, check this out, bro. Um, and I know where you let lie that casino, so I'm gonna kind of exempt you from it, but you can go on and answer it. You know what I'm saying? But when we was going through that Bud Crawford Spence shit, right? One of the arguments was they was like, yeah, man, but what has Bud did at 147 though? Remember that argument?
Yeah,
And we shot that shit down. Now look at what he did to get there, right? That's what we
right,
said, right?
right.
So I don't think I'm saying is if anybody who went for Bud Crawford, and justified him going to 147 and demanding the fight with all the top names off tops, we got to keep that same energy, bro.
No, I'm not
That's all
saying
I'm
what I'm
saying.
saying. No, I'm not saying that he can't demand it. I'm not saying what my aspect that I am coming from is that okay, I see a kid, those 4 fights, right? Let's just take them 4 fights, all right, instead of the whole division. Nine, has he ever switched up how he fights?
Nah.
Exactly. He walked forward and backwards and he throw punches and bunches. So even at 168 he had power, but he got people out in what? Punches and bunches. People
Mm-hmm.
look at that and think it's one hit a quarter power. It is fucking not.
No, it's not.
Now this man
No, it's
has
not.
moved up and he don't have his power like that, right? I'm just saying, give him time to get his feet wet at 175. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he can't pull
I've
this
been
shit
saying the
off.
same
But
thing,
Okay,
you
man.
know, and
I've been
GMT.
saying
All
All
I
I'm
feel
right,
you on
saying,
that
I've been
GMT.
slick.
saying
I
GMT.
feel you on that
I've been
slick,
saying
but
this.
at the same
No,
time, bro,
no,
if he
GMT.
jump
I
off
hear
the
you.
ledge, blood,
Shit.
I'm ready to
I hear
jump
you.
with him. Go ahead, get that. If you
I
jump
hear
off the
you. But
listen,
now,
bro.
what
If we
is
hold on, hold on, hold on,
Crawford?
hold on, hold on, hold
What
on.
is
Let me land the
Crawford?
plane.
huh?
Let
What
me
is
land the plane. Let me
Crawford
land the
gonna
plane.
do? He's
Let me
coming
let
up
me
two
land the
weight
plane, bro.
Right, we
classes.
not finna hold on, Terrence, but we not finna switch it. Hold on, let's not finna
Let me land the plane. Let me
finish.
land the plane. All I'm saying is this. For all y'all on here, y'all my compadres, right? Nigga, if y'all was at the club and it was a motherfucking 349-pound nigga, all muscle, this, that, and the third, and you like, man, I'm about to rock this nigga shit. I'm standing with you on it. I know what you need to be doing. I know you need to be fighting this whole 150-pound nigga soaking wet over here. You know what I'm saying? But hey, if you gonna do it, man, and dare to be great, bro, I'm jumping off the ledge with your
I'm
motherfucking
not
ass.
mad at it. All I'm saying, the reason I keep bringing up like
I'm
how
gonna
he
buy that
fights and shit,
motherfucker a drink.
because we like
Yeah.
okay, his style of fight. When I look at other motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, that he finna fuck with, bruh, it's not finna be as easy as people think. It's like
Nah, it's
But let me.
not.
that's what I'm going off of, how everybody like he just gonna beat the fuck out of Bivol. He
Nah,
gonna beat
hell
the fuck out
nah.
of
Let
Benavidez.
me.
He gonna beat the fuck out of this nigga. Bruh, like if you've been watching the same guy that I've been watching his entire career, then I don't understand how you can think that he just gonna bulldoze through these cats. I
Bro,
just
we
don't
we
see
said
it.
that a couple of days ago over the phone on a private talk. He
Let me
goes
I
to
say.
just don't see it.
175.
I ain't
Let
saying
me.
he can't win.
He
I'm
fights with
just saying,
Turkey and Bivol, bro. He beats one, he loses to the other. You know what I
Can
mean?
yeah, I
I, can
I
I
don't
know
see
we
say?
him
see
running
both of
through
them.
it.
I just want to say one more thing about it. I ain't trying to cut them. I just want to say this before we change the subject and shit.
Mhm.
I agree with what you saying. Like he can fight the top 10 at 175, but I'm of the opinion that he go do that shit, bro. He gonna kill his buzz, bro. That's the reason. Because don't nobody fuck with them other niggas at 175. So if they just gonna be like he fighting nobody, bro. He need to pull up Belanga. I'm dead serious. He need
Yep.
to
Yep.
he need to pull up Belanga. He
Yep.
need
Yeah,
to
if you
pull up
want to talk about
Mungia.
hype,
Yep.
Bro, that's all that matters, bro. This nigga's trying to get
Yep.
a bag, bro. He
Yep.
already proved himself. He's gonna kill his buzz. He's gonna kill his buzz fucking with Anthony
but
Yard
that's
and Colin
Only
Smith.
thing
but
he
that's
gotta
saying what
do,
he should do. We going off what he say he want to do.
But
but see, get this
man, but if
though.
he don't get
That's
that
all he
shit,
gotta do though. From the matchmaker aspect, casino, you're right. From the nigga competitor standpoint, slick your asses right like a motherfucker.
but what
So
I'm
I
saying
see both
is,
sides of the story.
But no, but look what I'm saying, bro. It's even deeper than that because
But
we
if he
saying
was my
no.
fighter,
Let me say
shit,
this because
I
like
got you.
everything Slick is saying is true. It don't look like his power carried up. So now he finna go to the top 10 or 175 and fight a bunch of people people gonna say he ain't fighting nobody and he gonna struggle and he might lose to one of them niggas. And now it's all he did all that shit at 168 for nothing.
All right, so
Nothing.
casino. I'm gonna call you
But
bluff
they
on
gonna
this
throw him
deal.
away. If he
Casino,
lose to Colin Smith or
Kareem
some
casino.
is a good
shit,
I'm
fighter.
gonna,
nah,
I'm,
listen, bro.
casino. I'm
If
gonna
no,
call your
I'm real
bluff, and
talk,
I'm
bro.
gonna
Like,
call
listen,
Nine's
bro.
bluff on this
If that
deal
nigga,
because
if that nigga lose to one of them niggas
if you're
that
gonna
don't
say
nobody,
that,
man, hold on, bro. Let me, bro.
say that
Listen, bro.
if you're gonna say that about Benavidez, then say that same shit about Crawford. Crawford's coming up 2 weight classes,
That's
right?
2 weight classes though, bro.
2 weight classes. He's gonna come up 2 weight classes, and y'all really believe that he can beat fucking Canelo.
I don't believe that
You got
shit.
hold on, you got to rewind. See, you skipping some shit, Bill.
No, because he went
Nah,
all
You
the way to
skip.
fucking
nah,
We
you
not
Korea.
gonna
missing,
hold
you
on.
missing the whole point, bro.
We not finna do 2 weight classes. That we not finna do. What we gonna say is this: when he left 140 and 147, did Terrence Crawford power carry up? Did Terrence Crawford power carry up?
Absolutely, nigga.
Did he not give them motherfuckers problems? Did it look like Bud had problems or he was the problem? Now, when you saw Benavidez fight Gavasti, did he look like a problem to you? When you saw Benavidez fight Morrell, did Benavidez look like a problem to you? That's the difference. Now,
That goes to my point. That's not.
Bud going up 2 weight classes. Hell yeah, man. I'm a root for Bud, but I don't think no.
But
I'm gonna be
listen,
root for him. That's
So
my
what
favorite
is the
fighter.
difference
that
with
goes to my point.
what's the difference with the monster, man?
What
Tell
the
me
I,
that.
difference is, what I'm trying to tell you is,
I
bro.
just told you.
What? Listen,
Y'all
His
tell
shit
me
ain't carried up. He don't look like
he's
a
not carrying
problem.
the power. He's not guess what? No one can beat him.
That remains to be seen.
what
But
I'm
I
saying
don't want.
is,
That's what I'm
bro.
saying. I don't want to ruin him by saying, yeah, go fight
No, he
Bivol
can
and then
only ruin him.
Benavidez.
He can only ruin himself. He believes he can beat all of those guys. I
But
believe
a
in
lot
him.
of people, but believing don't mean you can do it. And what I'm
Yes, it
saying
does.
is,
Yes, it
what I'm
does.
saying. Nah,
Yes, it
listen, bro.
does.
What I'm saying is, bro, them niggas at 175, other than Bivol, better be is nobody. So you finna goddamn risk if you try to go run through that top 10. We already seen him. We just seen him not look great at 175 anyway, bro. If that nigga try to run through them niggas, he finna fuck up everything he done built. Fucking with some
Craig,
niggas for no reason.
did
I,
not Bud look bad at 54? Did he not
Hey,
look
let
bad?
me ask y'all a
that's
question though.
subjective though. I
Let me
Man,
ask
It,
y'all a
only
it's the
reason,
question.
fought the
same,
fight
man,
he had
let's
to
all
but
right,
fight.
listen, bro.
it's the
Man, let me
same
keep
thing.
this shit
Did he
100.
not look
Nah,
bad
nah,
at
nah, nah. Let me keep
54?
this shit
Now we
100. The
finna
only
go up
reason, bro, the
past
only
60.
reason,
We're gonna go up to
because you
68.
keep bringing
He's
up Bud.
gonna
Let me tell
get
you
his
what's going
ass
on.
knocked out by
Let me
fucking
tell,
Canelo.
but let me tell you
That
what.
may be
Nah,
true.
but
That may
listen,
be
bro.
true.
But the only reason the nigga
But it
even
remains
getting
to
the
be
fight,
seen though.
he don't even deserve the fight. Only reason he getting the fight is because he got turkey. That's just the point.
Why didn't
That
Benavidez
nigga
get
didn't
that
earn
fucking
no
fight?
Canelo fight anyway, bro. This ain't
Why
even the
didn't
same
Benavidez
subject,
get that fight and he earned it?
Because Canelo
bro.
don't want the smoke.
Yeah,
That's like the no brainer, nigga.
exactly,
Yeah.
bro.
Canelo don't want the
Yeah,
smoke.
like he would rather fight a little dude named Crawford.
I
Like you
got
got to
another
look like
question. I
I
got
mean, it's
another
no.
question for the
Hold on.
panel though.
All
When
right,
you
hold
get
on.
ready, bro.
It ain't no getting around that. He fought a tall ass Colin Smith. Why not fight a tall ass from Benavidez? That says he don't want that smoke.
Mm, mm.
Simple and
Right,
plain.
right.
Hey, but my
It,
question for the panel, y'all, and I'm gonna
Mhm.
start with you though, um, um, Casino, bro, because I feel where you coming from with this though to a certain extent. If you had to play matchmaker for
Mhm.
Benavidez, and this goes for everybody, and we're gonna just start with Casino. If you had to play matchmaker, he's your fighter.
Mhm.
Nigga, you got a vested interest in this nigga, right?
Mhm.
If you had to play matchmaker, give me 3 fights that you would line up for
Man, his
him.
next fight will be Berlanga.
Mm-hmm.
Then the fight after that would be shit. Either Munguia or goddamn not even Munguia because he got just not the fuck out. I'm trying to think who else.
He get
It
a
would
win,
be it
nigga.
would
He
all
back in
right
the
now this what
game.
it would be. It's this what it would be. It would be goddamn it would be Berlanga, Jamal Charlo, and then fight Bivol. And you a Hall of Famer, nigga.
Amen. One. If you had to play matchmaker, who would you do?
Like for Benavidez,
Yep.
I don't know. I think I'll just put him with people like
Fire, huh? Yeah, this shit fire.
nah, like probably I don't know, like maybe a tomato can and then like at
Give me a name,
175.
bro. Hey,
Well,
Slick,
I don't
I'm on
know.
my moonshine shit again too, bro.
That's
Oh
what's
my
up.
bad. I'm just saying like a tomato can at 175.
Nah,
Then
you got to give a name. Give a name. We got to deal. We dealing with names.
all right. What's that one dude? Callum Smith fought his last win. Put a
Oh,
bum like that. His last win. Callum
man,
Smith
I can't
last win
remember.
at
I know what you're talking
175.
about. Damn, I'm
But
looking.
I know he. Yeah. All right. Let's put him with
So you
him.
said
It
give
was
him a
Boati.
showcase.
It was Boati.
Yeah. And then boy. Okay. Let's put him with that. And then let's put him with Anthony Yard. And then Callum Smith.
Okay, my man. Why would you do that? Those are tomato cans, homeboy.
I
Why would
know,
you
bro.
do that?
Hold on,
That's
Why
those
in
his
the
answers.
why
Hold
would
on, hold
you
on, hold
You gonna
on.
have
do
your
that?
turn, bro.
Hold on.
Okay.
That's
You
his
want me?
answer.
Look. I'm just putting
That's
it.
his
If I want to
answers.
be on
He ain't
my
got to
Dana
explain them.
White
Them his
shit,
answers, bro.
if I'm gonna put on my
He ready
Dana
to
White
fire
shit,
this nigga up.
no, look. If I'm gonna put my Dana White shit, I'm gonna be like, okay, fuck it, Bivol, Benavidez, like throw him in the trunks. But if I'm gonna do my boxing shit, I'm gonna build him up, throw him a tomato can, throw him
You
Anthony
sound like
Yards, throw
fucking
him up like,
casino, homeboy.
bro, this boxing though. This not UFC. This
Bro,
boxing. This
I'm
not
trying to save
MMA.
the
This
man whole
boxing.
Right.
career,
Best
bro.
fights the
The
motherfucking
question was,
best.
listen, bro.
And
The
you know what?
question
You
was if
just
you had a
shit. You
vested
really
Hold
just
interest.
on,
shit.
hold on. Let's go around.
You
Let's not
really
get away
just
from
shit
it.
on Benavidez. You just shit on him, dude. You know that, right?
Callum is a good fight for Benavidez. What are you talking about? And
Bullshit,
Anthony
man.
Yarde,
There it
No.
is.
Anthony Yarde.
Go ahead.
Come on, man.
Go ahead
Oh
now. Go
Lord,
ahead
have
now.
mercy, nigga.
You ever starting
You
shit. Go ahead
sleeping
now.
on Anthony Yard now, I think.
Orchestrated. You got it.
I'm saying though, the question is, if you had a vested interest in this guy, how would you pick? He's picking
That's what
accordingly.
I'm saying. I'm gonna put him
You
with the
got a
tomato
vested
can
interest
and
in
then
this guy.
Anthony
That means you
Yard.
got money in this guy, and you want to put him with these fucking bums? Are you kidding me? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Go
sell out in
go
the
ahead.
UK. Then he ain't
Who
gonna
you
sell
gonna
out in
pick,
the US.
Bill?
The US,
Bell,
he
you
ain't gonna
next,
sell out
bro.
here.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
put
gonna
him in
go
the
with
UK.
Berlinga. I'm gonna
Let's
go
put
with
him in the
motherfucking
UK.
I'm gonna go with
Yeah, and no sell
Charlo.
out
I'm gonna go with motherfucking
and flop pay-per-views. Yeah.
what'd you say?
No. Let's get through the answers then debate. Go ahead.
Yes. So how else you gonna do that, man? You gotta put him. Look, first of all, Benavidez is not gonna fight Berlinga.
No, you
He's
gotta pick your three. Pick your three. We gonna
I
talk
just
about
did.
the
I
pick your
debate.
said Berlinga. I
All right,
did.
let me give my three, or you want to give
Go ahead.
your
I
three.
want to hear that one for real.
My three. The first one will be Willie Hutchinson, right?
Oh,
Then he could get Joshua Buatsi. Then
oh.
I'll give him Colin Smith.
But I ain't never seen neither one of them niggas
That's
fight.
I
fine
ain't
though.
never heard
That's
of none
fine.
of them.
But hold on, y'all sitting here talking about respect and recognition, right? And hype. God damn it, I can't respect the motherfucker that's gonna fight motherfuckers you bringing up. You just named all motherfuckers you gonna bring.
But
He
then
got
I
at
put
least fight
Bivol at
somebody.
the
Ain't
end.
he a 175-pounder? So you want to fight Berlanga? That ain't shit. You want him to bring Charlo up? He ain't
Hey,
shit.
let me pick mine,
Like
nigga.
what the fuck?
Bro, you put a
Bro,
beef
because
can on
y'all niggas gonna
Berlanga
ruin that
and
Hey,
nigga,
I
bro.
pick.
Because listen,
Come on,
out of them,
man.
let me just say this
can I
before you
pick
go.
mine?
Listen, let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you why Slick, bro.
Go
You
ahead,
can't be
nine.
nobody
Go ahead,
manager,
nine.
bro.
Go ahead, nine.
Because
Let's
Slick,
give
let
us
me
your
tell you.
3-9. Give us your
All right,
3-9. Give us your
Hey,
3-9.
if I had a vested interest in him, right, I would fight a double header card with I'm fighting Belango on the motherfucking on the main event. My co-main would be Magia against a bum at 175. You know what I'm saying? Make him look spectacular. Boom. Magia's at 175. He just knocked him out. Now, I got vested interest in this nigga. Now, I ain't saying this shit's good, bad, but I'm just saying, nigga, I got vested interest in him. My next fight, I'm going to set up a fight with Magia. Boom. Then I'm going to just talk all kind of shit. Baturbia, why you keep ducking me, nigga? Because
And
he's
then
older
Better
and he's
BF is gonna
slow.
be laughing at him like, "Why you bringing people up? Like, come on, man."
Bro, he's
no, but what
older and he's
else?
slow. I would start some shit like this nigga. I clout chase like a motherfucker.
Then who'll be the third one?
He just
Baturbia,
said it. He just
Oh,
said
because
it.
he's
Baturbia.
older.
Okay, let me. You know what I'm saying. I could take the criticism on what I said, but let me tell you what. All right, what Slick, what you said. What the problem with what you said to me is because he gonna struggle with maybe he might struggle with one or two of them names, and then people gonna be ready to throw his ass away, bro.
No, I actually get like, look.
And nobody ever heard of them niggas.
No. I
Right.
think
So
it's
Shit,
GMT. So
bro.
I'm
shit,
like Casino.
shit.
GMT.
I
Are
do think
you
it is,
giving
bro.
these guys a pass?
Who a pass?
These guys that you named, I don't even know any of them.
I just want to see
Well,
if
you
he
gotta
can
start.
knock out
Y'all gotta
Smith.
start
If he can
watching
beat
more
Smith
boxing.
better than he did, Benavidez.
Y'all gotta start watching more boxing.
No, but what I'm
Ding,
saying,
it's on now, nigga.
Willie Hutchinson, goddamn me, on everything I love, beat Joshua Buatsi, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, lost to Joshua Buatsi, so he gonna give a good fight, but he could beat Willie Hutchinson, and like I said, he got international stardom. So it ain't just about America,
Yeah.
goddamn me.
All
And he
right, so
trying to
check
go
this
over.
out,
Hold
GMT.
on. And then you go to Joshua Buatsi, his height and stature, you should be able to take care of him with relative no problem, and he's a name. And then you get a big fight out of Colin Smith for that damn interim belt. What is y'all talking about? And then on top of that, goddamn me, y'all talking about manufacturing motherfuckers. Do y'all realize that we talking about the very shit that fucking Canelo did his whole fucking career? We finna bring motherfuckers up and manufacture fucking stars. We finna and don't realize that's why half these motherfuckers ain't shit any damn ways.
man,
All right.
listen, bro.
Now
Come
that's
What
a
on,
I
two-part
man. Yeah.
question. Okay, this is the next part of the question. Now you want him to get nigga. This is for respect, legacy, and motherfucking respect. What's his next 3 fights? If he can get them, fantasy world.
Okay. So let's go with me and the fights I'd pick, and if he beats them all, like from Anthony Yard and Callum Smith, then the next fight I'm gonna have to give him. It has to be the the winner of Better BF and Bivol of the trilogy. That has to be it. And then I feel like he'll lose to that, so he'll have to get a rematch with that. So I'll give him an immediate rematch for that. But other than that, yeah, that's what's next for him after what I put out. And that's just me because I feel like, yeah, I feel like maybe he's not ready at 175, or he's not like he's not like his power, like he hasn't, like remember, you have to make sure you fill yourself up right. If you're gonna come up and move up one weight, you gotta make sure you fill yourself up right. So I
Yeah,
feel like he
yeah,
That's
hasn't done
how
that yet.
right.
I feel like he hasn't done
yeah.
that yet. So to me, it's like if he took a fight like an Anthony Yard, that's another fight he'll fill up again. And this time, the next time
But
we
you
see
think that would
David,
get him
look,
legacy?
no, wait. The next time we see David, and I don't care if it was Callum Smith or what anybody, the next time we see David, he's gonna look like he's supposed to look at 175. Trust me, because why? He's already felt. He had 2 fights at 175, so he already felt his body. He already felt like the
And
distance and stuff. So the next time we see him, it's gonna be the best version of David at 175. Trust me.
man, the three I would do on the fantasy, I would do Canelo first.
Mm-hmm.
I would do the winner of Bivol and Better Be 3 next. And then after that, I'd do Zerto.
so you're
That's
gonna
dope.
prance them around anywhere. So let
That's
me ask
dope.
you, I got a question. Does Canelo come up or he gotta go down?
No, Canelo come up.
It
All right,
depends. It
that
depends with
makes sense.
Canelo. Remember, Canelo's the A side. So if
Who
Canelo
you
says,
who
"Hey,
you
give
I,
me,"
got,
I can
Bill?
see that, but that's
you
that's
know,
his fantasy
And
though.
let me
You get
tell
what I'm
you
saying? That's
why.
his
Let me
fantasy.
tell you why. That's my fan.
That's
Like,
his fantasy.
let me tell you why. Because if he beat Canelo, it don't matter who he lose to after that. That's why it be pissing me off that Canelo won't fight him. Because at the end of the day, bro, the way Canelo did him is the reason I even talk about that manufactured shit.
yeah,
Like,
me
I
too,
feel like
bro.
he deserves to be manufactured at this point because all you got to do is fight Canelo and you good. But he won't let him get the opportunity, and I don't want to see that nigga get thrown away. And if he got down struggle with a Colin Smith or a Buatsi or any of them niggas, he getting
I don't
thrown
think
away,
he'll.
bro.
I
He
don't
getting
think
thrown
he'll
away.
struggle. He'll struggle with them. I don't
He
think
gonna
he'll
get thrown
struggle with.
away, bro.
Yeah, no,
Hey,
no.
just to
See,
speak to Casino Point, remember Belanga fought him, got his ass whooped. Got his ass whooped, and he famous in a motherfucker now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying, bro. And he never got that chance. And there's nobody that he can fight that where if he lose, people won't throw him away. I know you won't throw him away, Slick. But I'm telling you how the people are,
look,
bro.
Yeah,
I know how these
he
people
beat
is,
Canelo.
bro.
He's the face
no,
of
no, no.
boxing
Let
They
me tell
just
you.
gonna
Let
be
me tell
like,
you.
this is
No,
what's gonna
let
happen.
me
If
tell
the
you. Let me
nigga
tell
get
you.
beat by anybody,
Yeah,
That
exactly.
ain't
Let me
if
tell
he
you.
get
Let
beat
me
by
tell you who's
anybody, bro.
no. Let me
They
tell
gonna
you
just say
who.
he was a
No, no,
flat-footed
no, no,
Mexican
no, no, no.
and the
Yeah,
nigga
let me
wasn't
tell you.
never shit and he was just
No,
always a
no,
weight bully.
no.
That's what's
Let me
gonna
tell
happen.
you.
So
No,
I'm
no.
trying to
Let me tell
protect
you.
her from that
No,
shit,
no,
bro.
no. Yeah, let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you, because I criticize a lot of people, bro. Trust me. And I be watching like the whole fight game, so MMA and everything. Trust me, bro. Trust me. But if he loses, I'm not gonna
bro.
like. To me, the people are gonna criticize him are like them straight up Benavidez haters and straight up people like probably like the people like Bivol or Benavidez and Canelo and shit like that. So those are the people or casuals, even casuals. But other than that, like if he loses, say he fights Bivol, let's say fuck it, like the better be if he got sick or he got injured, and then it's like fuck it, they book it, Bivol versus, and if he loses, because I to me I think Bivol is gonna have the advantage, but to me if he loses to Bivol it ain't gonna mean shit because at the end of the day, I don't see Bivol knocking him out. I see him
I got you.
outboxing him or pointing him.
Mm,
Other than that, he ain't gonna knock him out.
mm.
And to me, it's gonna make him a better fighter.
Now, what was the question again?
I was like, remember I asked the first question if you had physical interest in him and you
Mm-hmm.
wanted to build him, who would you match him with? Everybody answered that. I
Mm-hmm.
said, but if you wanted to match him strictly for legacy, and
Mm-hmm.
you'd be like, wow, you know what I mean? Who would you match him with? And that's the answer that I'm looking for now.
Well, if it okay, I'm gonna answer right now. But like, okay, I like the idea if, which is hell or high water.
If
If Canelo would come up, I would like it. I don't like the idea of sending him back down. All right. If Canelo come up, fine, right? But that's just a bonus thing for me. I would pick Anthony Yard because he's big and burly. They'll help him with Arthur Better to deal with some strength. But I would wait it out because I would wait out Dimitri Bivol and Arthur Better. Whoever loses that fight, he fights him next, and then he fights the winner. That's how I would. That's
okay.
how you build a legacy. Nigga that lost to the man, beat him, and then go beat the man. But see, Anthony Yard poses that strength. He gonna have to wrestle with that motherfucker. You can handle him just in the wrestling aspect. I know you gonna beat him, but that shit is a motherfucker. A whole top 10, that's the motherfucker that's gonna be on you like
Yeah, that's
Marlon
a
Rice.
big dude too.
That's
So
the first
if he
motherfucker
could,
you
I
gonna
would
not
love
be
that.
physically stronger than. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right. And you know what I'm
Physically
saying?
stronger than.
So
Yeah.
that's how I would do it. But if in a perfect world, if he had the opportunity to get that Canelo fight, I'd say go ahead and take the Canelo fight as long as he bringing his ass up. You know what I'm saying? And then during that time, Dimitri Bivol, Arthur Better be wherever the chips may lay. Whoever lost, you gonna take him next, and then you take on the fucking man.
All right, Bill, you up, bro. Straight legacy. This is what you want. Fuck all the shenanigans. Fuck all the play shit. Who's his next 3 fights in a perfect world? Who would you pick, bro?
We're talking about the monster, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yes, sir.
The monster beats everybody, bro. He's not.
But
He's
but who would you
unstoppable. I
pick?
don't
His next
care.
three
I
fights.
no. It doesn't matter. Whoever he look, dude. He been trying to fight Canelo. They won't make that happen. He trying to fight Bivol. They won't make that happen. Dude done got stripped of the
We
motherfucking.
saying if you could make it happen though, who would you
Well,
pick?
it doesn't. I want to see the motherfucker. I want to see. I want to. You asking me that question? I want to
Hmm.
see the monster fight Canelo, and he's gonna kick his ass. I want to see the monster fight Bivol. He's gonna kick his ass. I believe the monster beats everybody. He only has a small window here, guys, because of the way that he fights. GMT, you said about his feet. I see it. He comes out so strong, right? He's always coming forward. He's like right there in the pocket. Boom. He's not stepping back on nobody. He's like right there. But his thing is going to be short, almost like Canelo. He's 34 years old now, right? Now we talk about Terrence Crawford. He's 37. Canelo's ready
Yeah,
to,
yeah, you're right.
Canelo is
Hmm.
ready to go already. He's like, damn, I've been doing this forever. Well,
Hmm.
that's the
Hmm.
same lifespan that Benavidez, the monster's gonna have because he comes out so much. You know what I mean? Like that.
Mm,
Fuck, look
So
at
here,
Pitbull Cruz, y'all. You know?
he's only
mm-hmm.
gonna have a short lifespan in this game. Yeah, you're right. He's gonna have a short life. Now look, now you want to go with Shakur. You want to talk about motherfucking Ryan. You want to talk about
Well, that's what
motherfucking Devin
boxing is,
Haney.
bro.
You
Yeah,
want to
you
talk
gotta
about
like
whatever.
please.
Guess what? The real guys show up. I'm gonna tell you who the real guys are right now, and this is just my own
Hold,
opinion.
hold that thought because I got to give my three. I got to give my three scenario,
Go
and then
ahead.
we're
Go
gonna
ahead.
double back. Okay.
All right.
My dream scenario was this: you wait it out, and thinking that Bivol's gonna win, just me. You fight Bivol. Now you're undisputed. Dream scenario, right? Now you can get Canelo ass in the ring. Undisputed is 68, undisputed is 75. That's for all the marbles. You see what I'm saying? That's hellified promotion. And you fighting for turkey money. Boom, second fight. Batervia, with your old ass, come on, blood, let's do it. You feel me? And you are a Hall of Famer.
Mm-hmm.
But the only way it works is this. When you fight Canelo, Batervia has to get a win because he just, in my dream scenario, he just lost the Bivol, right?
Yep.
So you put him on the undercard. Put him against the motherfucker to sleep a nigga. Just give him an easy win. Let him just sleep a motherfucker. And you'll be in the Hall of Fame. You've beat the top 4 at 68, and you beat the top 3 at motherfucking 75, bro. You the man.
Okay, 9. All right, I hear what you're saying. So let me ask you this, because you said like 5 different things. Is it more important for a fighter to be the best, to be more popular, to make more money, to have a legacy?
See, that wasn't the
I know that's
that
not
wasn't
the
the
question,
nature of the
but I'm just
question,
saying
bro.
I want to see
That's
where
why,
you're thinking. I want to see where
yeah.
I want to
That's
see where
why
your
I
mind
gave.
is.
That's why I gave 2 different scenarios. You know what I mean? So I can see where everybody's at. Me, personally, I think that before he checks out, within his next couple of fights, he needs Canelo. And that's why Canelo's not giving him that fight, because Canelo knows he needs him. He needs Canelo. He needs a Canelo fight right now. No bullshit, no shucking, no jiving. He needs a Canelo fight.
The only way Canelo fights him if he look vulnerable.
Yep.
The only way.
You see what I'm saying? And he needs Bivol or Batervia. He needs one or the other.
Well, those are his only options. But guess who's only going to give him those fights?
Bivol or Batervia.
There you go.
Exactly. But he needs Canelo is his legacy fight. No
Canelo
way
is his. There
around
you
it.
go. Yeah.
No
Yep.
ifs, ands,
Yep.
buts about it.
Yep.
That is
Yep.
his legacy
Yep.
right there, bro.
That's his, because he wants it. And
Yep.
he wants to show this motherfucker. He wants to show goddamn Canelo, I'm the motherfucking monster.
And regardless of what anybody Canelo does in his career, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like you seen the old Coming to America?
Mm-hmm.
We'll be the old niggas in the barbershop. He whooped Joe Lewis's ass. Well, we'll be like, hey man, he never fought Benavidez.
Yeah,
That'll
right.
be an
Like,
asterisk by Canelo's career.
Right.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like
Like,
Aaron Pryor is an asterisk next to Sugar Ray Leonard's career. It's just
Right.
it is what it is. That will be his asterisk.
Yeah, I call it the rain cloud. You're gonna have
Yep.
that rain cloud over your head.
Mhm.
yeah, man. Because
dude.
look, you ran, dude. You ran from this guy.
That's
Look,
his
you
duck.
don't want to look.
Fight,
Why
bro.
don't you
It's
look
not.
here?
You know
Why
what the
don't you
legacy
do
fight
like
is?
De La
No, no,
Hoya
no, no, no,
did?
no, 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 no. This is what the legacy fight is. Becoming undisputed. He's at 175. That's a legacy fight. A legacy fight. Come on now. He got to etch himself. If he can't get Canelo, then you got to
He
etch
ain't gonna never
your
get
name
Canelo.
in a stone, bro. He's never gonna get so. Etch your name in stone. Get your undisputed. Get that shit. Move up again. Do shit. Like that's what it is.
I'm telling you right now, if Bivol fight better be this 3rd time, and Bivol lose, guess who Bivol fight next? Canelo.
Amen.
And then
Canelo gonna
David
put a stop. He gonna put a stop to that shit. He gonna be like, man, fuck you, you not finna fight Bivol, because I'm telling you what's gonna happen is like I said, if Bivol lose, they gonna want to fight Bivol. Bivol gonna be like, I ain't still not gonna fight you. I'm gonna go get that other money with Canelo, because Canelo want his revenge.
That's some real shit, Slick. You know what? I'm a fool, but I ain't a damn fool, bro. And you know, at the end of the day, star power matters. Star power can make you jump lines like a motherfucker.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because
guess what?
he cannot
Guess what,
Canelo
bro?
cannot beat Bivol.
Listen, bro. Listen. We had the Fundora Crawford fight held up for a whole fucking year because star power matters because Errol Spence jumped the line.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's held up for a whole goddamn year, bro.
Okay, but check this out, 9. Crawford should not even be fighting Canelo right now. It should be Benavidez, man.
Yeah, but this world ain't perfect. Boxing ain't perfect, and it's fucked up. And I
All right,
understand
9.
where you getting at.
9.
You getting at the
9.
morality aspect of it. And I feel you. I'm right there with you. But unfortunately, money supersedes morality.
Okay, I ain't fucked up about that. Do you
Popularity
believe that
supersedes
Crawford can
motherfucking
beat
morality.
Canelo?
And it's all
Do you
kind of
believe it?
things.
No,
Fuck
I want to know.
no.
Do you believe that Crawford is gonna beat Canelo? Do you believe that?
Hell no. Hell no. I'm like one of the first I swallowed a whole lot of shards of glass on this channel and on any other channel, bro. When I said that, hey man, hey, Crawford and Spence was one thing, but Crawford and Canelo's a whole nother. You know what I mean? I know Crawford. I known him since he was a kid. I know his coach. His coach is the homie. You know what I'm saying? And I'm rooting for him. And see, that's another thing though, too. Us as fight fans, we got to understand rooting for a motherfucker and picking a motherfucker to win is two totally different things.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about this shit last night, my nigga,
And like I told him, that's my favorite fighter, bro. I'm gonna be rooting like a motherfucker. I'm gonna be here with my Bud shirt on and everything. I'm gonna be rooting for him.
Could you
But
believe that
nigga,
there's content creators out there making content saying blah, 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 pick blah, blah, blah to win? And all that is just saying, hey, I like him more. He's my friend. I'm closer with him. Guess what? Who wins? How much you weigh, Bill?
150.
Bill,
150.
50 pounds?
he far away from the
150.
computer. He said 150.
150. Bell versus Crawford. I got Bell. Fuck it.
Right, that's
Bell
what I told
versus
him
Virgil
earlier.
Ortiz.
Right,
I
we
got
talked
Bell.
about that earlier. I was like, I got him.
Got Bell. Nope.
Can you do it though, bro? Can you do it?
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, check it out, GMT. I'm not a boxer, so that's not gonna
Exactly. But
happen.
nigga, when
You know
the
what I'm
camera's
saying? So
rolling,
guess
nigga,
what?
I'm going for the
Everyone,
homie.
I don't give a fuck who you want to say. They gonna whoop me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a boxer.
No,
Hey,
I'm talking about what we talked about earlier.
versus Trello.
Right.
Casino. Easy.
Casino got it. Right.
Easy. Casino gonna stop him in 3. Whole time, Casino probably only got 3 rounds in him.
Right.
Hey,
Right.
one. How much you weigh?
He might be doing something. He got himself on mute.
Oh, well shit, nigga.
But
Yeah,
I'm
just say
not. I'm not understanding what you're doing with this deal, 9.
No, he's saying
I'm
no matter what,
saying,
you gonna
I'm
root.
saying that's how
What?
fighters move. That's how fighters do it. When they pick certain people, they're only picking their friends. You're not gonna go against the homie. You probably gonna be like, man, that nigga gonna get stopped, but you gonna get paid though, bro. And the motherfucking homie probably thinking, yeah, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. You probably thinking, yeah, all right. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be in his corner. You gonna walk out to the ring with him and all that shit. But unfortunately, nigga, 9 doesn't have the motherfucking
And,
luxury of being a fake ass nigga, blood. So I'm have to say, yeah, the little homie.
and I'm more of like, God damn it, yep, I know how I feel about it. But if he pull that shit off, that's what make it even better.
Boy, you gonna
Well,
see
see,
me
I don't.
celebrate like
You
a
know what,
mother.
9? The only way that only way I can look at that is like Bernie the boxer. He's down with Bud Crawford no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter what. You can say whatever the fuck you want. You can say that Mike Tyson. You can say that Crawford will beat Mike Tyson. It's not gonna happen. But you
And,
can say that that's what Bernie believes.
and
You know what I'm
guess
saying?
what?
He
Yeah,
really believes
he's
that
not
shit.
gonna go against the homie.
And guess what?
So I
That
understand where you're going with that deal. But for real, I mean, look at it. And if you really
but
look at
watch
it,
this
Crawford gonna
though.
be like, "Hey, 9, shut your fucking mouth, nigga. You get me into some shit I can't fucking cash."
But look at it
Yeah.
like this. Think of it like this. On the outside, we see Bernie doing all that, right? But doing training, he gonna be probably one of the hardest motherfuckers on Bud. Hey, Bud, you know he do this. Bud, you know he do, because he knows it's something just a little bit that this motherfucker can get my boy. You understand what I'm saying?
GMT, you believe in Bernie?
Yeah, you both believe in your homeboy. I believe he believe in his
Motherfuckers be
homeboy.
believing in you more than you believe
But
in your motherfucking
believe it.
self
Let me
at
ask you a
times, nigga.
question. Let me ask you a question. would you say believing and loving somebody is two different things?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because
Yes, it
hey,
is.
look,
So
because
if I can
Bernie.
believe you all I want, but if I love you, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna be on you.
That's where I was going, GMT. You're gonna say what I don't give a fuck what your mama tells you. You believe everything she say, everything, right? Because you believe in her. She tell you that motherfucking sky is red. You believe. You look right up there and you see that motherfucker is blue, but your mama said it's red. You believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Hey man, one time, man,
That's
I was in
motherfucking
a
Bud.
bar,
I mean,
right?
that's motherfucking Bernie. He believes in Bud Crawford and bet not nobody say nothing bad about Bud Crawford.
Hey,
Yeah,
Slick.
that's his
One
boy.
time I was in a bar, right? You seen that movie Wood, The Wood?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Same scene played out. I'm Stacy though.
Hell no.
I'm Stacy. And my sister was like, yeah, nigga, I'm about to get my brother. I looked over and seen that big nigga turn right around, nigga, and went right to the car. Then I handled it.
Right,
Fuck
look,
that.
exactly. Fuck that shit. That's why I'm saying, nigga, I love you. I believe in you, but if I love
I
you,
know you love me and believe in
that's
me,
why
but that
I
nigga
was saying, like,
big.
I truly believe Bernie the boxer believes that Bud gonna beat him. But I also believe that he loves Bud. So when they training, it ain't no regular fight to Bernie. He's saying, hey, that big motherfucker like doing this. He telling it's gonna be different. That camp gonna be different. Because even though I believe you could beat him, I still know it's a great chance that any other fight you've been in, you might get your ass whooped.
Hey, for all we know, they probably like, hey man, that nigga hit you with something hurt you, we calling it. Just
Right.
letting you know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just like Mikey Garcia. He was on a terror when he left Top Rank. When he took that fucking Earl fight, what them niggas was saying? Man, we tried to tell him don't take that motherfucking fight. He ain't, no, that dude too big for him, man. We tried to talk him out of it. Because they love him. They love that nigga like.
Bud is attempting to do some shit that not even
Nah,
Sugar Ray Robinson could do. Sugar Ray
at
Robinson
least
started at 47 and couldn't win it at 75.
look,
Bud
Bud
started
is not
at
gonna get knocked out
motherfucking
though.
35, bro. And
Right.
he's trying to win it at motherfucking 68. The weight changes a little bit, but it's still the same shit. So he's trying to attempt to do the same mileage that Sugar Ray Robinson couldn't do.
Right, and pull it off. Now
Yeah.
that's what's gonna make the feat, because it's like this is the real show and prove. Like even when he talks about it, and now to tell you, I'm a stickler for words. Bud ain't even said he gonna whoop his ass.
No.
Bud said, "What if I do it though?" You see what I'm saying? He know it's a chance that this might be my first loss, bro. He's
Hey,
not.
man.
I can't find one interview where he say, "I'm gonna beat Canelo ass." He said, "Everybody think I can't win," and then he say, "But what if I do?" He don't say I am gonna win. Every other fight, he correct people. Hey, you mean when I win?
Yeah,
I ain't
and
heard him
now
say that yet.
he's saying I just want to match up against one of the greats. That's
No,
all.
Yeah.
fuck that.
Hey, so I mean, like I ain't
Fuck
mad
that.
at it though.
Nope.
I'm glad. But see, the thing is, I look at shit different. I'm glad that he looking at it with a bit of realism instead of delusional. Instead of delusion.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So
But
that's
see,
gonna make him work harder. That's
but
gonna make him work
GMT,
harder to be able to pull that shit
but
off.
GMT as a fighter, if you second guess yourself, if I don't go into that fight knowing that I can win, I shouldn't take that fight.
What? That's not second guessing yourself. That's called
Yeah,
being
it is.
fucking
If I
smart.
go in there and I say some shit, look at Lamont Roach. He said, "You think y'all can? You're a 25-1 underdog.
So
Can
you
you be?
think?
Yeah,
So
I
you
can.
think?
I
You
can.
think?
I can win. I'm him." That's what Lamont Roach said.
So you
I'm
think? You
him.
think Lamont Roach went in there and didn't know it was a chance of him getting knocked out?
What he said was,
Okay, then
"I'm
that's being
going in
smart.
there
Did he
to
not prepare for
win."
it?
No, he went in there to win. He didn't second guess
That doesn't
himself.
mean Bud not going in there to win. That just means he know what he up against. He knows he's not being foolish and want to tell the world that, yo, I'm on 2 weight classes and watch me clean this dude clock. He knows the mountain that he finna climb. I think that's
Right,
being
but
smart.
GMC, what you
This is
said
his
was,
Ivan Drago,
but
bro.
GMT, what you said was that Crawford never said that he would go in there and beat Canelo. You said that. Where
Yeah.
Roach said, guess what? I'm him. I can win. And he's not gonna knock me out. I'm gonna knock him out.
And
You know what I'm saying? Like
guess
that.
what? And guess what, Bill? How many fighters I ever watched say the same shit and it didn't happen?
No, we were just talking about Crawford and Roach.
I get you, though. Right? You will, but I'm just saying that the smarts is the one who win, the one that use their brain, the motherfucker who use their brain. When I watched Mayweather and Carlos Baldomir, did Mayweather fight Carlos Baldomir the same way he fought everybody else? Fuck no, he was smart. He knew what the fuck he was up against. When he went and fought Miguel Cotto.
I was just about to say that too. He fought Baltimore Cotto the same fucking way.
Damn right, but guess what? He knew Cotto was a body snatcher. So then who he turn around and hire in camp for fucking Cotto? Baltimore. That's smart. Does that say that he thought he couldn't win? Fuck no. That's
I'm just gonna give me the best chance in the world to win.
Right. That's not saying I don't believe in myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I'm gonna be smart about this. This nigga Baltimore big. He gonna come this motherfucker try to fuck me up. Man,
and if all else failed, nigga, at least I make about 50 million.
And right, and in that fight, I think that was the biggest.
Hey, but and I'm gonna have to get on you on that one, dude. Look here, fuck that shit. I want to win. Fuck the money. I want to show I'm the motherfucking best, and that's what Benavidez is on. That's what Lamont Roach is on. They want to say y'all got me counted out. Y'all saying I can't do this. I can't do that.
But none of them motherfuckers fought for free. I feel you, but
no, I get that. You know, me and my brother argue about that shit all the goddamn time. But guess what, dude? Put that shit away. Look, I say I'm better than you. You say you're better than me. Let's get it on. Let's do that.
I get the competition aspect, but we can't forget that it's a sport. And if you want to have some longevity in this sport, you got that part of the sport has to be acknowledged. Some motherfuckers got to be moved a certain way to become.
And guess what?
To become
this is at the tail end of Crawford's career. He's fighting this motherfucker for a reason. He's fighting for a bag. Don't think he not. This is the biggest money he can make out there right now. At the tail end of his career.
Nigga, Crawford is finna get 50 million.
Damn right.
Canelo gets 70 million.
That's fine. I don't care about this shit. I'm saying that it's a great feat, and to me, it's a great way to go out. If he could accomplish that,
I still believe that I still believe that Crawford's going to get beat.
I'm not saying he not. You saying
he's going to get $50 million though? Now y'all, that's going to what y'all
you
said.
Saying that like
he's going to get $50 million. He's set.
If he win though, bro.
Okay, if he wins, I'm with you, GMT. If he wins, what?
The fight. If he win that motherfucking fight, bro, that's
he retires.
Shit. He retired rich, and you can't say shit about Bud. Like that's some real shit. Like,
hey, Slick, what's up?
That's the shit that I marvel at, bro. Like I be like, that shit dope. Like I have enough sense to know that Canelo probably gonna put that pause on this nigga. But if he pull this shit off.
Okay, so check this out, GMT. So check this out, GMT.
That's why the fight's intriguing.
Hey,
for me, that's why it's
right.
intriguing.
How much do you walk home with off of 50 million?
I just want to throw this out there real quick.
After taxes, probably 30.
No. All right, so let's just throw this out there real fast. So Canelo says he'll fight the monster for $200 million. They give
outpricing himself. This is what wrong with boxing, bro.
That's the biggest duck tactic ever. Outpricing.
Right, you outprice yourself, right?
Bro. Yeah.
I've done.
Okay, hold on, guys. Hear me out. So they say 200 million, right? So they go to the monster and say, you know what? We're gonna give you a flat rate of $5 million. It's all documented. $5 million. All you get is $5 million. We're gonna give him 175 million. Motherfucking the monster says, let's do it. What does Canelo do? No,
he ran.
I don't want to fuck with that.
Yeah.
I don't want to fuck with that right there. But what does that say to Canelo? That told Canelo, nigga, I'm gonna give you $170 million. I'm gonna take this $5 million. Your purse is 175. I'm gonna take $5 million flat rate. I ain't gonna get nothing on the gate or nothing like that. But I'm still gonna whoop your motherfucking ass. How about that? Now, what does that put me at? That's a fighter right there, bro.
Exactly.
Million? Come on,
and
GMT.
Only thing Canelo is doing is playing the game. I just got to keep winning, and I can just make a bag. Because the reality is
he made it to that point. Boxing, so
he can grab a quick 10, 20 just off of fighting nobodies.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. He overpriced himself. 200 million. You overpriced yourself.
Yeah, now, he did that on purpose.
100 million. That's like when Francis Ngannou before PFL, before boxing, he was the UFC heavyweight champion. he was supposed to fight John Jones. Man, there was a time where Richard Schaefer was gonna come in to negotiate for John Jones to make this fight happen. What did John Jones says? I want Deontay Wilder money. I want like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like so he overpriced himself.
He
And
already
then
knew but
Ngannou, yeah. So he
it's not
waited.
about the money. It's about getting out the fight at the time.
Yeah, right. So he
I see
waited,
it. I
and
see.
Ngannou then he couldn't negotiate. He defended his belt with someone else. He couldn't negotiate with I mean Ngannou and John Jones, the best fucking the scariest heavyweight
Okay,
ever
okay,
against the
guys, I hear
best
what you're
light.
saying. But
So like yeah,
GMT,
he does
if
it.
I
Like
What's
that's
say,
what
happening?
Canelo
but
did.
GMT, if I say to you, dude, you tell me I will fight you for $175 million and you only get 5 million, and I say yes, sign the motherfucking contract. What does that tell you, GMT?
No, that I said that Canelo didn't want the smoke. It was evident when he fought Colin Smith. Colin Smith just as tall,
He,
but he saw
you don't
vulnerability
want
in
that
Colin
motherfucker.
Smith.
Now, look, we're talking about boxing now. So, look, so the best fights the motherfucking best, man. I say I'm the best. I'm going to take 5 million. You get 175 million, nigga, and I'm still going to kick your motherfucking ass.
I mean, we talking about if it was fifth, we all be drunk like 9. But I'm just saying, at the end at the end of the day, I mean, shit. I mean, it was a chance. What if that fight did happen and he had got ruined? Everything happens for a reason, bro. And I think Canelo sees that he may at the end of his career, that's the cat that may beat him. Like I said, it's gonna take Benavidez to look vulnerable for him to even take that fight. You get what I'm saying? Like, think about it. Remember, he wouldn't even fight turns. Remember that? But then after the 154 fight, he was like, "Oh, I'll fight him." Because
Bro,
Bud
remember
didn't look like Bud, did he?
he vacated
It
his
was an
belt at
easier
160
fight.
for
It
Triple
was an
G, like
easier
to duck
fight
Triple
than
G,
him
bro.
fighting
Like,
No, you missing it, Bell.
motherfucking
Before the 154
Mexican
fight,
monster.
he would not fight. He was like, "I'm not fighting him. What do I get out of that? He's in a smaller weight
He was
class.
too
Why do I
little.
need to
Yeah,
fight?"
yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Remember
yeah,
all
yeah,
that?
yeah. There's weight classes for a
Right
reason. All that shit.
after
Yeah,
the
yeah,
154 fight, then I'll fight him because he
yeah,
didn't look the same. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying? That's
yeah.
why I'm saying it's gonna take Benavidez to look vulnerable. Like, oh, I can get him because one thing I'm gonna tell you what Canelo saw. Bud don't move like that no more when he heavy. He don't dance around like he did at 147. So now maybe he can sit still because everybody knows what's Canelo's kryptonite? Boxers. He don't like people who move.
He
You
ain't
see what I'm
moved since
saying?
the Porter fight.
Right. He don't like nobody who moves. So now he's seeing like, okay, he done slowed down a bit. I'll fight him. Benavidez is gonna have that same shit. He gonna have to put on a performance where it looks shitty, but he win it. And Canelo gonna form out, you know what? I'll give it a shot now. You see what I'm saying? So
I feel like the only way he probably fight Benavidez is like undisputed at 175. That's the
it's gonna be
only
that or
way.
he gotta
That's
look
the
bad.
only way. That's the only way I see. Like, say if Benavidez, like, let's say if like Bivol and Benavidez happens, and then he beats Bivol and unifies, and then you know Canelo did his thing with uh Skull and
Right, right.
so let's say the trilogy happens, Bivol wins, Bivol takes
But who are these guys? Who are these guys?
Who?
who,
No,
who
he's
Skull.
saying, but
No,
no,
he
William
was
that's
saying
what
he's
I'm
Skull,
talking
saying.
about
No, no, no.
Skull and
I'm
all
just
that.
saying.
Who the
Like,
fuck
William
are
Skull
these
let's say,
has
guys,
yeah, yeah,
William
yeah,
man?
no,
Skull
no,
has
no.
his
Because that's
belt.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The only way I see Canelo fight, like, let's say he beats Skull and he beats Terrence Crawford, and let's say Benavidez beats someone like Callum Smith and beats the winner of the trilogy, which will pick Bivol. Let's
Right.
say that. Then we'll head. Then I can see Canelo be like, you know what? Benavidez got the whole belt. Let's go. Like, I could
So
see
what you're
that happen.
saying?
That's the
So what you're
only way.
saying is Benavidez got to be beaten for
No,
Canelo to
no,
take the
no, no.
fight. Is that what you're saying?
Undisputed, bro. He, like I
No,
said,
he's
you
got to
didn't hear
get
me.
beat up a little bit. He's got to
No,
look
no, 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 no,
vulnerable.
no,
Maybe get
no. I'm
dropped in
just
a
saying, no,
fight.
no, no, no. I'm not saying that. No, I'm saying he needs to. Like, the only way I can see Canelo fighting Benavidez if Canelo is still undisputed at 168 and Benavidez is at 175 undisputed.
But you
Yep.
guys just
That's
Yep.
is
said,
what
I
I'm
see
saying.
but
that
you
too,
just
though.
said no, but you just said that Crawford will beat Canelo.
I
Who
said
said
the
that?
Canelo said that. No, I said Canelo beats Crawford. Canelo beats Skull and Crawford.
Where
So
you hear that
we'll
at?
have that. You know.
Your guy that's talking right now, he said that Crawford was going to beat him.
Oh well, shit. That's his belief. I mean, I ain't gonna go against his belief. I want him to win, bro. So
I do
shit, I'm
too,
with
but
it.
he's not going to win.
I want to see that crystal ball you got.
Damn.
But I'm just saying that at the end of the day, I mean, I'm going off boxing sense. You know what I'm saying? This is a hard feat, bro. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and like say, you see shit behind me. I mean, goddamn it, Bud's my number one fighter. But shit, this is a nigga. Can you climb Mount Everest into the day ass shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
And Crawford won't win. He just won't
You
win.
know?
He
I
won't
don't
win.
know. Let me ask you
He
a
won't.
question. Why you don't want him to win though?
No. I want Crawford to win. I want him to be like that guy. I do. That's not even my dude at all. But he can't beat. He just cannot beat Canelo. He just can't. Just like I don't believe
What do
anyone
you do?
can beat.
Is it the size? Is it? I'm asking, like, is it the size, or you think it's a skill set, or what do you think?
It's the size,
Mhm.
it's the skill set, and it's the IQ of the ring.
Mhm.
And Bud does have all those attributes, but he just doesn't. He doesn't have what Canelo will get dig deep, and he will get it. Just like Lamont Roach should have dig deep, because you got to beat the champion. That was Tank.
Mhm.
Now in this next fight that they have, I guarantee you, I'll put money on it. Only got like $100. I'll put $100 on it that Roach beats fucking Tank decisively, for real.
When we get close, I might take you on that bit.
Yeah,
But I
I'm
gotta
with
go
you.
back. Now I want to make something clear, because that's why I asked you that question. Remember when he was supposed to fight Earl? All people could say is because he's big, he's stronger.
Oh, I thought
I
he would
don't
have beat
believe in
him.
that shit. I don't believe in that shit. Right?
What Spence
I
was
think it's
big
gonna
and
be more.
stronger? Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's all everybody can say about Spence. The reason he was gonna
Okay.
beat Bud was because he was bigger and stronger.
Okay.
It was no skill. Nobody
I
talked
thought he
about no
was
skill or
drained.
nothing.
I looked at him like I looked at.
So
I thought
my
he was drained too. I thought he was
thing
drained
is,
too.
Yeah, because
well,
he's
woulda,
been
shoulda,
fighting
coulda. He
different.
took the fight. I don't care about drain. I don't give a fuck. You got your ass there. You forgot
No,
your ass
yeah,
whooped.
exactly.
Y'all, nobody said he was drained. Nobody said he was drained to fight before that motherfucker. Fuck
That's
all
right.
that.
That's true. That's true.
I was
But
saying
we're
that.
just talking
I
about
was
what he's
saying that.
saying
Listen, man.
is
Listen,
he
So
fellas.
looks.
what I'm
Click,
saying
click. I'm
is
just
I
saying
think
that.
Canelo is one of the best catch and shoot motherfuckers there is, bro. And
You
he good
seen
at
when
That's
setting
why I
fucking
Plant
think I
tried to.
traps.
You
think
seen when
Canelo
Plant
beat
tried
He
to
good at
slap him,
Benavidez.
bro.
baiting him up.
I
Yeah,
think
Canelo has made a living off of fighting
I think
smaller
these
Canelo
small
beat
fighters.
fighters, right, right.
Benavidez. I think
That's
He's
what I
made a
Canelo
was saying
beat
living off of
earlier.
that
Benavidez.
shit.
I
He
think
beat an
Canelo.
old Shane Mosley. He beat a
Yeah.
new up and coming Hodocito Lopez. Gave him his first loss. Knocked the fuck out of Amir Khan. Bro, he's made a living off of beating up smaller
Yeah,
dudes.
exactly.
That's what
Yeah.
he
Exactly. He
do.
did.
That's how it's
And
done.
I'm gonna
Exactly.
tell
Yeah.
you, me saying all that shit, best catch and shoot. He good at setting traps. But the number one skill that ain't nobody fucking talking about he good at sucking your ass in. And one
Yep.
thing about Bud, if he suck a Bud in, Bud gonna try to go for his. And
Yeah.
once he got
That's the
you
thing
open,
though.
that's a problem.
Click. How you
They
said
call Spence the
Canelo?
big fish, but
Canelo
Bud was
loses.
the
No,
real shark.
no.
For real.
Click. How you said slick.
He was the
Canelo
master
loses.
fisherman.
Click.
That motherfucker.
Click. Canelo loses to boxers.
Yeah,
That's what he
he's
said.
always
That's
had a
why I
problem with
don't see him
boxers.
lose. That's why I don't see him lose to Benavidez, because Benavidez ain't no boxer. That's why he
Right.
lost to Bivol. People like
Right.
Mayweather, people who have good defense, people could use the jab, people who could really box.
Yeah, he don't like boxers,
Saying
bro.
that he
Like
does. So you
when he
saying
fought
that he
Amir
doesn't.
Khan,
Look at Lara. Look
when he
what
fought
he
Amir
fought.
Khan, Amir Khan was winning until he thought he got
Yeah,
big. All of a sudden he
exactly.
thought
He doesn't.
Look at
he got
Lara.
big and shit.
Lara, I thought Lara won.
No, are you
Right.
Lara
saying that
was a
he?
boxer.
You saying that he
Lara
beats
was.
Benavidez? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what Ryan once said. Ryan once said he believe he beat Benavidez.
You're crazy.
Yeah, he does. Yep, he does. Benavidez
It's
is
a
a one. He
possibility.
doesn't.
He could hurt
Benavidez doesn't
Benavidez
even
It's a
early,
possibility,
but
bro.
the
No,
later
No
the fight
way.
go, the more Benavidez gonna beat him up.
I'm looking at the style of fight. The style of fight, bro.
Canelo knocked
It won't
out
go
at
past.
175.
That fight will
Canelo
never go
knocked out
past 7 rounds.
Kovalev, bro. Look. Canelo knocked out Kovalev.
That's a bold statement, bro.
Canelo knocked out Kovalev, bro.
Hold
like
on.
you don't even have
Dude, that
David don't have
doesn't
the
matter.
One, I'm
power.
not even trying to cut
David
you off,
don't have
bro.
the power.
You said that
I
fight
need
wouldn't
that.
go past
It
7
doesn't
rounds.
matter. I need that.
Would not go past 7 rounds, bro.
Oh my
If
God,
they
that's
make that
crazy.
fight, I need that.
He said I need
7
that.
rounds.
I need
I
that,
got the
bro.
same. Hey, look, I got
That-
the same $100 that I just told you. I got the same 100 on
Hey,
that.
blood, we gonna go 50-50 on that
he go.
100.
Hey, right. He gonna fold it over twice like Smokey on Friday. He gonna fold
Yeah, right.
Here one for you.
Yo.
Y'all
No,
gotta
but I
split that.
believe it. Hey, no, it won't go past 7 rounds. It won't. It won't. It won't.
Nah, that's a bold statement, bro. Because the
Nah, bro,
style
that's a
matchup is
bold
crazy,
statement.
bro.
That's a bold because both these guys, they're known to go 12 rounds. So
Benavidez ain't gonna start working until
Man,
the 7th
y'all,
round. The
man,
yeah,
whole
y'all,
key is to get Canelo
exactly, bro.
tired, bro.
bruh.
Canelo
And
start
then, and
working
then,
him
and
late.
then guess
So,
what? That's when they're gonna put him out.
The style of fight is not calling for 7, bro.
Yeah,
Benavidez finna
Canelo ain't
walk
gonna
into
get
some
tired in
shit.
5 rounds, bro.
Benavidez. And then
They,
Canelo starts
he's a
slow in a
straightforward
bit.
and backwards fighter,
Canelo,
bro.
yeah, Canelo starts slow in the first couple rounds. So Benavidez, he also starts like a little slow. So these guys are gonna fill each other out in the first couple rounds.
I
By
feel
the
like
seventh
Benavidez is
Benavidez.
round,
always coming
the
forward. That's not true.
yeah,
Exactly, that's what
but
I'm.
that's the thing. No,
Shit,
that's the
what
thing.
footwork he got? Where he ain't? He follow everybody around, come forward.
Yeah, he
Where
does.
And
his
he's
footwork at?
and then he's it doesn't
Canelo,
matter. And
Canelo
he's
can
throwing
move
No, right, it don't
punches
backwards.
matter.
and he's gonna get you out.
Canelo move backwards and
It doesn't
twice.
matter. His
That's the
footwork, guess what?
thing.
He
Bro,
needs
He
work.
gotta
I
learn
agree
some
with
traps.
that.
Hey,
Canelo is
for real,
not
Bill, he
David
gotta learn
Morrell,
some
bro.
traps, bro. He gotta learn some traps
Okay, look.
because you gotta think. You talking about a dude who operate off the catch and shoot with that high guard. So what, he just gonna throw his punches and bunches and hit gloves all night? He gotta find a way to open that dude up.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I say it's a style matchup for me.
Punches
You know what I'm
and
saying? Because he's
punches,
gonna
but
give
they're
Canelo
gonna
what he wants.
count. Like they're gonna count.
I hope so, and not
I'm
just
not
in
saying
numbers.
Canelo's winning. I'm just saying that you got the
Right?
cadence of the fight all wrong.
Yeah. Like
I
I
think
think
the
it's.
cadence
No,
is all wrong.
I'm
I
not
no.
saying he
think
can't
it's
win either. I'm just saying that the style matchup, I don't think it's ending in no 7.
Yeah, I no look. I think Canelo beats David like in 12 rounds. Like I don't think
Here,
he knocks him.
GMT.
I could see him knock him
This is
down,
why I
but knock
believe.
him out.
This
No,
is why I believe that Benavidez is gonna stop him in 7
Okay.
because they
I
have
don't,
so much
bro.
animosity. They
Bro,
have so much.
that
He has
doesn't,
so much.
man. He had animosity Morel. He couldn't even stop him.
And guess what? No, 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 no. That
Good
Morel
go
point,
ahead,
shit.
bro.
what? Talk your shit,
Come
what?
on,
No, hold on.
Hey, blood, talk your
Hold on.
shit.
That Morel shit.
come on.
No, hold on. That Morel shit means
Debate,
nothing.
fight, get it.
Come
No, no,
on,
that
man.
Morel shit means nothing. That's just like talking to Berlanga. Okay, it don't mean nothing. It doesn't
Come
mean
on,
anything. But
that
guess
was
what? He
animosity,
has a
animosity. Come
hard
on, man.
That's
on.
the
Benavidez has a hard on for Canelo. He wants
pause.
Canelo.
Oh, well, no,
Like
did he? But I
motherfucking
guess.
Joe Frazier. Like Joe Frazier wanted Muhammad Ali. Motherfucker, you just wait. You wait. You wait until we get that ring and I'm gonna fuck you up. And what did he
We
do?
gonna be waiting a long time for this fight because it ain't happening.
All I'm saying is Benavidez and Canelo, Benavidez wants his ass. I
Canelo
take
gonna be on a
5
walker,
million.
nigga,
No,
and
no,
Benavidez gonna be on
GMT.
Man,
I
crutches
no,
by the
take
look,
time
look.
that
five
shit happens.
GMT. I take $5 million. You get $175 million, and I'm gonna whoop your motherfucking ass.
Look,
Why
look,
That's
look.
what
say?
This
Joe
is why I
Frazier
think
said.
Canelo. Look, look,
That's
look,
what
look, look.
Joe Frazier said to
My
motherfucking
boy.
Muhammad Ali.
Wait,
Nigga,
who's
you
him
just
talking
wait.
again? What's my boy talking?
T.
Bill.
Oh, Bell.
T
My boy
Bell.
Bell.
He
T Bell,
Bill.
my boy. You my boy. But look, hey, we love to disagree or agree, whatever. But I'ma still love you, my boy. You my boy. But anyways, this is what I'm saying. David, I don't know, man. Like I could see him getting a couple rounds. It's gonna be a close fight. But man, David don't got the judges on his side, man. That's the only thing, man. You gotta know.
He
Look,
If
don't
it's a
need the
wicked
David beats
fight.
judges
Look,
Canelo,
because
he's
it's a
gonna have to
wicked
why?
get
fight,
off the
man.
floor to
And
do
look,
it.
Canelo, I
Canelo is
could see.
dangerous early as
Look,
fuck.
It doesn't even
yeah,
matter.
I
You
could
know
see
why?
Canelo
Because I
dropping
just
him.
told you.
I
I
could see
just told
Canelo
you
dropping
that
him.
motherfucking Benavidez will knock him out in 7.
Mm-mm.
It's a done
I
deal.
don't see
He's
that
not going to leave
happening,
it up to the
bro.
scorecards. You're
No,
fighting.
yeah,
You're
no.
fighting the best fighter in the motherfucking world. You're fighting the best fighter in the motherfucking world right now. I got a motherfucking shine.
That's what he
That's
said
what
his last
Lamont
fight.
Roach.
And look, he couldn't finish the
That's why
last fight.
Lamont Roach should have did to fucking
Nigga,
Tate.
you keep
But
on going back to
on the next
Lamont
fight,
Roach. Fuck that,
Lamont
blood. We
Roach, why
talking
you calling
Canelo
like, okay,
Benavidez.
gotcha.
Stay there, nigga. Stay
Come
there,
on, man.
blood. Stay there, nigga. I'm drunk as fuck.
Stop
I'm
bringing
just
up like
Let me
I'm
get the
doing
fuck
that. I'm
off
dude.
here,
drinking too,
nigga,
my
because I'm
boy.
drunk
I'm
as fuck.
drinking too. I'm
Nah,
drinking,
y'all. Hey,
smoking.
I
I'm
am
good,
finna
bro.
shut it down though, man. It's about to be 4 hours, bro. But nonetheless, fellas, man, I enjoyed this conversation and everything we talked about though. But boy, that man had a bold statement. My dude said 7, and it don't matter. Benavidez
I'm gonna
is
have to
gonna do it.
replay this, man. Shout out to my bootlegger, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Man.
don't know what the fuck you put in this shit, blood. I heard Canelo getting stopped in 7 rounds, all kind of other shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck.
This was a good.
Hey
This was a
man,
good episode right here, man. This
I'm
was a
just
great
chilling,
episode.
But it's
drinking.
always nice though, man. Shit, talking to you fellas, man. Salute to everybody on the panel, man. Slick, bro, you already know, my nigga.
Yes, sir.
One nigga, hey, you a real dude. Bell, nigga, you funny as shit and a real dude. You know what I'm saying? But to the next time, man, I'm about to get off of this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Salutes, 9.
All right, y'all.
Salute, my boy.
Bet. All right, fellas, man. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Round One, for always chiming in, bro. I appreciate
Yeah,
you,
my
fellas,
boy. You
bro.
know I'm gonna come and chime in for
I
you, my
love talking to
boy.
y'all, man. It's good to get
Yeah,
everybody's
man.
perspective. You feel me?
Yeah. Till the next time, my boys. I'll
Yes,
see you
sir.
guys.
All
Have a
right,
good one.
bet. All right, Bill. I'll catch you next time. I'll be back live Wednesday, all right? All right, everybody, man. Y'all know what to do. Like I said, if you ain't no hater, I know you hit that subscribe button. And I know y'all hit that like button, man. All right? We gotta get this like button moving. I ain't gonna stunt, man. I'm gonna keep reiterating until we get to that goal. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, man, like I said, hit the like button on y'all way out and that subscribe button. Real spit. We'll be back Wednesday with no problem. With some more topics to talk about. More great news. Shout out to my rewatch gang that's gonna rewatch this, man. Salute to y'all. Hope y'all do the same thing. Hit the like button and subscribe button. I know I said all that in like one sentence over and over again, but I really mean it. Salutes to like I said, we had like 30 subscribers, man, yesterday, man. Salutes to y'all, man. Real talk, that was huge. That's what I'm talking about. Hitting that subscribe button is free. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, chime in the comments. We gonna keep this train rolling. I'm your boy Slick 50, man. And we finna get up out of here. Y'all be easy. Deuces.